Well, I don't know. I'm on time. It says here 13:45 in 24-hour time. That means 1:45 p.m. where I grew up. Where I come from, that's the time of day. 1:45. You might call that 1:45, 1:45 p.m. I'm here on time. I don't know about anybody else, involved in any of this, but 1:45, it's good. It's important. Yeah, punctuality is a really important thing. You got a job to do. You come to your job, and you do it on time, and that's all. That's all that matters. My parents, even now, I'm a little bit ashamed. I growing up, my parents used to tell me, if you're on time, you're late. So, I guess even I'm late too. Well, I guess I'll figure out a way to still manage this. I don't know. Big ups to NWO News saying normalize being late to streams. No, actually don't. Alienate that. Let's make sure that we whatever the opposite of normalizing something is, let's other that. Let's other being late to streams. I agree. Anyway, I'm just kidding, of course. I'm not kidding about being on time. I'm on time. Indrid Cold is not on time. Indrid Cold is late right now. I had no clue where she is. Hold on, I'm just typing up some frantic messages to you. Indrid, please come back. I can't do this without you. I am a fraud, and this is too scary for me. All right. So hopefully that brings her back. If that's not going to bring back, I don't know what will. So, guys, the last thing I want is any trolling for anybody here saying, like women be shopping, women be late, this show is boring without Indrid, kill Snoot. I don't want to hear any of that kind of nonsense, okay? So just keep that to a minimum, please. Yeah, we are hanging with the boys today. You know what? Actually, fuck her. This is boys only stream. How about hanging with the boys? So guys allowed, okay? Guys only. Guys rock. Dudes rock. And, no girls allowed, frankly. Some exceptions, possibly, but I won't specify. I won't specify who. Indrid, once again, please come back. I'm drowning here. What I can do, actually, is I can leech off of some Indrid Cold content. That's always a good time. Oh, maybe if I just put her up on the Indrid Thoughts on, and I'll just talk to her and respond to her what she's saying. That'll get him in. That'll keep him in. Keep him in long enough. Let's watch this. Indrid's. Wait, hold on a second. Get the traitor out of here. It's me now. I'm the only one running this dog and pony show now. That's the way I like it. Hold on. Hang on. This is my first stream. Everybody be nice to me, please. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Divorce coin is not up. Do not say that. Sorry. Anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Detractor Beam once again. I'm your beloved host, Snood, and
the boys only stream. I'll bring the alcohol.
Oh, let's go. I'll have the gin. Thank you very much, Jiwasow. Am I quiet? I'm not. See, now that's the opposite of the problem that I normally have. It's usually because I'm trying to speak over someone. You see, I'm trying to talk in a normal voice right now, right? Hold on, maybe I can adjust something here. All right. Wait, I don't know. Please don't say that I'm always quiet. You guys are... I'm getting pretty sick of these fucking trolls over here. Okay, so I didn't watch... We're going to watch this before the pre-stream starts, obviously. This is the backwards taco eating video made by the lovely Indrid Cold, as always. Friend of the show, I guess.
Money.
Hope she's doing okay.
Let's go. Money.
I'll bring he mushrooms.
All right. Now we're talking. I don't got to bring shit now. Got the Shroom Dukem on the weed, Dissension on the mushrooms, Jay Wasow on the alcohol. We're loving it. All right. Let's eat Taco Bell backwards too. How about?
All dude stream time to talk about man things.
Yeah, I like football. What do you guys think of football? And big boobs. Thanks, Swaggy. What you guys? Nobody's talking to me about big boobs. Why isn't nobody talking to me? I am scanning these this audio for any hidden messages. Well, he didn't like. What was that? What's his problem there? He looks like he just drank poison there. He looks like he seriously looks like he just recovered from having a mouthful of kerosene or something like that. See, this is so like I can't even figure like this is like the movie, the Christopher Nolan film Memento, because now I have to figure out what's happening as it's happening, right? And what could possibly have led him to holding up this ball of garbage? Yeah, this is finally. This is a real sausage fest now. Fucking sick of this. About time. Hanging with the boys. Big ups. Thank you very much. Wagenburner Ken, excuse me. Thanks once again. This is like the other Christopher Nolan film, Tenet. I actually didn't see that. Yep. It's so funny watching him repair food with his mouth. Ow. I said Tenet. Tenet. Yeah, DSP is going into the future to print Taco Bell food that he himself will eat in the past. 10 ant. I saw a lot of people putting up pictures about how he was eating this burrito all weird, like he was trying to avoid using his front teeth. Oh, let's go. Yeah, that's a palindrome. Such as race fast, safe car. Do 9 men interpret? 9 men, I nod. Out. Okay, that is a crazy. I know he's saying beans there, but that's wild. Listen to that. Money. Thank you, Shiny Teeth.
Money. Oozy rat in a sanitary zoo.
Oh, look at you. Oh, wow. Oh, Stone, be not so. How about that? A Toyota's a Toyota. Yes, unknown director, this is being played in reverse. So we can unearth the demonic messages buried within. Lauren, this always sounds like Swedish to me because of the movie Top Secret. The movie, I think I've shown this. I think I actually showed this on stream once already. In the movie Top Secret, they, instead of like pretending to speak Swedish, they film an entire scene in reverse, including a part where they like slide down a fireman's pole. Top Secret is for the boomers in the chat. Anybody who likes the, hot shots kind of humor style movies. That's fucking, what's his name? The guy from the third Batman. Fuck me. Never mind. It's his first movie. I have autistic remembering too, so I can't remember names. Val Kilmer, thank you, Nasty Freckles. Val Kilmer's first movie.
Money.
Evanet Nioj.
Evanet Nioj is not a palindrome. That's just something backwards, and it's a subliminal message. That's a good Simpsons joke, though. I always appreciate that. Thank you, Nerd Brew.
So I don't know. The group's eating the best thing. He's down. We never get
I can tell you're a boomer, old man.
It's
you know movies like that. You've seen Top Secret. You're old as fuck.
you like.
That's a superliminal message. Shody tape. That's a good Simpsons joke. That's like probably one of the last times I found the Simpsons really funny. Is that whole Bart becomes a pop like an NSYNC like to be giving subliminal messages for the Navy. LT Smash. He's doing good work on this burrito. Sneeb. Wagon Burner Ken, that's probably only because the LT Insider isn't here. Sneerb. Ah, Sneerb.
Wow.
Undevour. Produce. Did he get gasoline instead of soda or something? Because he looks repulsed by this. Oh, Ramon Sanchez. Hello, everybody in the chat, by the way. Happy Sunday once again. Happy Sunday to any travelers in the chat. Happy Sunday to any stayers in the chat. Happy Sunday to anybody who knows where fucking Cold is, by the way. If Indrid Cold is alive and someone has some sort of information about that, please do make sure you pass that up to the chain here, please. It is probably a little bit quiet, moron. I'm just chatting over it too, so I'll try to I'll keep it to a minimum if that's better. Oh, that's true. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Anybody else see that picture of... Hold on a second here. Wait a second. Could that picture of Cobra that showed up with some mystery girl... Could that mystery girl have been Indrid Cold in a wig? I mean, there's no one in here to deny that, so... I'm going to see if I can find that real quick. And you guys will be the judge. What was that?
Snoot gives me the feeling of wanting to do drag race and direct maillot en action film while Indrid is out, trying to save Cobra. Let's all fire up the grill and talk about chicks. Big ups to all the boyfriends out.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody hyped for the Super Bowl in a few months, I think, right? We don't have that in Canada. We have the Grey Cup is what we call it because it's Canadian football. But thank you very much, Swaggy. Very positive as always.
It was your real for one. You're on. It sucks to be was off still, but I ain't but eating up the layoff. Yes, it's not. Zero was it out, so it's
0 out.
Yeah, it's down in the ring in here, was. Yeah. Oh, they got not the dealer.
Why does he keep doing that? Is because he's going backwards? I didn't expect it to actually like pronounce the H that hard in as a He's honking now.
Hell, we're to saw her out with the limit. Her real more cheers me for us and be big. Now, visit her with her real phone. Yes, I said, see, like I was in your real for the hour as I wish. Honey, you're gonna the bush the land. I don't visit my. Oh, random you cross there. Hey, snickety a lot of it. Oh, random you crossing the veg.
Then grease me up, woman.
Yeah, what? Huh?
That must be what he's doing. Huh?
Crunchy corn, yum.
And every hour, the zig leaf, yeah, I name. And they're not nice, and he's the helicopter any line.
Oh, of
Ah,
course,
really?
unknown drafter. It's pig
And
Latin.
everybody.
How can I not see
Yeah,
this? Oh, hold on. Would he just slurp something into his mouth just now, I bet? Or did he just... No, he would have printed it out, right? God.
Now, this is reveal phone. Yes, I said. See, I was near reveal for the hour as I have bullish. Honey, you're gonna the bullish the land. I don't visit my. Oh, random you cross there. Hey, snickety a lot of it. Oh, random you crossing the veg.
The delicious snack producer.
Yeah, what?
DSP 9000.
Huh?
Eh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Dude, that's awesome. He was, like, collecting resources from the planet's surface and just using them to, like, patch up the satellite taco just now. Oh, that's so cool. He even used gravity to, like, get some lettuce back in there, too. See, look. Wait, come on. Did I miss it? I must have. Yeah, there it is. It's so funny when stuff jumps back into the food.
And every hour, the zig leaf. Yeah, I name. And they're not nice, and he's the helicopter any line. Yeah, ours, neither. And everybody. Yeah, ours, did he?
He hates this, huh? He didn't like this Taco Bell one bit, did he? Jim,
Yeah.
holy fuck! Brother, how big of a bite do you fucking need for real, though? When I did that with the Pop-Tarts that one time, I was doing that as a bit. That's obviously a silly bit that I do for the purpose of the benefit of the audience. Oh, gee. Oh. It's so much weirder when it's in reverse because it's like, look what I made, mommy. Oh, jeez.
I need to leave me. Yeah, I'm not. Saucer alpha.
Okay, now you fold up the corner like this.
Us.
Oh my God, come on. What? Yeah. He's got to unhinge his jaw. He can't unhinge his jaw, I'm sure. Cram whatever he can in there. His fingers tuck him in too.
Yeah.
Wagon Burger
I'm
Canada, Vancouver should be
stupid.
full of Winnipeg fans. It's great. It's
Non,
Winnipeg's a great town,
Engine.
great hockey town.
Engine with the boys.
See, I'm so hot that I love casting and it's no you're right now. I'm so love casting and you're right.
Yes, I agree. I don't know where. I don't know where Indrid Cold is. I hope she's okay. Honestly, bring back Indrid Cold. This is rescue Indrid Cold 911. I have not DM'd her. Obviously, it'll be way funnier if she comes back and if she sort of wakes up from being asleep or whatever, and comes stampeding back into the stream. And if she's like apologizing and she's upset, it's going to be very funny. I assure you. So. When that does happen, I'm going to ask everybody here not to be very, very mean to her, okay? Only I'm allowed to do that. So everyone, I'm going to need your support to sort of, make sure to reassure her that it's okay and that to defend her from my onslaught of verbal barbs and judgments, okay? Thank you.
Easy ups on the saucer after cover the
Nerdbro, I'm starting to think that we should check the Casper, Wyoming arrivals, honestly.
saucer alfuster and honestly hyper alfush. If I remember seeing there's sauce and I saw some stuff, but no,
Circle Jerk can go on until she gets here, okay? But once she does, fun's over.
Here for us at the volume of it, dealer in this.
That looks terrific. Dude, look what he's doing. Like, he's like hiding his mouth so he can like run his tongue over his teeth behind his lips. Look, careful. Look at his lips and watch his mustache dance behind the wrapper. Oh, that's funny. I just saw a tomato jump back into place too. The food moving by itself is so funny. Look. This right here, this sucks. Yummy. I can't tell if he's looking at this with like disappointment.
Money.
Put on your sweaters, it's time for street hockey.
Hell yeah.
Ice hockey.
We're all gonna make fun of the kid that came out and had a Toronto Maple Leafs jersey on, while all the rest of us have Habs jerseys on. Go Habs. Okay, so now we package it up and we send it away. Off to the hungry children at the food bank. Not one of those woke food banks. Oh, I don't want Taco Bell. We don't want perishable items. Fuck you. He's drinking turpentine here. Look at this. Look at his fucking face. Again, this is like it is like Memento in a lot of ways, huh? Like it's like, whoa, the mystery of like why is he so upset by this soda? Because it's flat. So wait, hold on. If it's flat, how fucking long has it been sitting there then? I thought he had to order this food late, didn't he? Because he like didn't hit the goal immediately on time, right? Yes, touch your hair after eating Taco Bell. That's good. You crossbreed the spices that way, you know? Whoa. And just eating off the floor again like a literal animal, too. Like, straight up just putting his plates directly on the floor. Like a trough. What? What are you so frustrated? John Boer. Dude, not only does his cat walk around on there, but he busts fat loads down there on the floor too, all day. We know this. This is baiting chair. What do you think's going on around there? Blowing his nose and yapping all day. I thought he pulled that out of his mouth. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's straight. Oh my fucking god, man. Yeah, okay. So let's just see if I can't get that taco particle, I guess, out from underneath my gums or lip. What in the you are on camera. Sir, you're on camera. Oh boy, look what the cat dragged in now. Oh boy. Some people think they can just waltz their way. They can just come along, do whatever they want. They can unbelievable. Some people, you know what I say? You know what I say? I say some people's kids ought to be ashamed.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's been terrible, Indrid Cole. You have no idea. These people have been trolling me mercilessly.
God, you guys.
I can't do this without you. I can't do this without you. Are you kidding me?
So sorry.
They're trolling me. They're saying that I'm a cat and that I don't even have nice boobs or anything. And now the circle jerk's over too. So great.
Wow.
Now the skirt's here.
Wow.
And circle jerk.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. See?
And circle jerk. All right. Well, I'm here.
Okay,
so
guys. Fun's over. Pack it up. Pack over the jerk.
I feel so bad, dude. And I was having like a shitty dream too.
Oh, well, guess what? You're in a nightmare now, bitch. Well, no, I'm just kidding, obviously, buddy. It's okay. I think you're, so far, only one of us has to have perfect attendance, and that's me.
Money.
Well,
Thank you
Yep,
for
you're right.
finding time in your busy schedule for us. Indrid.
Okay, Dark Wolf,
you're
I
welcome.
specifically told the audience when you were gone, I specifically told them that they were not to be trolling you or saying anything about being late, and that even I wouldn't do that either. So I'm kind of disappointed that they've broken our covenant like this. But thank you very much, Dark Wolf 3275.
Thank you very much, Dark Wolf.
And thank you for joining us. Wow.
You're so
Oh my
welcome.
God.
Since I didn't get to catch up with you before, how are you today?
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
Now, I think the last time we spoke was you scheduling this very stream, was it not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes,
Let's just move on positively
Indrid
from
is
that. How
here
about
Okay.
well with the world away.
Yeah. See, look. Thank you, Swaggy. That's
Yay.
very positive.
Thank you, Swag. Oh my gosh, so much positivity.
I
What the
know
fuck?
everyone's being so positive now that you're back. They were so cruel to me. It was awful.
I know. It'll be okay.
And
though.
I hope so one
It'll be
day.
fine. I'm here for you.
Thank
I'm
you.
Sabbath.
Now,
Yes,
for,
Well,
now, for
Oh,
those,
you guys are watching the reverse.
now, if you haven't, now for those of you who don't know, Indrid, this is Dark Side Phil. And
These videos sound like DSP speaking demonic Simlish. Corner demons are bursting
Yeah.
forth.
Demonic
and it's
Simlish
quite
Phil.
robust, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you, Matty
Oh,
Eyes.
right. DSP. Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
right.
Oh my
Demonic
God.
Simlish Phil, please.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naga was particularly mean to me. I didn't appreciate that one bit.
Naga.
Yeah.
I
Whoa,
mean,
whoa,
you're
easy,
stupid.
easy.
See,
I was just saying her name.
There goes our distracteur Beamie Manu Menater.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
Founded and closed on its very first day. But you know what? We had a good run while we were here, right?
I swear to God, okay, I was up till late. I was playing
doing
Contractville
something
with
very.
Decepticon.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like being very productive, writing out your memoirs.
Nope,
no.
we were buying cars and making license
We
plates
have
say
been
gross
graced by
stuff.
Indrid. All hail the return.
Yeah,
Making
thank
license.
you, movie sign.
So you got a prisoner like a prisoner's
no,
hobby.
We're
Is what
playing
you're saying.
Contractville,
Uh-huh.
and it's like House Flipper, but with extra steps, and you can like buy cars and stuff. And so we ended up buying like 4 cars, and they all say dumb shit like slut and like finger blast. and,
Oh,
like,
finger
it's
blast
fun.
is hilarious.
Yeah, I sent you a
Indrid,
picture
grab a
of it.
mask. You're
No,
the
you only
dolly.
seen one screenshot. I don't see finger blast anywhere here. Hold on.
Yes,
Hold
it's on the pink
oh,
car.
sorry. Let me zoom in on this
Yeah.
little picture there. Okay, now I see. Great.
Thank you, Jay. Injured, grab a mask. You're the goalie. Oh,
Yeah, that's
what?
right.
Oh.
You're playing net now.
Ow, fuck.
How do you
Oh,
feel about
thank
that?
you, though.
How do you feel about being a goalie in a hockey game?
I mean, like I hate running, so maybe that's the best choice.
That's exactly what I thought too. You can you skate backwards? Can you skate at all?
I can skate. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't. I don't know if I
What
can
up,
skate backwards.
Snoot and Indrid? Rock on.
Thank you, Grimner.
I like that one. Thank you, Grimner.
Well, you never had to skate backwards before?
I never tried. I think I did try, but like I didn't really try. You know.
Ah, yes. Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
so you've been ice skating then? Like you've done ice skating?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Love that shit.
Yeah, me too. Big fan. Big fan.
Aw.
For you good old detractors.
I'm not old. ALT's not here.
We're the young ones.
That's
We're
right.
the youngest attractors there are. Thank you.
Easy,
funky monkey.
easy
No,
for
but see,
me.
now, Rava was the worst on the sun. See, now.
I am wider, and I would be good in
Sure.
goal. And it was good that I was in goal because if I'm not in goal, I'm getting penalties for
Ha.
boarding and tripping and unnecessary roughness.
So
Reveal
if you
for
guys are
the- yeah,
interested
I'm
to
a-
see the
is yours not
screenshot,
listening?
there you go.
Oh well, there it is.
Worst not wasn't it? What him? No,
That's what I was doing last night.
What him?
Buying pink cars.
I gotta keep them in the
Yes.
milk.
So I was right. Women be shopping.
Women be shopping.
Women be shopping as always.
Yeah. Oh, here's the part that I'd post on
Oh
Twitter.
yeah. Perfect timing.
I used to roast in as east guys near an umbrella still ever saw middle.
I don't know what.
He hated this.
Yeah.
Here.
Is it coming here?
Wait,
Or did we miss it?
No, I think it's further in.
Okay.
It's like
Yells
the
me, you know.
bean burrito thing.
Dude, we got a great part where he's like Sneeb.
Oh, I heard that
That-
too.
that
I
was
heard it
crazy.
when it was listening. Yeah, Sneeb.
Isn't it akin to blasphemy that a Canadian couldn't skate? At Snoot.
I don't think it's blasphemy. I've definitely taught some friends how to skate. Done the old thing where you hold a hockey stick out for them to hold on, and you skate backwards while they skate forwards. You just got to help them along, you know.
Yeah.
But no, I do skate. Injured Cold is not Canadian, also.
No, I'm American.
That's right.
I,
American.
and I
119 pennies for Indrid's thoughts.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you very much.
That's 100. I think you mean 199 pennies there, but because
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. But you're okay. You're okay. You're good. You're good, Funky Mike. We know what you mean.
For my thoughts,
Yeah.
right now
What you
I'm
thinking
here
about?
with Snood, and I'm pretty sure Sneed is him saying bean.
Yeah, it is beans backwards.
Finally, cowboys on kisses can be distributed. Big apps.
Yeah.
Watching this might unleash a Sumerian evil on locked
That's probably fine.
incantation.
DSP incantations. That's great.
Yeah, there's definitely some like demonic incantation going on here for sure, and hidden messages are abounding.
There's something that I do want to do eventually. Is with the tarot cards, I can do like a fucking reading for DSP, like on camera or
Ooh,
something.
okay, yeah, like before the stream to see if you can predict what's going to happen in the pre-stream. Maybe okay, that's a good idea.
Yes. Hey, big ups, Boglamite.
Yeah,
Oh my
big
God,
ups,
there's
Space
our boy.
Boglamite. We love him.
Thank you. Yeah,
Who's-
16 months.
Now, Indrid, before I go any further here, some things were brought to my attention about Cobra yesterday, and I am noticing that you're late today.
Oh fuck.
So, do you have any dark black wigs at all?
No.
Short hair or nothing like that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And I didn't dye my hair recently.
And can
either,
you prove
so-
that it wasn't you in Casper, Wyoming in those pictures with Cobra yesterday?
I was streaming yesterday, and you were in my chat, okay?
That's
I was
not how I
playing
remember
my
it.
hotel.
That's not how I remember it.
And all the characters had weird AI voices.
Okay.
Mhm.
Was that, you said that was an AI game of some kind?
I don't know what its deal is. I just saw it on Steam and thought it sounded cool. And then I realized when I started playing it that like all the characters had AI voices.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's randomized or anything because when I got killed, I had to restart and it was the same voice lines.
Uh-huh.
I think it was just the voice lines
Now
that
that-
were like
now that you-
AI.
Now that you reminded me of that, though, I did want to show this really quick.
Thank you, Rich Bait.
I did want to show this really quick.
Okay. Oh.
Look, okay, so first of all, just for the context, she's like the door person at a hotel or something like that, taking people's coats, right? Look at her face. Look at her face. Look at the word that's on the screen. Steal. Okay. Look at her face.
Press F to steal.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Money.
We can steal.
Money.
Snood's trying to deflect.
Look how happy she is. Look how happy she is.
Snood's trying to deflect tipping allegations.
No.
Well, never
No,
happened.
I'm just reporting fact. I'm just making factual observations. Okay.
Dude, I
Real
mean,
quick,
I didn't
real quick once more.
steal.
Sorry, il dit d'un
Okay, the
point
neurons are firing off.
We
can steal.
batteries it doesn't take much to keep me happy, just some fresh
It was my
batteries and
phone.
a good job
Ah,
every now and
yes.
then.
It was my phone, so you're not my alarm clock. You don't know nothing.
Yeah, I don't even have an alarm clock. Get out of here.
Yeah, I don't even have an alarm
What,
clock, but thanks for the dollar.
You're not an iPhone user, are you? Right?
No, I'm an Android user. It's just my
Okay.
phone likes to
Ooh.
turn the alarm down. I don't know what's going on with it.
Okay. I feel like the volume of an alarm clock should probably not be that turned downable. Hey.
Money.
Like,
I know, right?
But then again, like,
Indrid trying to imitate DSP confirmed.
yep. look at her face. Look at the pog face she makes.
I think
Poggers. That should be the new.
Me.
That's an emote right there. That's Indrid Pog. That's Indrid Poggers right there.
That's a good one.
I like
That's
that. I like
pretty
that
good.
quite a
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Grimner.
stupid.
I turned that into a short and put it on my channel.
Who do you think has the most vomit word private par instrumentation?
The most vomit-worthy private part. Oh, I'd say
What the?
Cobra.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
he got
okay.
like a fucking yeast infection on
right?
his peen.
yeah. Well, that's not that uncommon. I mean, that is pretty uncommon. But like,
I've never heard of that.
in someone in his, well, if you are intimate with someone who's also having a yeast infection, that's like
Sure.
it's like a contact spread kind of
But-
thing, is it not?
From what I heard, it was from his lack of washing.
Ugh, that's not good.
Yes.
Imagine like being with Naked and Laughing and giving her the yeast infection. That's like a more powerful spell is already in
That's
in
bad.
effect kind of thing. Like she's got a circle of protection, but your bog aura is just that that
Ew.
powerful that it just blasts through it, huh?
Ew.
What?
It's a very normal conversation.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
glad everybody
fine.
could be a subject to that.
Yeah. God, these are special.
Yeah, they're special, all right.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna speed it up a little bit backwards, but like I had to download the audio separately. It
What?
was bullshit. I
Okay,
don't
how
fucking
come?
know, dude. Because like these websites where you download YouTube videos are being dicks recently.
Ah, yes. Well, you know what? I mean, it takes a little bit more time, but next thing you just record it in OBS.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I didn't even consider that. I didn't want to sit through
Indrid
30
Pog
minutes of it.
definitely needs to be a chat emoji.
I agree. I agree very
Okay.
strongly. I posted in the chat, so don't
All
worry.
right. Oh, you
In
did?
Detractor being chat, I mean.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I'll go grab it.
Thank
Thank you. I will get that
Good.
now.
Actually, everybody's going to get it.
I have to.
What the fuck was that sound you just made?
Oh God, dude.
Hello?
I'll work on it now.
It's so funny how like now he's doing the back to front hair touches too. Like normally he's going front to back, and
Yeah.
it just makes him look more ape-like, huh?
Yeah. Like the back to front is very funny.
Sneak.
Sneeb.
So that was in response to beans.
Beans. Right?
Oh my God, dude.
Hold on. Max volume on that one. Watch your ears, everyone.
Steamroll. I like it.
Steamroll. What the fuck was that?
I like it. Must you inspire people to
His ears.
Sneeb.
Cobra would be in an iron lung thinking it's metal.
Oh yeah.
It literally
dude.
would be metal to be in an iron lung.
That would be kind of cool.
It would be. Probably not. I mean, probably for a little while, but not permanently, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, Sal.
your real from the
Emotes
I'm getting it
very
all
funny,
evil
right?
by some is he oh I'm locked the only one.
That's pure.
Isn't it?
Wow.
And it's
I
the
got
one
crazy
with
eyes.
well I'm it's not
What would stealing is involved? Indrid when she sees Cobra and Phil in the same room.
Yeah,
No.
It's Indrid when she sees Cobra throwing up on screen.
Okay, that's true.
I got it.
I got it.
No, just sit there. I just sit there with the
Tua.
Okay, I'm gonna have to replace.
Huh?
Okay.
Are you okay? What are you doing?
Replace
The face of like just abject confusion. Like he's just like he's never done something like this before. I wonder if that's like performative at all. Like normally he would just like rip and tear into it and just with little to no regard for the paper, and now he's trying to be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm a fine gentleman eating this
Taco
Taco Bell for the first time, and
Bell.
it does the packaging is not agreeing with me at this time. I see.
Bog tour. There you go.
Bog
Oh,
Tua.
if you guys refresh the stream, you should have that new emote
There you go.
members.
Thank you.
I'm a whiz.
Yeah,
there it is.
with the laws.
Woo! We got
Paul,
Pog.
with the guys getting him.
Oh, I didn't change the name of it.
Unbelievable.
It's fine.
It's it. I'm a scam, but it's we know
There you go.
I'm a
Gonna
scam,
put that on Twitch too.
I'm gonna.
Lord, glory to my dear Lord, glory
Yeah,
to
we need some reverse
Yeah,
Cobra
he's not.
eating too, I think.
Oh shit! I never
What's
thought
his
about
name?
that.
What?
Why didn't I think about that? I don't know.
Remember.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's title shout.
Damn it,
Again,
stupid.
your name. Skull, you will finish. Bring out your one wide, and you will
Oh,
hurry.
look at how tight his
Stiff
shirt
ass
is,
guy.
Okay,
too.
so he did debunk this a little bit, okay? Because what you're seeing is this little strip of white, right? And that's
No,
showing. Hmm?
Yeah, but the buttons, like.
Yeah,
no.
you shouldn't be testing the tensile
No.
strength here of your shirt. You shouldn't be pulling your shirt buttons apart while you move your hands up slightly.
No.
Money.
Okay, this is funny, and I appreciate this.
Indrid Tua, snoot on that thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
There you go. I like that.
Indrid
Uh-oh.
Tua.
Snoot on that thing.
Bring out your one wide, and you will hurry.
Hurry.
Stiff ass guy name. Screw you. Hurry, the wire when it comes. Here. I'll you know.
God.
You're able to know where.
Nine.
See the any sound.
Luke
Yeah,
Smith
that's
is
her
a
meow.
dirty Uwa.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hey,
woo.
Indrid
And-
sued
oh.
Beans cool.
Bean. Okay. See, that's funny. I like that swaggy. That's funny.
What's your favorite
Nah, you-
palindrome? Indrid, we were talking
Yeah.
about palindromes earlier.
Palindrome
Yeah.
is where a word is the same backwards and forwards.
Or a phrase.
Yeah, they're off us already.
Or
Removed.
phrase. The only ones I really know are like race car, Hannah, don't nod.
Oh,
Radar.
I like the name Hannah. Radar.
0.5 speed so you can see him shoveling back into his gallot.
I will work on that tonight.
There you go. Yeah, you just stare at that for a little while and you just, add all the sharpening effects, whatever you got to it.
God, it's gonna make me laugh so hard. It's
Yeah.
gonna be bad.
That's fine.
My mom and I are heading to fucking Missouri starting tomorrow morning.
I'll be deep in the cold ground before I recognize Missouri.
This flower needs a window seat. It's wilting. I don't know.
Because I am Wilton.
I am
Yeah,
a
you look at
wilted.
it. Well,
Mugging
you're
up in
tossing
my
your
weather
cigarette,
gives
yeah,
me
bro,
a
what's
horrible.
You don't follow me, yeah, bro, no.
Yeah, Skiros, that's where I pulled most of the things that I said earlier. That's one of my favorite songs too. Such as Do 9 men interpret? 9 men I nod. That's a good one.
Ooh. Okay, well I'm gonna go with the simple one that I know, which is Hannah, because I like that name.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Go hang a salami. I'm a lasagna hog.
For real, that's the same backwards and forwards.
Spell it out, bitch.
I'm not. I mean, maybe. I can't even remember.
You'll have to take our word for it, I guess.
I'm gonna take your word for it. I do with everything else. I do declare there has been murder.
Murder most foul.
Murder most foul. This reminds me of like Ace Ventura when he's like going into the crazy house.
Yeah.
Like slaps his face on that chair.
There's a whole part where he even like does like a reverse thing after he finishes accusing someone of something. Right?
Yeah. Oh, I think the part that I think is coming up. Yeah.
Dude, he did the thing where you put your tongue across every single one of your upper teeth so that you could see the tongue bulging out from beneath your upper lip. Like, but he was like hiding it behind a wrapper. It was gross.
Money. Tips go money.
Okay, I'm reading it backwards, and you're right.
Yeah, absolutely, it is right. It's from Weird Al. A Toyota's a Toyota.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right. Oh my gosh. Dude, I love Weird Al.
Me too. Big fan.
Well, thank you, Swaggy. Oh my god.
Ooh, thank you, Swaggy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He got me when I was trying to record it. I'm like, what the fuck?
You could not edit a sound funnier than that. Like,
Tips go money.
Taco Cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Classic.
Yeah. That's a good one.
like put all the Banjo-Kazooie sounds, all the Zelda 64 Goron sounds you want on top of something. This.
Oh.
He did the head. He just did it right there.
Here, I'll see if nobody rubs sauce in here. Here, no, we still get so. Yeah, sit down, you eat us low. Well, Missy.
Sorry, I missed the head thing.
The only thing I can think of is that he's like trying to like rip and tear the burrito away from the burrito.
Well, but his head's already so far away from it, though. Have you seen?
Oh, right.
Have you seen Vampire Diaries at all? You ever seen that show?
I have not.
It's full of really, really terrible like vampire superpower special effects, and it usually just comes down to someone like moving really, really fast for like 1 second. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I think there's a lot of that in Supernatural too, if I'm not mistaken. But like that's what that reminds me is they're trying to do like a vampire superpower kind of in a low budget TV show.
Okay. So fucking what the shit was that? Oh, it must have been like he realized how good it was. And was like,
like he snapped his head back in surprise. Yeah.
Money.
Well,
Tips
Missy.
go money.
It's the noise rolling Baron makes when you stop it.
Thank you, Grimmer.
Thank you.
Yeah, this sauce.
If you thought we could get if you thought we could get more, we couldn't get more annoying. Now we're watching this shit in reverse, and just making the sounds that he says.
Money. Tips go
What do you rub sauce in here?
Isn't it the sound the Sesame Street aliens make?
Is it?
That's more like a yep, right? Like a yep, that kind of thing. I like those aliens that make those the little floppy skinned guys. I think those are really funny. This is more like the Swedish Chef, if anything, to me.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Am
I
I-
like those little aliens though.
I do. Am I wrong, Nurgle? You can correct me if I'm wrong. Yep.
What are your
Yeep,
sauce
yeep.
and
Thank
your
you, Tricorder.
Oh,
Sneeze, never
Sneeb.
sneeze me on the-
Oh,
and-
Sneeb. Ah, beans.
Hey, what? Wow.
Wow.
You very fucking-
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
very-
yeah.
Me.
It's our shapes, your tiny little snail girl, the rocks, all that time. So was this color we would. Yeah.
God,
Okay,
and,
look at. Okay,
Why
he
did I
didn't
scare
do
him?
it this time, but all the other times he's been acting like he hated that soda so much.
Yeah.
And also,
yeah.
also when he
That's
doesn't,
the one part I caught.
when he, sorry, what do you mean?
But he was like, "Oh, this soda's flat. It's
Yeah.
disgusting."
Like you never had a. How long has it been fucking sitting there
Yeah.
that it's out of fizz? Like
Mhm.
I'm not ashamed to admit that I've picked up a soda can a couple hours later, had a quick swig to see if it was still anything in there, and there's usually
fine.
a little fizz, right? Come on.
Yeah, it's fine. And even like flat soda is not disgusting. Just deal with it.
It's kind of funny how though like it doesn't look like he's drinking from the soda anymore. Now it looks like he's like part of a byproduct of him repairing
Yeah.
the food is just having to spit out this like black goo into the soda.
Yeah.
Blech.
Fine, yes, here.
Watch me go down into the straw and pump the fun.
that gets collected and exported as like a fuel source of some kind.
All over
That's gonna be the next fuel for whatever transportation.
Is our sheep seeds in the.
I'm begging you to do one thing normal.
Seriously.
That was terrible. That actually is demonic, though. That sound that he just
Scary.
made is demonic.
Oh my god.
You are not you are
Oh!
Hail, Satan!
Turn on the ovens.
Hail!
Hail
That's
the
us to
Dark
the area
Lord.
of no fear. This time, but no still a smell. The gear of honor. We learn because he's just sneezing on it.
Oh, it's broken,
Here,
huh? I gotta fix
I'm
this
not-
too. Okay, idea for a game. Instead of Power
Okay.
Wash Simulator, it's like DSP Food Repairing Simulator. And you go into a room and there's a bunch of like pizza boxes and takeout containers, right? And you go up to them and you're spitting the food back into them. And then you
gotta,
call.
like, puzzle it together. I
Yeah.
don't know.
And- oh, that's a good idea. Like you're searching your own stomach for like food particles, and you're puking them back into the takeout containers, and then you're calling DoorDash to get a refund on the food that was bad, right? And you get paid based on how close,
That's great.
how accurate a recreation it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my god.
that's $1 million idea right there.
Ooh, I love that. We need the new curse.
Sneezing on this house. That's just the thing with nabs. All that I want to. I don't want to. Where's the little spice? Where's the
You can tell when he's about to print food when he starts chewing.
It's like it's coming up from like it's like something he can't control, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
hold on, it's wait.
Hold on.
Hold on, guys. Sorry, give me a second. I gotta print this out. There's an order
Yeah,
coming
hold
through.
on.
Fuck! That is half a taco fucking bite right there.
Yeah. What the fuck? And it looked all fucked up too.
There.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what is there, Sliming? Yeah, it's good.
Yelp. Do you think any oh my god! Oh
I don't know why that's so funny, but the food jumping back up into the food like a magnet is so funny. I think if he was if Phil was an X-Men, this would be his mutant power. It's just sort of like
Printing food.
like repairing
Yeah.
food and like fixing broken up takeout.
Repair 'em.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here. Hospitals on the little filthy. Yeah, what
He's an artist. What
Here
the
is
fuck was he doing with this thing?
And a back.
What?
Oh, I think I know. This is
Hey.
what
How
he
he's-
complained about. Yeah, and then he was like, "Oh, why don't I just fold it up? Maybe it'll be better as a taco. Look, it's falling off like sludge."
Look how he's holding it though.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Sludging
Okay,
off
thank
because
you.
you're doing that. And like, I think I heard Shrim Dukem say this. He was like, "Taco Bell is like food that's made by teenagers and stoners. Deal
Yeah,
with it."
yeah, and it's
something
for-
along those lines.
And by the way, it's for stoners and teenagers too. It's
Yeah.
like I'm not eating this for the
And
for the
me.
and me obviously, but I'm you know,
yeah,
I'm like I'm not. You're not getting it for the presentation, right? Like
yeah.
It's because it's like cheese and bread and hot sauce.
Yeah, they make the same things like 70 million times, and
Yeah.
we're happy with it.
It sucks. It's
Deal with it.
Dude, the camera action is crazy in this. This is called a rack on focus, where you focus on something in the foreground and then it shifts to a focus on something in the background. That's an advanced.
Cinematic.
See, look at that. Look how that's like a.
Wow.
This is a Christopher Nolan movie. Look at this.
Wow.
Put this over some like sad music.
Just put it over like the Little Nightmares music.
Midnight Sonata.
Oh, there you go. That's better.
No, we're bad.
God.
Dude, I like how happy and to how mad he's. He's happy, mad.
Me.
So I guess it's nice that in regular time he gets happy as this meal goes on, right? Now he's just
I think
disappointed.
so. Yeah.
What were you gonna say? I'm
No,
sorry?
we're bad.
That laugh right there, the fake wiggle laugh, is terrifying.
It sucks. It's not. No, we're bad.
Dude.
I
Yeah, he's trying to sound like Cobra does recently to hide his teeth.
Yeah. Why are you holding it
God.
this way? What are you doing?
It sucks.
You ripping off the side?
Oh, there's no.
Oh.
Sam, it sucks. Sam, sit in the farm. You're going to do it.
Oh God!
Oh, that's terrifying.
City,
very scary.
Snip.
Is all that gonna jump back up? So he just sits here for like 5 minutes.
Claw grip that he's got going on there too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Taco Bell.
I hate to spoil the fun. Okay, all right. Fun's over. Circle jerk over. Backwards eating food over. We're not allowed to have anything nice, I guess, because I'm
No.
Dark Side Phil.
Particularly today, we've got a big top.
Uh-oh, he said we've got a big topic. Snood. Sneeb. God, he's later than I am.
I know. Fuck. It's a good thing you were
Wow.
late. Shit.
Yeah.
We got to do a whole pre-stream with you at least.
Yeah.
You got a little extra sleep, so everybody wins, huh?
I did, yeah. I went to sleep at like 4:30. Holy shit, look at this fucking shit. This is disgusting.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome to a new week of streaming, and it's going to be a great one. We've got new games, we've got continuing
weird,
awesome playthroughs.
Sweater. Oh,
You can tell?
He heard me.
You can tell he's so insecure when he starts doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got this November weather's, this muggy November weather's giving me the vipers. Don't
This so steamy.
don't look at my don't look at my chest, silly boys.
No.
Don't tip me, you silly
I haven't
boys.
shaved yet.
Oh my god, guys, stop! It's not that
Stop.
bad. Yes, this shirt's a little low, but it's not
No.
that bad. Oh my god.
Oh my
New
god,
games,
it's not
we've got
that bad.
continuing
Is it?
awesome
No.
playthroughs, we've got politics.
Watch, I'll stand up and
and
go
all
turn
kinds of
around and I'll
stuff.
show you
On
that it's not
today's
that bad, okay?
I'll get you all caught up on everything, but particularly today, we've got a big topic to cover.
To what?
My eyes are
big,
up here.
A big topic to
Caught
what?
up on everything, but particularly today, we've got a big topic to cover. The
Gover?
Game Awards.
To cover. To cover. I thought he said to
Oh.
govern. I was
Yeah,
like,
I think he said gover.
yeah, I think he
did
said
say
gov. I think gover is right.
Yeah.
Are in less than a month.
That is how you do
And
gover.
the Game Awards are under
This is how
giant
you do
fire
gover.
right now.
Wow.
Not for one
this.
reason, not for two reasons. Giant fire right now in less than a month. And the Game Awards are under giant fire right now.
Giant
What?
fire.
Not for
I
one
haven't heard a
reason.
damn thing.
Not for two reasons,
Two.
but for three completely different reasons at
Whoa!
once.
3 whole reasons.
It's
Three
pretty
whole
interesting
reasons.
because this show every year tries to be the Oscars of gaming, and
Uh,
sometimes it's better
what?
than others, but this year it seems there has been a shift.
He
So
he
we're
does
gonna
kind of
talk all
sound
about
drunk.
that. Plus, we're going to talk
Yeah.
about Bloodborne and more. It's
Well,
going to be
you
a
were
great
saying
show,
DLT
a
that he
good
sounded drunk
return
yesterday. He did.
atmosphere.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's gonna-
Today's episode, the first of the week.
No.
I mean, look at that face. Like, tell me
Yeah.
this guy has not been up till 4 o'clock in the morning doing
Oh,
car
there
license plates.
No, shut up. Oh, okay, something just got delivered.
Okay.
So
You want to take another break?
so-
You want to go take
no,
another break?
no,
Deal with that real quick.
No, it's just a
okay.
Christmas present for my mother. I'll deal
It's
with
a
it
Christmas
later.
present for my mother.
So I know he was up late. I saw someone posted something in
How do you know
Detractor Beam
that?
about a tweet because I was up late,
Well,
and I saw someone say late Jen tweet.
what were you
It
guys
was
doing?
about-
Oh,
well, no. Okay, this was after I got done playing games with Decepticon. I checked in Detractor Beam general chat,
okay.
and there was a tweet from DSP responding, or it was like reposting another Detractor News tweet,
Uh-huh.
and it was about somebody that's doxing. I'm not gonna go into
I thought
it.
that guy deleted his account. I thought
he did too.
kind of
Yeah, there was
mysterious.
some
Kind of
confusion.
mysterious that he reactivated it on Phil's day off.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, so he could Jin tweet it.
That's
Oh,
weird.
he's back already. Great.
That's weird.
The Level 1 podcast.
Awesome.
Ding 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 ding
Hey,
ding.
good morning and welcome to a brand new spanking
Fast.
week of content. Today is Sunday, the 17th of November,
Yeah, it was like
2024.
really fucking late.
It's
It
almost
was at 4
Thanksgiving,
a.m.
if
my
you can
time.
believe it.
That's
One more week.
That's
3 a.m.
3
his time.
No,
we'll
you're
be stuffing our
further
faces
inland
with
from
all
him.
kinds of
Where you at?
Americana.
I'm mountain
And I
time.
cannot wait. It's
Yeah,
going to be a
he's
I'm only
special
an hour
week,
ahead.
which, by
Pacific
the way,
time. So
I'm
if
only
if
it
it
an
was
hour
4
ahead.
a.m. for you, if it was
About
4
what we
a.m. for
wanna
you,
do.
wait.
on Thanksgiving
I think I
Day,
confused
I'm going to
myself. I'm
probably
sorry,
do
you're
a
right.
daytime
You're fine.
stream,
You're
and then
fine.
during
You're thinking I was
Thanksgiving,
on Central.
or
Yep,
excuse me, during Black
yep.
Friday,
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be doing content, and we're not sure what to do this
Brand new
year. I'm
spanking
definitely
week.
feeling
Yes.
we're not going to do any advertisement reacting like we did the last 2 years.
Oh,
I think this year
okay.
we'll do stuff a little different. Keep in mind also that my DS
What?
Politics show
Wait,
is scheduled for Thursday
commented,
nights, but I'm off
Pot,
Thursday.
you think those 9-hour tweet rants were me? Didn't
Re.
you notice, the wording had changed or something stupid? What the fuck, dude? It's you. Shut the fuck up. You're not going to convince me otherwise.
Right. And also, I don't
that
care
week,
what that
or
guy
Thursday night of that week,
fucking
it's
news says.
Thanksgiving.
It's either
So does that
a
mean
bunch
that
of
it
people
shifts to Wednesday, or maybe I
collectively
do
being
Friday night? I'm not
regarded,
sure.
or one guy being
Um,
extremely regarded.
Yeah, and
We got to talk all about this. We have a little over a week to figure that out. So we're in no huge rush, but it would be nice to, figure that out ahead of time. But anyway, welcome back,
I totally
everyone.
zoned out. and
Yesterday
not
was
paying
my
attention
day
to what you were
off,
saying.
I
and
did too. I did too.
spent a lot of time
It's
out and
always
about
happened at
doing
the same
stuff
time.
Move
during
on.
the day.
Move on.
Okay, we're
Well, I
moving
can
on.
tell you this. What
No
I'm
one noticed.
noticing as a big difference
He said notice at the same time as you.
between
Holy
when
fuck.
I am doing a day off during the weekdays versus weekends is traffic. It's not even
What?
necessarily the store.
Why are we talking about traffic?
We're complaining because of my day off on the weekend. There's too many other people
Oh.
with their day off.
Oh,
weekend.
Well, maybe don't take your fucking day off on the weekend.
You're a troll and now you're felted because I heard you just the other
Oh.
day saying, DSP, you're so stupid for taking your day off on a Saturday when you're a streamer. So no, what is it? Which one is it? Indrid Cold, hypocrite, hypocrite.
I meant take your day off not on the weekend.
Yes.
My
yes.
brain is a
Yeah,
woman
you just,
brain.
it's okay. You just woke up. Don't worry about it.
It's like when I get into the stores, they don't
Guess what?
smell
I guess,
2 minutes ago.
and guess what, guys? Guess what that means? Indrid Cold has not showered. So big ups.
Nope, not today.
more
Nope.
crowded.
Let's go.
But I would even say sometimes the grocery store
For the
is
record,
less
I
crowded
showered.
on Saturday
I'm
than
so
it used
proud
to
of
be
you.
when I went
Thank
on
you.
a weekday. But the traffic is just really bad. There's one or
Okay,
two
it's
streets
really-
I have to
it's
drive
really
down.
bad.
The traffic in Renton, Washington, folks. Okay.
Is really bad.
Now I'll admit that I'm from Canada, and the dog sled lane really does open things up for people on the road, right? But like, I don't think I've ever felt like, oh my god, I shouldn't go out on the weekends because the traffic is so bad compared to the weekdays. Like,
the
you're
little town. I mean, it's kind of bad where I live. The little town I live in is kind of annoying because people ski and shit, and they want to go up to Telluride, and there's only 2-lane highways that go through the town, so it's kind of shitty.
There's
But,
like
Renton.
there's 100,000 people there.
Yeah,
Like
it's
he's not
small.
even in downtown Seattle, right? Like he's in a
no.
greater Seattle area. I don't even know if Renton is a suburb of Seattle, is it? It probably must be.
Probably.
But it's just bumper to bumper.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of
I
back
think
when I used
Renton
to
is
live
where
in Connecticut.
Microsoft's
Rather than
headquarters
now
are too. If
that
I'm
I
not
live in
mistaken.
Washington State.
Oh
Where
shit!
Yeah, I
all
think
the
that's
time driving
correct.
around in Connecticut was like that.
Dang.
There was always
Money,
bumper to
money,
bumper
money,
traffic.
money, chips go,
Oh
money,
no,
money,
bumper
money,
to bumper traffic.
Popeye has spinach, Indrid has pumpkin spice lattes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me. That's where my power comes from.
so long
Beating
to
up
get
bigger
anywhere
guys for taking
no
your
good
woman.
reason. And it's frustrating when you already have limited time. You just want to get your chores and errands done so you can
Well,
get home.
Guess what,
And
bitch?
do more meaningful stuff with the
Like
family.
what?
And you can't get home. You're stuck out.
Gross. Okay, if DSP was anybody else, it would be. It's so funny when he says do more meaningful stuff with your family. Anybody else, I'd be like, dude, don't talk. You don't have to talk about like be so obvious about like fucking your wife or whatever like while you're home. I get it, but like with the with
having
it,
sex with your partner.
yeah.
Sure.
But it being DSP, it's just like, what are you talking about? What do you mean you're gonna
It makes-
you gonna sit on
Yeah,
the
what are you
couch
guys
and like watch her
doing?
cook you food or something? Like, what are you talking about?
Right. Like, are you gonna
No.
talk about when the fucking ceiling lamp is coming in?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
what?
Honey, did you call the electrician again? Yes, for the fifth day in a row, and he is still coming on Wednesday, okay?
Yeah. What?
Anyway, I hope that you're all
weird
having a good
old cooking
weekend.
show should we watch? honey?
Today's going to be a good streaming day for sure.
I don't know, let's
Gameplay
watch a nature
content today should be
documentary
superb.
today.
Because we got a good
yeah, let's watch
lineup
the
of
Woodland Critters.
Oh, yeah,
Bloodborne
yeah.
being the
Yeah.
first stream today. I've played Bloodborne on the PS5 Pro twice over the last week. You guys really seem to enjoy the playthrough so far. First time I'm playing the game in over first time, third time I'm playing the game, but I haven't played it in over 5.5
Oh my
years.
god! Why does
So
everything
going
have
back
to
to
be
it
like
now,
a premiere?
It's pretty awesome, especially with the fact that I have played every Souls-like game from FromSoft, and I'm really having a good time
Yeah.
playing the game. I'm
Moving
looking
along
forward to
here,
this
Phil.
major stream of it today. Tonight we're doing Call of Duty, which is always a good one. And
We're
tonight
doing
we're
the duty,
finally,
boys.
after
Doing our
like 2
duties.
entire streams of grinding, unlocking the akimbo pistols. So we'll finally be able to have 2 handguns at
Yeah,
once, which is
still
always
Whoa,
ridiculously
crazy.
silly.
Yeah,
and
30
fun.
FPS, yeah.
So I'm having a good
Dude.
time. With all the games we're playing right now, I'm excited.
You sure sound
for
like it.
tonight or today's
Very
streams. I think
excited.
that they're going to go really well, and I hope that you guys are
Okay.
ready for the fun all
Yum.
this week. By the way, before we even get to anything else, I should direct your attention.
No.
That
oh
was
my
a
god.
crazy wind up.
Jesus.
I shall direct your attention to this. And the sword of Damocles falls upon you, Tipskull.
Ladies and gentlemen, the goal streak
What is the new
continues.
thing?
We have hit
What new thing?
68 straight
Like
streams.
Taco Bell was last week.
where
what's
I am
this
hitting
week?
my goals.
I think he hasn't spoiled that for
and
us
crushing
yet.
the trolls as
Ah,
usual,
okay.
right?
Right?
68 straight. And I hope that you guys
rhymed.
are enjoying the content. You must be. Because how could this have been going on for almost 2 months now, right?
Akimbo. Yeah.
This must be a really good fishing spot. I mean, it must be because I started using these like really crazy huge nets that are like
Oh.
2.5 miles wide, so they just pick up everything. And also they're
Oh.
really, really, really fine mesh. So I get like
Oh.
shrimps and plankton and boots and tin cans,
Okay.
and all that
Ooh.
counts towards the fish goal. Okay, so
Okay, see, that's smart.
I've been hitting
Yeah.
the fish streak like this many times in a row, and I don't know why. It must be a good fishing spot. Must be.
Must
Now,
be.
on Friday, we did the Taco Bell Decades menu as the celebratory episode of DSP Tries It. But this
Uh-huh.
week coming up, we got an interesting
Oh,
idea,
boy.
which we have to kind of
Oh,
work
boy.
on over the course of the week.
Work on.
By the
Work
way,
on-
per
Just
your
say it.
request, because remember, the king listens. The king listens
What?
to his subjects and their requests.
Oh
And everyone
my
has been
God.
saying, Phil, you've revitalized
Sorry.
DSP Tries It. You've
Phil,
now been
you are
doing it for
having a
like 5 or 6
resurgence.
weeks in a row.
You
But
were
what
right.
happened
yesterday he tried
to
to
the
say he makes
intro?
no money on it.
You used to
Oh,
do this
yes.
epic intro for DSP
Oh
Tries
no,
It.
we're bringing back the intro.
Uh,
DSP tries it.
Yeah, epic. Oh,
Money, money,
wow,
money.
that was so
Money, money,
epic,
money.
that 5
Tipskull, money.
seconds.
Money, money, money.
Wasn't epic.
Why can't his wife do the errands on our way home?
No,
Uh,
you stupid troll.
yeah.
Okay, she's so tired from working for 2 hours.
Yeah, do you have any idea what it's like to wake up at 8 in the morning or 7 in the morning, drive to
Yeah.
the mall, work for a 4-hour shift, and then come home? You just
No,
what do
you
you think
don't.
before you speak, please? Thank
yeah,
you.
come on.
Thank
Like,
you.
Money, money, money.
Seriously.
Money, money, money.
And also,
Tipskull,
she
money.
can't.
Money,
She has a
money,
hard
money.
time reading by herself. and stuff.
God.
Yeah.
Every time he talks about crushing the trolls, he sounds like Chris Chan.
Dude, he does. Oh, what if we could okay? Because I really want him to put on a Sonichu medallion, but he won't put it on if he knows what it is.
I
So
thought
if
you were
they
going to say, what if we could make him
inside something?
trans? I thought you were going to say.
Oh,
I mean, that's
even
like.
better.
Okay, I do not like how excited you are about that. But I mean, okay, well, we can go for it, I guess. But
What if we could hide the medallion in something?
in
and get him
something
to put
bigger,
it
like
on?
in a hat, right? Like give him like one of those really
Yeah.
big foam cowboy hats, and he puts it on, and
Yeah.
the Sonichu medallions
Money,
in
money,
there.
money. Money,
That
money,
could
money.
that could have
Money, money,
very
money.
negative consequences.
Tell me you have a
Yes.
sexless marriage without telling me you have sexless
Yeah.
marriage. The squirrels get more action around the sewage block.
Yeah.
What a joke.
Amen, Jay.
Amen.
It's a fucking joke.
Thank you, Jay.
Ugh.
Really epic. It took like 3 seconds to do in an editor back in the day. But you haven't done it in
I interrupted
ages.
you when I
What
said
happened? Well, I'll
Sonichu.
tell you
What
what
happened?
Oh, brother. What the fuck? Who made that?
Look
What?
how proud he is. Look at his
He's
proud
so
little
proud.
face. Like, pretty
Oh.
good. Hi, guys. Bet you didn't think I had it in you. Like, okay.
Naga, don't rope. No.
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 This is
What
something
the
like your
fuck?
grandma would make. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
Yeah.
this
See
is
what
like
happens.
cooking with Jack level.
Yeah, exactly. And why is it a bunch of fresh vegetables and shit when you're just eating fast food?
It's exactly right. None of these feature in any of the DSP Tries-Its ever. How about let's do DSP Tries-Its vegetables and see how that goes, okay?
Yeah, I would love to see that.
I mean,
like that guy that
legitimately.
had never eaten a blueberry and then tried a blueberry. I don't.
Oh,
fucking
really? How'd
know.
that go?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was just I remember it being a thing.
Is that on My Strange Addiction? I remember there's an episode where there's a lady who's addicted to cheesy potatoes.
Oh yeah, that
right?
one's funny.
And she like actually like bursts into tears trying a single
Yeah.
leaf of a Brussels sprout. I actually felt pretty sad for her because I think there's like some weird gene that some people have where like bitter foods, like the bitter taste of them is amplified like 1,000 times or something like that. And so
Interesting. Okay, so like when I eat cilantro and it tastes like soap.
yep, exactly. It's a genetic thing, I think,
Yeah.
in some cases, and that sucks for you because I love cilantro and you don't like it, huh?
I don't like it, man.
No, that sucks.
can't.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I think it's delicious, frankly.
Well, I'm happy for you.
DSP tries it.
God damn it! Why is everything gay?
Dude, look at this. Look how fucking dog water this is.
It's ass.
I almost think it is Phil who did it because
The image gets cut off.
exactly. Look.
Money.
Look at the big square right here.
Money.
God.
Imagine Phil chomping on corn on the cob.
I don't have to. I've seen it.
Oh, no, but then that's right. He has done it. But then we can ask him if he eats it the long way or
Yeah,
the short way.
very true. Do you eat celery the long way? Do you eat carrots the long way?
Absolutely.
Like the thing, like it's so funny because he wants to act like detractors are no life idiots and don't know how to
Yum.
do shit. No, I don't think any detractor worth their salt would put in an effect like this if
No.
this was going to have the resulting effect, unless that was their intention. Like,
right.
oh my god,
To make it look like Tim and Eric.
Oh my god, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How fucking busted is that?
It's really busted.
I don't do editing, but I've edited a couple things, and putting
Right.
like this would be unacceptable to me. This like the shitty lines on the edge like this, like a Super
Right.
Nintendo, a Super Game Boy border or something.
And I mean, I've only edited a little bit, and Canva has this new thing where you can like edit some videos. I was playing around with it. It's really fucking easy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do this. Like even Canva can do it better.
Well, I mean that's just it. Like if you don't have the skills to do. Well, I'm sorry, I don't mean that in a derogatory
no,
way,
you're
but
fine.
like
I don't actually have the skills.
sure,
so.
fine. But it's like there are tools where you don't need them, right? Like
Right.
there are tools that you can do slightly simpler things. But you don't have to
Yes.
like. It doesn't have to look so dog water. Oh, that pisses me off.
Canva's convenient. Don't even.
Canva is convenient for sure.
Yeah, it's very convenient. That's
So
how I
yeah.
make most of the
So
videos
yeah.
now.
DSP tries it returns. So does the intro, only upgraded for the modern day.
For
I'm so excited. Look at his chat. Cringe.
Yeah.
There's one cringe.
for real, like the thing is, the original one, perfect. Like I don't want to give anybody credit because I mean, DSP is the one who did that. You can hear that's his voice and all the like the high voice and the low voice in the middle, right? In the
Mm-hmm.
DSP tries it, that part. That's all him. So like
Yeah.
that intro is perfect for what this is. It's just
Yeah, it was fine.
right. It's why do we have to add like fruits and vegetables around like he's fucking
Right.
Martha Stewart over
Right.
here?
Like it's like the cooking section of a fucking daytime newscast. Like,
Exactly.
what?
Literally, except like a lot gayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
So I hope you guys are excited now. You might say, well, what is the reward this week? We
Oh, what
talked
is the
about it
reward?
and tried to figure it out.
I'm stupid.
This week, okay,
Wow.
we
Dedans dat mat dat furim
Don.
rioli slave d'over out computer to add dat 2.3 animation over dat 16 2.9 free cooking
Says
template.
good point.
I hope he got paid for that,
Yeah.
but I'm almost positive he didn't. So
No, he didn't.
No, he did
and
not.
hopefully it only took him like less than 60 seconds
I-
because being
correct.
paid for your time is a crime. Clearly.
no, not being paid for your time is a crime.
I was trying to think of it in the way of
Oh, I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Absolutely.
yeah.
basically
Yeah.
wanted to do something different, but something we've been talking about in recent times as well. So here's the deal. A few months ago,
Spam
I'd say it
bongs
was
in the
probably
chat.
like in the spring
Big
or
F's.
early summer.
Big chat.
On my now
Twisted fuck.
retired Clips
Twisted
React show,
fuck, there we
DSP
go.
for
For those of you who don't know, fuck is a French word which means
Le
seal.
fuck.
And a seal.
the internet.
Le fuck.
Someone
Le
had
fuck.
submitted a clip of
We
a
used to
internet
say that
chef.
in
I
French
say
class.
that
Fred
because he
fuck.
basically just cooks for the internet.
I don't. Yeah, I don't remember.
And
people
this guy
asking for
on
an intro,
YouTube,
but
who's a
trying
very
other stuff
popular
besides
YouTube channel,
food sometimes.
made what is called
Okay,
a
you're banned.
smash
You are banned.
burger.
You're a troll.
Now, as I was
Oh,
watching
right,
the video,
smash
I
burger.
Oh my God,
highly
man.
criticized it, and I
Dude.
said,
Chips go money, 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 money.
DB despise it.
DB despise it.
Indrid
That's good.
Indrid Gold tries it.
Yeah, it works.
I
It
don't
works.
understand this fad at all. This is a fad. It's been going on for several years where
Ugh.
everyone seems to be under the impression that smash burgers are
Smash
the
burgers
best
are good.
kind of
I'm not gonna say
hamburgers.
They're best, but they're good.
What are you talking about? Like
Yeah, I don't know.
most fast food are most fast food burgers not like a form of smash burgers? Like smash burgers is just where you kind of
Yeah.
flatten the patty a little bit, right?
It's a brand. It's a brand.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
cheeseburgers. are all the
Cheeseburger.
rage
Stupid.
now. And I just
Iwajobi
don't get it
diswiks
because when
gold
I,
involved daro. Allo berry
No.
bimen dawer bullis tool. Buigasi can get de camera setup properly. Non surprise
No.
there.
No
No, he
way.
can't turn the camera, you guys. That's why we can't watch him do push-ups.
Obviously,
either.
stupid. Don't
Yeah.
stop asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
when I was
Thank
growing
you,
up,
Lamoto.
Thank you.
I was taught do not, when you're making a hamburger or
Here we go.
cheeseburger, do not
Ah.
squish the patty. If you push the
Yeah, but
patty down,
All fast food places
you're
do
doing
that.
is you are squeezing the juice and the fat and all the
It's
content
just-
in there that you want with that
All the
meat patty.
content of your burger, all the fat content in my burger has been consumed by other viewers. Like,
Ah.
and yeah, that's one way. But
Mhm.
Phil, there's other ways of doing things. Did you know that? You could do things
No
different if you want,
way.
I guess. And if
What?
that's why and when they squeeze all of the juice and the fat, guess what they put on it instead?
What?
They put cheese because that's got fat in
Whoa,
it.
dude.
Huh? What?
Dude.
Huh? What?
Someone upscaled.
You're squeezing
the
it out,
Screenshot you took
and you're
with
gonna make it
Pog.
dry,
Great.
and you're gonna make it too
Great.
thin,
Love
and
that.
it's just not gonna be as good as if you just let it cook and be plump and juicy. So
Don't say
plump.
plump. Thank you.
Please
I
don't say
don't get
plump.
why
Yeah.
smash burgers have become such a craze in the last 5 years or so. When I was,
Oh,
I
man.
never heard of
Yeah, he's right though. Andrew, do you
good.
remember where you were when the smash burger craze finally hit your area? Oh, I must have been in line. I must have been in line for 4 hours, desperately
Yeah,
trying to get
you
someone
know.
to feed me a smash burger. I was losing my fucking shit that I
Yeah,
have
I
a
was,
smash
I
burger.
think I was in line behind you, just jumping up and down, screaming, "Give me the
Mhm, mhm.
smash
Yeah,
burger!"
I tried to do it at home, and it burned my hands so badly trying to smash out the burger like that.
Yeah.
But it
Give
was
me the
worth it.
smash
It's
burger!
been a good 5 years. We're riding high on the smash burger trend right now. Oh baby.
Yeah.
anyone eating
Woo.
a smash burger until just recently. Now, apparently they've been around for a while, but they were never like a mainstream thing. And now all of a sudden they blew up on the internet and everyone started making them. In fact, pretty much a lot of different chains are focused on making just this type of burger. Okay? So, 4DSP tries it this week.
Oh god.
When we
Okay.
hit the goals this week,
Oh.
but you do the math again, okay? So today would be
No.
69.70. Tomorrow,
let's do the math.
71.72.
I'm gonna do
Tuesday,
the math for how much money
70,
you could have made
73,
minimum
74.
by
Money, money,
now.
money. Chips go money, money, money,
Holy
money.
shit!
I want to smash beggar.
Yeah.
What?
Smash
SMS?
beggar. That's good. Smash
Oh.
beggar. That's funny.
Ooh, that's very funny. Thank you, NWO.
Wednesday, only one stream, 75.
68
Thursday, 76,
times
77.
150.
Uh-huh.
Minimum, he has made $10,200 so far.
Whoa. Okay.
Minimum.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Money,
How much?
money,
How much do you think
Doing
that?
nothing.
How much of that you
Money,
think is his bank
money,
account
money,
right
money.
now?
Calls fat content.
2,000?
Calls his content meaningful. Calls time he could spend with his wife meaningful. I might sound crazy, but think he's calling cat fat.
Oh, that is some logic right there, and I don't know if I could follow that. I'm a no life moron, so I don't know if I can follow something
gonna-
that circuitous.
Yeah,
But
it's very circassious.
it is very circassious, honestly.
So, on
Thank you,
Friday, 78, when we hit goal
I
streak
think like 2,000 of
78,
that is in his bank account.
I will
if
be
that.
ordering.
I mean,
He spent more.
that is a good point. That's not all tips either, right? That's
Right.
like
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of memberships that money's long gone already.
Yeah.
Smash burgers
Smash
from
burger.
somewhere around here
Smash.
to try.
Smash burgers from somewhere around here. So I'm just gonna Google smash
But
burgers, I guess.
Smash Burger is a smash burger. That's a place is called Smash Burger. So
Right.
what? Where are you gonna fucking get it besides Smash Burger?
It's a way of preparing burgers too, though, right?
What,
Like
really?
Yeah, and it's exactly what he said. It's like instead of just like grilling the patty on both sides for a couple of minutes, you flatten it down, hence the name, right? And it gets a little bit drier and a little bit more broad, but you put cheese on it. Yeah. And again, you wouldn't know because it's just burgers. It's just just cheeseburgers. That's just like it's literally just how half the fast food places do it for real. I'm pretty sure you could call Wendy's a smash burger if anything.
Yeah. Because I mean, all their burgers are like they're little.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not like the pub. They're not the pub style fucking big ass plump juicy burgers.
Juicy.
Let's go gout flare up.
Go gout flare up.
Live
I'm
on
so glad I got
stream
one of those
on
shirts
DSP Tries It. It'll be my
They were
literal
discontinued.
first time actually
Punctuality.
trying this
Thank
kind of
you.
burger.
Yeah.
And now here's the question: where do I get it from?
I don't
And
know.
What
people
the
have
fuck?
different opinions
Google
on this.
it.
Some people are like, well, you got to get it from a place that's like renowned and known for it. And then others are like, well, are there
Okay.
places that are doing them now
Google
as like a
it.
special thing? And yeah, the answer is yes. Like basically, I
Brother.
searched
Answer is
Number
yes.
one,
What?
Smash. You know what?
Jack
Smash your
in the
wife.
Box is a fast
Sure.
food chain here on the West Coast. They just
Wait,
started
so
What do you
doing
get
So we're just
at
getting-
sour.
so
Smash
we're
Burger?
Just getting Jack in the Box then.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna look up Smash Burger, Renton,
There you go.
Washington.
How are you gonna? But you're gonna be here all day going through all the fucking burgers in that list, dude. Are you
Smash
crazy?
Burger locations in Washington.
What,
Oh, there's one
huh?
in Ridgefield.
Oh, okay. Nothing
I
in
don't know where
Renton.
that
though,
is.
huh?
Sourdough Smash Burger. Like they just
No.
added it to the menu. It's not even like a
Wait,
staple
Smash
thing yet.
Burgers. Oh,
So you
never
don't
mind then.
know if this is going to be good because
Nope.
it really is like trying a brand new
Okay,
fast
I'm
food
stupid.
item, which is in line with
It's
what we
not-
do on DSP
It's
Tries
not
It.
like a
Okay.
brand new fast food item though.
But-
It's burgers.
No.
There's also
It's just
Shake
burgers.
Shack. So for those
No. What?
I'm quite sure we've already done Shake Shack. Okay. I
Yeah,
don't-
and he's done Jack in the Box too.
Yeah. So what are we doing here? We're just. This literally
Right.
is just order me fast food, please, Hungy. Okay.
Yes. And like I understand wanting fast food. It's delicious. But
Yeah.
you're gonna give yourself gout again, and actually I'm here for it, so keep going.
I hope he has to cancel DSP Tries It because of a gout epidemic in the Burnell household.
Dude, please.
but
Jasper's got
there's
gout too.
also
Oh,
Shake
God.
Shack.
Steak.
So for those who don't
Shack.
know, Shake Shack is a very popular
Steak
fast
and
food
Shake.
chain
Oh,
that
man,
has
I
been
miss Steak and
exploding
Shake so much.
in
Is that a thing? That sounds good.
you know,
Oh,
buzz
it's
areas
delicious.
of pop culture in the last several years.
What?
Delicious.
You know, buzz areas of pop
What?
been exploding in you know, buzz area. Shake Shack.
What?
So for those who don't know, Shake Shack is a very popular fast food chain that has been exploding in you know, buzz areas.
What?
Okay, so I'd like to just think
Hell.
about that sentence really quick. Shake Shack is a popular area that has been exploding in buzz areas.
Buzz areas. Yeah. Buzz areas.
Can someone help me with that? I mean, English is
Buzz Aldrin lives?
English is my first language, and I don't understand what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah, I really only speak English, so what?
This is a huge buzz area right here. I
Have
think
you
we
ever
should put up.
punched the
You know
buzz?
what? We should put up a Shake Shack here. This is a massive
Oh,
buzz
yeah.
area right now.
Yeah. Is that where like BuzzFeed works and like Buzz Aldrin lives?
Buzz-
and Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz area is DSP's butthole when a tip comes in.
of pop culture in the last several years,
Ew.
and they've been expanding within the United States. Well, I never had one before. There didn't exist on the East Coast,
A
and since I
buzz
lived out
area
here,
is
I've never seen
exploding.
one.
Exactly.
With
So I just
tips.
happened to search. Oh, there is one in my area. It's at the mall.
Oh,
It's in
at
the mall food court.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about-
Look at the disdain on his fucking
Wow.
face. Okay, and again, I'm not trying to like act like really like upset or like what am I
Yeah.
trying to say? I'm not trying to act like this like even fucking matters, right? Like
Right.
he's insulting anybody personally, but like
But he's just being a piece of shit, Snood.
what's the difference between it being in the mall food court and it being in like a
Right.
strip mall somewhere? You know what I'm saying?
It
Because
doesn't
it just
even
oh,
matter.
it doesn't have a drive-through. Okay. Like,
oh.
I don't know.
And what if you're not even going in there and somebody's just dashing it for you? They go in and grab it for you. What's the fucking
Literally,
deal?
it could not be more. It could not be more of the same, really.
It's in the mall food court.
Join your mall.
And I'm thinking to
food court.
myself, if this were like a
It's not like little
dedicated
baby food.
Shake Shack that was like a dedicated restaurant, maybe it would be good. But do
What?
I really believe that a
Oh,
Shake
it's
Shack that's in
dedicated.
the mall
Fuck
is
you.
good?
Yeah, because they're like renting out their like grill fryers to the Chinese food restaurant next door and to like the Subway next door to it, right? It's not gonna be good as good Shake Shack as it's tainted by all the other mall stuff.
Going to be any good? It's probably a bunch of teenagers rushing.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay,
I'm
where you
gonna
going?
make a beg tweet real quick.
Okay, have fun.
Yeah.
To get the food out. What could the quality possibly be? It's probably a bunch of
kids go money.
Smash Burger in the mall? Easy access for kid.
Yeah, they got those double wide doors in the mall for receiving deliveries and stuff, right? That's perfect. Thank you, VLX. So we're bitching about teenagers. Where again, what fast food restaurants don't employ teenagers? Like he wants to go to he thinks he's gonna go to like a fucking brick and mortar 100-year-old Shake Shack building where only dedicated Shake Shack artists have worked for the last 20 years. They don't hire anybody under 25.
Is going to be any good. It's probably a bunch of teenagers rushing to get the food out.
Yeah?
What could the quality possibly be?
It's
right?
Probably a lot like fast food. That would be my guess.
The other problem with ordering from Shake Shack is thus. The mall's about half an hour away.
Oh no.
And I have ordered both from Sonic and Five Guys before, both of which are about a half an hour away.
Okay.
And by the time the burgers arrived, they were absolutely cold and terrible.
Okay. Well, you've ordered from places that were farther away from that, and those foods were also cold. So I'm not really sure what your point is. And by the way, just say no. Like, just say no if you don't want to do it from Shake Shack. Just say no. Hey, another idea. Don't bring up Shake Shack if you didn't want to do Shake Shack. Right. I don't know why this has to be our problem. I don't know why we need both sides. I don't know why we need both sides of the argument from him. Right? Like, he's like, I want to do Shake Shack. Well, Shake Shack's got a couple problems, such as thus. Number one. Number two.
So I don't foresee that being a good option. Now,
okay,
there's
then
also
don't bring it up.
some other
suggested it.
Smacked Burgerin et 1778 is the only place I will order my basic rainbows 101 hamburger from.
What?
Huh?
Wait. The old smacked burger in.
Yes.
Okay.
And the antique
Basic
smash
rainbow.
burgers. Ye smacked burger.
That was pretty funny now that I actually listened to it.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
Money.
That's the key.
Money.
Dedicated locations have never hired teenagers.
They have burger sommeliers. They have 65-year-old burger artisan fry cooks. Artisan. There's Asiago cheese aging in the basement too. Okay. We
got fancy wine.
Yeah, wine cellars down there. You got Parmesan cheese aging down there too. It's a traditional place.
Money.
It's an establishment.
He just had Taco Bell, which was cold as he left it for an hour after arrival.
Why did he leave it for an hour?
Fuck if I know, dude. Why does he do anything he does?
He was late ordering that though.
Yes, he was.
So why is it late getting it? That doesn't make any sense to me. It must have been double
Good
late.
question. Yeah.
Whatever.
Places around here that do smash burgers, but they're
Smash
local.
burgers?
And the question is, what's the quality of a local place? It could be amazing. It could be weird. It could be not good. You don't know.
Shut the
So it's
fuck
kind of
up.
like
This is such a weird burger. This is not like my local burgers. This is a strange foreign burger from another city.
This
options,
is very funny.
and I'm just not sure what to do this week. I think we should think about it over the week, and maybe we'll over the course of the week.
Julia Childs is in the background
On some of these podcasts.
Oh yeah,
we should look it up.
Yeah.
Search for smash burgers. And open up some of the restaurants in the area that I can get delivered from, and see what they look like, and see if it's where I should order from.
You are putting so much more thought into this than it needs, for real. Like, no one gives this much of a shit except you, and also you don't give a shit about this. You just want to have a burger. Just eat a burger.
You want to be paid to eat fast food.
He also wants to be paid to like browse through fast food menus too.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
that's his passion.
It's
like eating.
Honestly, his passion is shopping, and like shopping for fast food, even, right? Like sitting down with his wife, being like, "Let's go through the takeout menus, honey. Let's see what's in the look in the mail. There's a new takeout order, honey. Should we get something today?"
I fucking hate shopping. Like, if I have to spend more than like 10 minutes looking through like a list of products and deciding, I'm done.
Bless your heart.
I'm not gonna do it.
Bless your heart for that. I'm a cruise missile when it comes to going into a store to get something. I know what I looked it up ahead of time, and I'm blasting that aisle and getting it ready.
Yeah, I'm not sticking around.
The search for smash burgers.
Nah.
Yeah.
Classic.
I want burgers. Fuck.
Burger?
Okay. Well, we'll try to figure it out, but that will be the goal. All right, it's just we don't know where we're ordering from yet, but it's gonna be a smash burger of some sort that I'm
Okay.
going to try on DSP Tries It this week. Okay, I think it's gonna be cool and different to do.
Cool and
Fun.
different.
I wonder what we're gonna do.
Thank God he doesn't have friends anymore. Because of his personality, it'd be insufferable trying to pick a place to eat with the guy.
Oh my
True
god, it'd be
torture.
awful.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I can't go here. I'm half lactose intolerant.
I can't go here because I'm a quarter Italian and it's not authentic.
For
Thank you,
Thanksgiving
Wesley.
week, because that's gonna be Black
Thank you.
Friday.
Money,
Oh,
money,
man.
money, money, money,
Oh,
money.
man.
Let's go. Money, 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 money.
So
He's just doing
let's
the wrong thing when he
keep
looked away.
He's
the
pickier than
support
anything.
rolling. You guys
I
have been
can't.
absolutely
He
amazing.
is.
He is, yeah.
The thing is, he's picky, but in the way that he only wants fast food. He doesn't want normal food, right? Like,
Right. Like my brother, when he was a kid, he would only eat like macaroni and cheese and like chicken nuggets.
okay, that sounds. I mean, that sounds hype. Actually, I mean, I don't.
It does
Nothing wrong
really
with that,
though.
really.
He had it figured out.
I think though, like the years and years of sodium and MSG have sort of just nuked his taste buds, and so now everything
Oh.
just tastes like not good because it's like not flavor enhanced and blasted with salt, right?
Yeah. No, you're probably right. Yeah.
Support
He's destroyed
for
himself.
68 straight streams. Today, ladies and gentlemen, this stream is stream number 69.
When the
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I
sure.
really don't like
I thought
that.
I
I
thought sex was like
really don't like that,
immature.
especially the way that. Yeah, it is immature and stupid actually, but also I
Oh.
really don't like the dramatic like lighting shift, the ominous like watch
God.
watch the how the background light changes.
What?
Is stream number
Dun dun
69.
dun.
What the fuck,
And
dude?
we all know what happens
What happens? What happens?
around the number 69. Did you know?
I'm very worried about the next few minutes here, Indrid Cold. I'm just so glad that you're back.
What is significant
Me
about
too,
the number
buddy.
69? Are you aware?
Do you?
Allow me to tell you.
Do you even know what a
Number
what 69
6.
is?
When flipped,
Money,
Oh
money,
my
money,
God.
looks
money,
like a
money,
nine.
Tips go. Money, money, money.
What?
What are we doing?
This week on DS Trees It. DSP
Trees It.
volunteers at the local NAACP community food bank passing out backpacks full of food. Cat train pop-up
Food.
time TBD.
See, that would be good. I would actually watch him volunteer.
Guys, I was thinking about my recent video about the food bank, and I thought I would do a follow-up by doing my very first DSP Tries It live from the food bank. I will be going in and posing as a poor person and asking to taste the soup that is being handed out at the food bank,
then
okay?
I will critique it.
Yes, and I will critique it live on stream. Now, it is cold because I did have to travel back from it, from the food bank. They didn't have anybody deliver it, but I thought it's Christmas, 'tis the season, I could at least go and drive it myself, okay? Now,
See, there you go.
this
That's
is very
generous.
thin and dry, this soup.
Not a lot of heft.
Yeah, very little heft.
looks like a 9. Six.
Okay,
Are you aware?
the
Oh,
depth.
he's trying to make it not sexual. Oh.
Yeah, and
okay.
the only thing more powerful than his aversion to sex is his aversion to comedy. Because look how fucking much of a struggle session it is to get through this.
This
Now,
is
guys,
rough.
when we hit the 69 streak, I'll lose my virginity to my new wife.
No.
Guys, I never said I would.
That's forbidden.
I never said I would lose my virginity to my wife. Okay, I don't know why you guys said that. I said we would just have sex for the first time ever, and she's not feeling well, so I can't do it. Okay, I wanted to do it
can't
with
do
my
it.
wife, but she said she's
Sorry,
got a
honey,
headache.
Are you feeling sore? You can go.
If you got a headache, honey, we don't have to have sex on stream here.
No, Phil, I'm
Man
fine.
who would die if his
Not,
wife
no,
was
you
denying
sound
him
like
time
you're
to
not
make
feeling
love
good,
to
honey.
her. This is a level of hell with no escape. If only he
Yeah.
wasn't so $X negative.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right.
no, I'm actually quite grateful that he's so $X negative because the opposite would be too much.
Interesting-
Hmm?
Seriously
I'm
though, I think the opposite is
stupid.
too much. It makes for some
The
interesting
Cheesecake
shit though.
Factory menuise de Guy Sweat Dream. So much
Oh.
information
Oh my
for
God.
to go
That's a
at.
good idea.
But
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Ooh.
Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, grilled cheese. Oh, funnel cake. Oh.
Allow me to tell you.
Makes for interesting.
Wait, you
Number
can tell us what
six.
69
Such a
means.
freak.
Quick.
Oh.
When flipped, looks like a 9.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, dramatic effect. Ha ha ha.
So
Horrible.
Yeah,
Horrible
hopefully it needs to go.
landing
I
on
don't know
that
why
one.
We wouldn't. It's going to be a spectacular day. You guys have been very supportive with everything I've been doing recently, but you guys have really liked Bloodborne. When I've played it, attendance has actually been quite good. So we'll see how it goes today.
Twisted
obviously
fuck.
we're
Is
getting,
that a
you know,
joke, or was
we're
that
gonna
a
go through a
joke?
nice fun podcast here
Nah.
and get to the
Nah.
gameplay segment, and we'll see how many people actually show up. I'll be
Ah,
honest.
yes.
Did you notice this year? I'm just gonna let's be very transparent.
Let's
shall
be very
we?
transparent.
This
Uh-huh.
year has been pretty darn dead for
Okay,
games. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Dude,
The
like we
majority
skip
of
them
games
all.
coming out that are
Yeah.
supposed to be high profile.
you've skipped everything. There were tons of indie games that came out. I got to play Nobody Wants to Die,
Hmm.
played My Hotel, I played Contractville, played a ton of shit on stream, and I had a great fucking time.
Didn't Buckshot Roulette come out this year
Buckshot
too?
Roulette came out this year, yeah.
Right? Didn't
That's
Bel-
also another one.
Balatro come out this year? Did that come out last year?
Electro did- yeah, TCG Card Shop Simulator.
Classic.
Also,
Stalker 2's
Uh-huh.
coming. Stalker 2.
Stalker 2.
Final Fantasy 7 TU was out
It
this
has not
year.
been
That's
a
all.
dead year.
Oh, quite a bit. Quite a bit of
Liar's
stuff.
Bar also, yeah.
Classic,
That
classic.
one looked fun.
Wukong, Stellar Blade, Helldivers, a lot of shit actually. Hmm.
Yeah, a
Hmm.
bunch of cool shit. So this is not an
Profile
excuse,
games
dude.
are RPGs. They're all too lengthy. They're all too drawn out for games. They're
Nah,
not great
You're
for streaming.
too boring. Yeah, Metaphor.
I've tried many of
another one.
them. They
Pacific
don't
Drive,
work,
yep.
right?
Oh,
At this
Pacific
point,
Drive
you
is
know,
hype.
my audience wants action. So what are the great action games that
It's
are
69.
out?
It's episode
Call of
69, and my audience wants action, so I'm gonna give it to them.
Duty.
Jasper, get
And
in
that's
here.
really how it's been. Like, it seems like once a
Ew.
month there's been a game that's held any kind of attention. It has been a pretty darn underwhelming
I
dead
think
year.
that's
We're in the
you.
midst of what we normally
Yeah.
would be calling
Normally.
a hardcore gaming season.
Yeah, we would be calling
Okay.
it that for sure.
Uh-huh.
What games are coming out this week? Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Why are you acting
And
disappointed
Stalker
by
2.
that?
Yeah, you
Yes?
acted.
Now-
Wait, those are both hype as fuck.
Stalker. Well, I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator isn't really, but
I know a lot of people who are super excited for that.
some real dorks. No offense or anything,
Yes,
but some real
they
dorks.
are.
But Stalker 2, Stalker 2 is at least a big enough like
Yeah.
name and IP that like people are going to be interested about that, and the fact that he.
People, oh yeah, people. I know people who have been talking about it.
I'm sure Mark One is going to be very excited to play Stalker
Oh, fuck
2.
yeah.
Right?
Fuck yeah, we know he loves.
Now, I'm not going
soccer.
to crap on those games. All right, I'm not.
Dragon Quest
Microsoft
3,
Flight
yeah.
Simulator
Wait,
is great for a
The
certain
DSP was
audience.
all excited about
For,
Flight Sim.
for us,
know.
it's going to be great as a chill
What the fuck?
stream.
Why is he not
And
now?
Stalker 2, we don't even know if it's going to be any good. There's like almost nothing about it. No one's reviewed it yet.
Maybe
Like,
you
what
should
is
find
going
out
on with
yourself,
this game?
dummy.
And it comes out in
Yeah.
just a few days. So I just you see what I'm saying?
No, I
Like,
don't.
Normally this year it would be like, oh,
Oh,
there's like
shit.
3 blockbuster games
Nectar
this
sent me
week. And
something
then next week there's
interesting.
another 2
Ugh.
giant games.
pause
How am I
for a
going to
second.
juggle
okay,
7?
That's gonna be risky, but okay, go on.
No. It's a map. Okay, so he. All right, this is interesting. Mythbear said he said Shake Shack was 30 minutes away. That's round trip. He's calculating time as if
yes.
the delivery driver, the driver would start from his pig pen and doubling the trip length. Yeah,
Well,
because I'm looking and it says 16 minutes from his house to the Shake Shack.
okay, so there you go. I mean, DSP could just
Yeah.
say whatever he wants to make reality
It's
bend.
only-
right?
God, it's less than 5 miles.
That's hilarious.
games at once.
That's
And
like,
this-
that's
this
like
year-
almost walkable. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
almost worth walking to get.
Ride your bike.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
It's like
We see how large Stalker 2 is.
Nothing.
160 gigs. Holy shit.
Call of Duty is still
Dang.
the biggest game I'm playing, and it's been out for a month. Everything else kind of fizzled, died, or just wasn't that interesting. That there are no giant high-profile releases like at all. coming out. Every game is kind of like a meh, and that's been almost all year. What a different year! And you know, a lot of people are saying, "Well, that's okay.
What?
Next year will be amazing,"
Fine.
and that's fine. But
It was
it's
a good
just
year.
odd. I have for 16 years, guys. I have been making content for the internet, gaming wise.
milquetoast.
This is
bullshit
the
content.
first year where I feel like this is the deadest, like slowest season, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's start new shows. Let me start a politics show and stuff.
You
What?
know what a real
I'm
streamer
starting
would
new-
do is like
Go on.
make it entertaining.
Maybe. Well, hold on a second here. You're sounding like a big troll right now.
I know.
But he just talked about like, oh, now I have to do a bunch of stupid shit. Like, I don't know, like start a politics channel. Like, huh? What?
I have to do stuff to fill the time, like talk.
Oh, okay, well, let's start new shows. Let me start a politics show and stuff. What?
No.
What he's saying is
Wait.
more games have come out this year that he can ride the
Oh, I know.
coattails of cause
Yeah.
none of his content can draw new people cause he sucks.
Amen.
Absolutely.
No, it's very well said. Very succinct.
That's absolutely
Good.
right.
I'm
Thank you,
starting new non-gaming related
Wesley.
Thank you
content
very much.
during this time frame.
Wesley.
Another year, that would be like mind-blowingly, no way that could happen. But I'm
Well,
doing it because there's nothing else to do.
Mind-blowingly, no way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just nothing else going on. It really is underwhelming. And just on top of that, we used to always have that feeling of like, ooh, all the exclusives come out now. There's always a good Sony exclusive, a good Xbox exclusive. Can
I'm
you
waiting
name
on Last of Us
one
2 to come to
exclusive
fucking PC.
that is
you?
coming out?
Hold on. This got stuck in my head, and now it's got to get stuck in yours too.
Wesley.
During the season that people are going to play and be hyped
What
about?
show was that?
It's Clone. You never seen Clone High?
Oh. No, we've talked about this.
You
Oh shit.
you would love.
This has
Clone
been a
High, back
crazy
from
dead year.
The older version.
And
not
like
the
I said,
remake,
my year-end
Probably.
countdowns are
I like
coming.
that style of
My
cartoon.
game of the year countdown and my most disappointing games of the year countdown.
Money.
It's going to be tough this year.
Let's go, money.
It's gonna be tough, you guys.
He needs a new channel dedicated to base masters.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Batman- Yeah.
That's a very
dude.
good idea.
Dude, also, Finisher's Ghost of New Eden came out this year. That game is fucking awesome.
Ooh,
Anyway,
okay.
continue.
Never heard of that, but that's
Right.
good. That sounds great.
Yep.
Um,
It's great.
I thought he thought. By the way, I thought he was a king and having a renaissance, and everybody loves him right now. And so things he's on Easy Street again. Hello.
My year-end
I'm
countdowns are
Which is
coming.
it?
My
Woo!
game of the year.
Do you think Philippe knows how to read a bacon? Does
Nope.
his body allow him to stay balanced? Eating kid complain about even pedaling at 70 RPM or a flat tire would be enough to claim the bike is a total loss.
I'm pretty sure he legit does not know how to ride a bike. Actually, like
I bet he doesn't know how to swim either.
Oh, that's a good point. I bet you he doesn't know how to swim.
He doesn't know how to do all the stuff that you learn how to do when you're a child. So yeah.
because you have friends to do them with and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And parents
Countdown?
who care about you.
Ah,
And my
yes.
most disappointing games of the year countdown. It's going to be tough this year. Like, no lie. Right now, if you were to ask me,
Right now.
what are your top 10 games of the year? I don't know if I could name 4.
Oh, shut up.
That's how bad
All right,
this year's
Vic.
been. I'm sorry. It just really
I'm
has
sorry.
been
Like that
a
crab
crazy
game.
disappointment
Yeah.
of a year. Like, for me,
But
when I
there's
think of a
one.
game
You're
that's considered
that's
game
for
of the
free.
year,
He's gonna
I
say
think
crap.
of a game that was best in
Oh,
class,
Harold
blew me
Halibut?
away in some way. You know, something original, something
Oh my
crazy,
God.
something groundbreaking I've never seen before. It pushed the envelope.
That's
whether
an
that's
insane
graphics, gameplay,
requirement.
story, or an
That
element
is
that's never
an
been seen in a game before.
incredibly, like,
Notably,
high
last year,
request,
Alan
too.
Wake 2
Yeah.
was my game of the year.
Everything's been done.
Why? Cinematography, because it was like a movie and a game at the same time.
Yeah, he did skip
Graphics,
Dragon's
because the
Dogma.
graphics
Yeah.
were absolutely outstanding. And because they took chances, like an entire chapter that was literally like a music video.
That's the only thing he remembers about Alan Wake 2. I didn't play Alan Wake 2. I don't give a shit about those games. But that's the only thing he cares
I
about
like
is that
them, but-
concert, that fucking cringe lord concert that
I
was
liked
in that.
it.
I hated it. I hated what I saw of
liked
that.
it.
That's fine.
Whatever.
That's okay.
I won't
Right?
play on
Have you
Epic
ever
Games,
seen
so I'm not
anything in a
gonna
game
buy
like
it.
that
Oh,
before?
yeah.
I don't
No.
like Epic
A year
Games.
later, I can't name a single game this year I played that had something like that was like made me my jaw drop.
Made me drip my
The
draw.
It's
old-
just been a
the old
very blasé,
concert-
boring
the
year.
The old game was cool.
How about a game called
That's
Tip
what I mean.
Simulator?
Tip Sim. Now that's an idea.
That's just
That's an idea.
That's just papers, please, in your fill. And instead of like letting like people into
Wheelchairs rolling past.
yeah, and instead of people like instead of letting them in, you're just taking their money. But you have
Yes.
to take the money from the real ones, like the ones that are fake,
Oh,
fake checks and
That's
bad
an
tips and
idea.
stuff. Yeah,
AW2 his favorite
Yeah.
game because it was a movie.
yeah. Oh
Exactly.
yeah. See, and that's kind of weird that he didn't like Life is Strange as much because it
It's also a story
definitely
game.
felt like a movie towards the end. Yeah. But and I fucking loved it. I had a great time. The ending was kind of like whatever, but I
Right.
forgive them. So.
okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
kind of so-so games. So it's gonna be
You're
tough
kind of so-so
for
person.
me to do my countdowns this year. Like legit,
oh yes,
it's
I
gonna
know
be
I will
hard.
too. What the fuck?
I'm
Right?
actually wondering how I'm gonna pull it off, but I'm gonna try. All right?
I'm gonna
I
try
promise
to
you.
pull it off,
I'm not
guys,
gonna
live
give
on
up on my
stream. I
year-end
did that all
stuff
once
just because
already.
It's been a slow year. I swear I'm gonna try to put out some good stuff for you guys. It's just gonna be I gotta sit there and look at all the different games and playlists that I made this year and kind of scratch my head and be like,
stupid.
so
Absent
What's going on,
Captain
right?
being
Life
is
absent
Timger.
to
Also-
weekend be hyped for trash. Add
Yep.
to the list of sad and joyful alien reactions that this man child does.
Yeah, if there's one good
Really-
thing, it's that he's
Yeah.
done this year is that he's been eating more and having more insane big face making
Wanna
at the camera.
do.
That's
So
true.
the
I
end of
appreciate
It's been
that.
a weird year.
is I
Yeah.
want to talk about
And thank you to Best
kind of the
Maker. We
most
appreciate
disappointing
you.
Yeah, thank you.
thing in gaming this year. Not necessarily the most disappointing games, but the most disappointing thing in gaming, which is probably two different things that I could talk about.
Oh my
So I may
god,
do that
man.
too. We'll see. I think it's going to be like a fun year-end
Yeah, I think this would be a fun
Stream.
year.
where I just cover all these
Urine.
topics. Okay.
Every time he
So,
says year
anyway,
end, it
you're
makes
in-
me think
you're in?
urine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
urine.
I'm excited
Oh!
for the end of the year stuff, but I think
The
you see the
ship,
point
the
I'm
ship
making.
was a rocking a little bit there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Big
I'm,
wave off the
I'm
port
excited
bow,
for the end of the
Captain.
year stuff, but
Arr!
I think you see the
Batten down
point
the
I'm making
hatches.
here. Like, This should be the biggest, most busy time of year.
Yeah,
I'm
fun
playing
urine. There you
Bloodborne
go.
on a daytime
Fun
stream.
urine.
I'm doing a politics show this week. Why?
Whoa.
Because the
Wow.
games don't even hold up enough
Dog.
to be able to
This
do
is-
just like
this
new
really
games right
is
now.
like a
I mean, I'm trying to
It's a
play
coke
Dragon
session.
Age
Like a
Veilguard.
desperate, like,
I can't get
gasp
200
for
people on a
something.
stream.
Yeah, validation.
And the videos on
Yeah.
YouTube aren't getting 300 views after like a week.
Uh-oh.
Right
I
now, just on the
wonder
podcast
why.
alone,
Uh-oh. We're trying to
Okay.
berate the audience.
I have almost double the viewers that I had when I was streaming Dragon Age Veilguard. Oh, what
Maybe
the
'cause you're
hell?
Boring.
You know, like, wow.
How can he
So-
not see it's nude?
Well,
It's crazy right now.
his
All right.
brain is
But I'm
literally wired
excited to be
not
playing
see it.
Bloodborne. I'm excited to be playing Call of Duty.
Oh.
Shall we do a quick schedule
Fuck.
update for the week? I
Shall we
feel
do
like
a quick
should.
schedule
Extra
update?
So today it's Bloodborne
No,
and
we
it's Call of
shan't.
Duty multiplayer akimbo
Ah!
handguns. Tomorrow I am gonna do
Oh,
a daytime stream of Dragon Age Veilguard. I'll be honest. Now it's like it just dumb shit in it, and
what are we doing?
you're not
What's
with this now. It
this?
doesn't even look or
the fuck
feel like
was that?
Dragon Age, and they got all this dumb
My
shit in it.
stars.
Oh my
Oh,
lord.
Lord.
Lord Farthington, Lord Farthington, your dapper white suit has got me feeling the touch of the vapors. Oh my lord.
This hat-
You're not
oh,
wrong.
Man, my dance
You know, you're really
pocket
not
is
wrong.
full.
It just seems like gaming has gone in this weird direction.
Mama and
recently.
Daddy would never
And
approve
I
of
wish
us.
that it would turn back towards actually having games that were fun and worth playing rather
tell
than
me
have
that.
to have
Doing.
these checkbox agendas and all kinds of shit. It's just stupid.
Just
right?
stupid.
So, we're gonna play it on Monday and see what happens. I hope it doesn't kill the streak. Seriously, I hope Dragon Age doesn't
Dragon
kill
Age
the streak.
Veilguard is dog shit.
And then
proceeds to
Monday
play it.
night,
Fucking
Yeah.
we're gonna do
dumbass.
Call of Duty
Money,
Warzone,
money,
which
money,
just
money, money. Tips
just
go, money,
launched.
money, money.
And funny enough,
People love me now. But also, where is everybody?
Yeah.
Where is everybody, dude? You all love me.
Thank you
so
for
where are
coming
you?
to adore your king, my subjects. But where are you? I am sitting here in an empty
Where
throne
art thou?
room. My antechamber is bare.
Warzone launched, and immediately everyone complained it sucked, and so they've already patched it.
No!
It's been like 2 days.
Oh no.
And they already patched the
money,
thing.
money. Tips go, money, 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 money.
Nothing hypes me up for a new show like someone saying, I wouldn't be doing this if new games
Oh, yeah.
were good.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what he's saying, isn't he? Like, it's crazy. Like, I wouldn't be doing this.
If you can believe it, guys, games are so bad that people even listen to this ignorant retard talking about politics.
Because people were complaining that Warzone was bad. So I'm going to be playing Warzone on Monday night and give it a shot for the first time, and we'll see how it goes and go from there. Tuesday, I think they're twice. Will
shit, dude.
Wednesday, I'm doing story.
Oh
We
my
can
God!
get back regularly into the schedule now. Tuesday night, okay?
60 seconds
Now,
per day.
you might say, well, what about Stalker 2? Exactly. Stalker 2 comes out Wednesday. Well, I can't play it on the day stream regardless. I have
Why?
no day stream.
Again?
What I'd like to
Getting
do,
the fan installed.
okay,
Oh, right.
wait and see what goes on with this game. How the hell are there no
Dude.
reviews? You know what I mean?
It's
I
gonna
played
be
Stalker
good.
1 many
Strike
years
when
ago
the
during
iron
the
is
Halloween
cold.
marathon, and I hated
Dude,
it.
is he
I really
complaining
did. I
that
thought it
no
was
one
terrible.
got review copies?
So I don't know if I'm gonna like
Yeah.
When
Stalker
he
2 or
normally
not.
complains that people get review
I
copies.
like to get people's opinions and have people play it and let me know. I don't
It
want
sounds
to
like it's what it
commit
sounds
to the
like to
game and
me.
then we start playing it and it sucks.
Oh, according to Nurgle, there are reviews. So
Oh, okay, so he's just wrong.
So
Mhm.
let's see what happens.
What happens?
What happened?
And if the reviews are good, or if you guys play it and you
I
give me the
gotta-
thumbs up, then I'll probably start it on Thursday. Okay, so let's see.
Dude, I
Let's
don't
see
know
what
why
happens
him
with Stalker
gagging
2,
makes
and then
me
we'll go
laugh
from
so
there.
I
Rest
don't
of the
know
week we'll
either.
play by
It's a
ear.
Very, very
we'll see what
specific
happens.
brain damage problem,
enough?
I think.
Yeah.
For the sample
Okay.
size of people I've
Um,
seen that laugh at that.
So that's roughly the week. Now keep in mind
It's
Thursday
bad.
night
Yeah.
is my next DS Politics show. I am currently in the midst of researching topics for the show. I already have a couple of good ideas or interesting ideas. The thing is, when I'm doing a DS Politics show, I don't want it to just be about the topics you already heard all week. Like, notably, you probably already heard about
Doing
all of Donald Trump's
the-
cabinet
Wow.
picks for when he
The
goes into
trade
power
request
next
deal?
year. You're probably
Yeah.
hearing about these various,
Ask you.
common things.
Yes,
It's all the
enjoy your
buzz.
brainwork.
I don't,
Yes,
I'm sure I
enjoy.
want to touch upon that stuff,
Yes.
but I don't want that to be what I talk about on the show the whole time. You've already heard it, right? So I want to maybe cover some other stories. There's actually some stuff happening locally that I might want to cover.
Huh?
So
No, don't do that.
we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see what I cover this week. All right. Like I said, I'm definitely considering various things, and I think I still have a few days to figure it out.
Okay,
and
dude, don't start getting lazy on the politics channel yet. He's already, you can hear, like, this is like when someone is in a group project with you for school, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, guys, I know we present in 2 days, and I haven't done any of my stuff, but I'm going to do what I can in the next 2 days to get it done. And whatever we put together will be fine, I'm sure. Okay, you guys have worked really, really hard on your parts, so I think just,
and I've worked really, really hard behind the scenes.
Yes, I've been doing other stuff. I've been, facilitating.
PUCK your schedule.
Yeah.
We hear it every damn day, and then you change it every damn day. Yes, give me your money, dummies.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a time wasting segment, right? If I could it's just something to give me an excuse to talk about my days in the next 5 days.
Yeah.
But people who are submissions tier members on my DSP Reacts channel have the ability to tell me their input, and there's been a few suggestions already that I'm going to take a look as well. Try to put that in, so we're going to see. But
thank you,
DS
Aussie
Politics
Turtles.
will be Thursday night again, exclusively on Kick. It went really well.
Everybody's
so as a follow-up to that, FYI, I have been uploading clips from DS Politics onto the Reacts channel over the course of the last 3 days. They're doing pretty good. The clips are doing
good,
far better than the DSP versus the Internet show was doing. Some of which getting over 1,000 views, others getting close.
Oh, yeah, good point. Let's
so basically what I'm seeing is a reinvigoration. People are,
holy shit, another reinvigoration? You're going nuts with reinvigorations this year. Wow. Holy, dude.
So DSP, when did charity become so difficult? DSP challenge you this Thanksgiving has 134 views.
Oh my god, a resurgence so vast.
Okay, good. Yeah, you got it up.
Dude. Okay, so yeah, 134 views on the. So he finally did upload a food bank one. That was just 2 hours ago.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, 780 resurgence. Good.
14 hours ago. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's like one of my shorts. And I've got less than 2,000 subs. Okay,
that's pretty good. Okay,
thank you.
Well, he's only got what? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Hey, no, wait a minute though. All this. Okay, so yeah, 1,000 for the food. Jesus. Kamala's Trump fear-mongering is an embarrassing fail. Kamala's dude, okay, hey.
Completely backfired.
Numbnuts.
Breaks it down.
Numbnuts. Why do you think videos with the word Kamala or Trump in the, I don't know, last couple days might be so popular? Kamala's. Why do you think? What do you think that might be, Philip?
I think people are watching the celebrity one because he was completely wrong.
That's true. The real reason the Dems lost the 2024 presidency, it's only a 5-minute video. That's nice. I shan't be watching any of those.
No.
On the channel now, and it's interesting content as opposed to me just reacting to random clips.
That's a good idea. Let's check the comments really quick. Let's see. What's the highest view?
Do the celebrity one.
One other thing.
Whoa, okay. Let's just.
The fuck timeline is this?
Everyone pays for endorsements. This isn't news. This happens in business. Okay. LOL. I was just randomly clicking on a thumbnail to listen to something while I worked. I did not expect Phil. LOL.
Okay.
Money laundering. Okay. Is TSP on Team MAGA? Okay. Sorry, not close. President Trump and normal American won bigly over the Hollywood pedos. Very normal.
Megan Bernard 10. Big ups.
So true.
So true.
Even the Avengers couldn't save her by Homelander TV. So yeah, some very, very, very thoughtful and meaningful comments coming on here.
Very.
Imagine thinking that the top 1%ers have the best interests of the little people in their hearts, especially after being paid off to say it. Okay. Well, I was saying that already.
Because if I have different kinds of content, people are going to like it more than the same thing I've been doing for 2 years that's fallen off, right? So, I definitely hope you guys will check out the clips. If you haven't seen them yet on DSP Reacts, there's like 6 or 7 different highlights.
No,
Jesus. I actually uploaded.
That's crazy, dude.
I think this morning was the last one, actually, because I had them all scheduled out. Yeah, here we go. Just to show you.
Okay.
Just to show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So,
it's
its own playlist. Oh, wow. Politics highlights. And I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 7. Okay, I had 7 highlights that I got out of the show. And each one, I've been doing about 2 a day. I need to figure out the right pacing. Maybe I should just do 1 a day. Because originally I put out a bunch.
Maybe you should do
like
9.
I put out 1, 2, like 3 in one day. And I think that was too many. Then I started putting out 2 a day. So I got to figure out exactly the right pacing of how I want to do this. Okay.
Decepticon uses yellow text in his thumbnail.
Where do you think you got the idea from?
See, they're doing way better And the video, I mean, the videos on here from the clip show are getting like 100, 200 views. These are obviously doing much better, particularly people like me roasting Will Ferrell. Also,
Gosh, Lord.
Look at that.
Look at
The
that.
DSP tries it. The entire Taco Bell Decades menu has done good. It's 1,000 views in about a day, as opposed to when I did that Japanese restaurant. People didn't really like that one that much. People really enjoyed the Taco Bell one more.
In G minor.
This fast food
Yeah.
stuff,
stands
with
for
the
gout.
Smash Burger coming up, I think is going to look a lot. Is going to do a lot better too. So actually, the content on this channel is doing pretty good compared to this channel used to be dead.
How's it doing?
People are actually on
how's
the
it doing
channel
compared to
watching,
DSP gaming?
commenting,
I wonder.
liking. That's good. Means
Someone
that
in
this
his chat
content's
is
finally
talking
getting some
about, like,
attention. And
Buckshot
thank you
Roulette
for
and
that.
how it's
Anyone who's
metal
checking it out.
AF.
So if you want to be a
Okay.
part of the
I would
politics
call that
show,
metal.
become a member.
No,
And if you do become a
it's
member,
just fun.
you will have
Hey,
access
Hey, look at this.
to
His,
an exclusive post.
His DSP React channel is doing better than DSP Gaming now. What the?
Holy
Huh?
fucking
That's
shit.
weird.
Look at that
Look at
thumbnail.
that
for the Daily
thumbnail. Look,
Wrap.
look at his boobs in that one.
Oh my god, dude! Come on.
Gross.
Post on this community tab.
No.
It's right here. So this post is for members only. I can see
Yeah,
it
we
because I
have
own
to
the
scroll
channel.
down
But
halfway
you got to
down
become
the
a
page.
submissions tier member. Then you can see this post and you can respond. So far, 6 people have responded with their suggestions of things for me to cover on this week's DS Politics show. So consider becoming a member. Then you have that input,
Look,
and there's not a lot of people
This guy's
doing
just
it.
talking to
You'd have a
himself
big
about
influence
Buckshot
on the
Roulette
show. You might give
in
me
the
a really good
TikTok.
idea
I
of
just
something
seen
to cover.
Nightbot.
Okay, cool.
Replies
Holy
here.
So that's coming
shit.
up Thursday night.
Cool because
All
you
right,
get
so
items
ladies and
help you with
gentlemen,
the chances. Very cool.
I think it's
Has a
time
scary feeling to it, like it's
to
good
cover a
for
little bit
the
of a
subscription,
segment
right? You piece of
Wait,
that
shit.
we do every
Close.
once in a while that I
Oh.
like to call Phil's Day Off.
Oh
We're
my god.
No. Oh, we actually get it.
How's it long as it's been since we've seen actual Phil's Day Off? Holy fuck.
It's been like a month and a half.
For real, let's go.
Actually going to do it this week. We haven't done this in a while, but I would like to tell you a little bit how my day off went. Now, before we get to that, guys, let's get some support on the stream today. I've been doing this for over half an hour now, and we don't have a single contribution. Let's get some stuff. Let's get some super
single
chat.
contribution.
I see. Big ups on the video re. Life is strange. As a fellow MD style individual, it's always nice to have thoughts validated. Love to
Good.
you both. Green heart. #3.
Just didn't even read it. DS Yeah, big ups. Most people who do have major depressive disorder are probably very likely not alone. So I'm glad that you got that from it. So
Yeah.
big ups. Thank you.
Big ups.
And you're welcome.
Super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships on the YouTube side. Let's get some subs and gifted subs on the Kick side. And let's get some tips on whatever, because tips are through PayPal. They can go through whatever. Right now, I got nothing, zero. So let's get some kind of contribution going to get the momentum going and keep the streak alive for this week.
Give me like just a quarter.
Okay, cool. All right.
Throw me
So
a nickel,
yesterday
guys,
was my day
please.
off,
Now?
and I had a lot of stuff to
You
do.
can pay me 2 cents. Tell me
Notably,
your
2
2 cents,
things
guys.
happened that I'd like to tell you a story about. Okay, the first is
Okay.
I had to return my ceiling fan to a
God, I can't wait.
No,
This is the
you
shit-
already
no,
did
this.
this.
Is the shit I'm here for right now. Right now. Let's go.
store. Now, actually, I had ordered this ceiling fan online, but sadly,
Yes.
you couldn't
Yeah.
return it online. I was like, huh? Yeah, I went to look at it, and they're like, so you can't mail it back. What you got to
No?
do is you got to bring it to a brick and mortar store.
Yes.
Yeah?
Brick and mortar.
And I was
Rick
like,
and
I don't
Morty
really want
store.
to return it. I want an
No.
exchange, right? I don't need my money back. I need another fan to have installed this week that works.
Okay, then
So,
just take it in and get a new one.
basically, the way it works is this store has
Sit
a
still.
returns area, but the returns area is before their entry gate. But it's hilarious.
Bro, what?
I.
You're
What?
talking about like Home Depot has like returns in one specific side of the store, and it's before you actually go in.
I guess. Yeah.
So,
Okay,
that's
so
the
it's
only
so
thing
he's
I
talking
can
about
think.
Home Depot, I guess, right?
Oh, Lowe's. Yeah, Home Depot or Lowe's.
Because you can't, because like if you're just wandering around with something in a store that you brought in, it could easily look like you just took it off the shelf, right?
Uh-huh.
Or vice versa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because their entry gate is literally.
But how is this? What I'm curious is how is this going to end up with a problem? Why is he bringing this up? What could possibly happen from
maybe
here?
someone threw like a banana cream pie at him.
Maybe. Ooh, don't. Well, maybe.
Banana.
Oh, right, banana cream pie.
Yeah,
for
it's
their
fine. Not a
entry
cream
gate?
pie.
Oh, sorry.
But it's hilarious because their entry gate is literally like 2 metal bar things with a sign that says "Enter here." And as you walk towards it,
You
a
just did the
sensor
tongue
What?
thing. Look at the tongue thing that you just
bar
did.
God.
things with a sign that says "Enter here."
This is Phil on his wedding night. Hold on.
Oh God!
I really I love you, honey. Just,
I love you.
let me just hug you like this. Okay. And I think this is how the bra strap works, honey. Okay. Yeah, got
Okay,
that. I
let's
got
just
that. Okay.
Peel it
Let's
away
just,
from you.
let's just
Uh-huh.
okay, lift up both your arms, please. And I'm just gonna get that off this. Okay. And now, honey, I'm
Now,
gonna
honey,
need
lie
you.
down.
Now lie down, honey, really quick here. And let's just. And it's like a rusty gate swing hinge.
Ew.
Okay. And and then I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna
I'm
swim
gonna-
in your butthole.
I love you, honey. Oh,
With a sign that says "Enter here."
no.
And as you
There's a
walk
sign
towards
that
it,
says
a
"Enter
sensor
here."
opens it automatically and closes
You're
it.
queer.
If you're on the other side in the store,
Wait,
you
did he do the
can't
tongue
leave
thing?
that way. It says
I guess I
"This is
missed
our
it.
things" with a sign that says "Enter here."
yeah,
As
there
you
it is.
walk-
God, was there a fly on your lip?
It's like there's a mouse living in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? And you're seeing it like kind of
Yeah.
scurry through the hole or past the hole. And when it reveals his teeth, it's so funny.
It's so gross.
Two
Rats.
metal
Rats.
bar
Fuck, I love that.
things with a sign that says
Is that he's
"Enter
talking
here."
about the
And as
entrance
you
to
walk
the
towards it, a sensor
Home
opens it
Depot?
automatically and closes it.
Mhm.
If you're on the other side in the store, you can't leave that way. It says "This is entrance only." And if you try to
Okay.
exit by
That's
pushing,
normal.
it actually makes a big loud sound.
Did you what? What sound?
Okay, and it makes an sound.
And if you try
Wow.
to exit by pushing, it actually makes a big loud sound to try to attract attention. And you might say, "Oh, that's great. That's a great theft deterrent system, right?"
A
Yes.
what?
Theft deterrent. I think it's theft deterrent.
A theft deterral system.
To try to
Yeah.
attract attention.
Deterrent.
And you might say, "Oh, that's great. That's a great theft
Stupid.
deterrent system, right?"
De
Deterrent.
level une podcast 6 de Lanster 6 of the Minecraft yourself prevention hotline. It makes you want to do it even more.
Absolutely.
know.
Yes. This is not a place. This is not a safe place for people who are having mental crises right now.
Dude, like, okay, people in my Twitch chat, they're like some people that aren't detractors that watch, and whenever anybody asks for like the Discord, I'm like, well, I do have one, but if you don't know what this is, I highly caution you against joining.
I agree. Yes, exactly. It's like what do you do what's your YouTube channel about? And it's like
I usually say we cover a scammer who's a big piece of shit.
I say like you wouldn't be interested. Like this is if you have to ask, you wouldn't be interested, honestly.
Nah.
Except you don't realize I live in
Super
Washington
secret
State.
Discord, yeah.
Washington State is one of the top 3 most liberal states in the United States.
Not true.
What?
And
Objectively
literally,
false.
no one here does a damn thing to stop
tries to
shoplifting.
operate a door.
All the stores
Wait, I'm
hate,
sorry.
and literally, no one here does a damn thing to stop shoplifting. All the stores hate it, but they kept
They can only
changing
do
our
so much.
laws
Yeah.
so much in the last, say, 5 years. They made it so that, I'm not even kidding you, they won't even prosecute someone who steals unless they steal like $2,000 worth of product. I
Oh,
wish
dude,
that
we
was a
can go in.
joke,
We can steal in
but
Washington.
that's the rule
Fuck
of
yeah.
thumb they use around here. You have to steal $2,000
Oh.
worth of product from a store for someone to actually have it stick.
Well, no.
So who cares? Like, why does
I'm sure
why?
that's not true.
Why, number one, you don't have a business, so what do you care? Number two,
Yeah.
you don't steal, so what do you care? I hope you don't steal.
Yeah.
Number three,
No, he's
like,
too much of a stickler.
yeah, exactly. Well, he's too much of a fucking clumsy orangutan,
And a
right?
pussy.
Yeah, and a pussy, and you don't get pussy. And three,
So-
like, it doesn't matter to you
Here's
at
what
all.
happens, right?
No.
I'm thinking in
Why
my
do you
head, I have
care?
a broken
Oh
fan.
boy,
Lungi del King's tax season, the only thing in tonight, time
What are you
to
eating?
receive del King's coffer.
Checks.
oh, you're eating checks, huh? Thank you,
Yeah.
Swaggy.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
Oh, gross!
Um,
Don't say honey. The king's tax is the only thing being filled tonight.
Ew,
Blah.
that's gross.
And receive the king's
Ugh.
coffer. No, it's the
Ew.
crown jewels, right?
Ew.
The king's crown jewels.
Yeah,
right?
the king's jewels. His nuts.
I grabbed a cart from the lot, and I'm like, I'm just gonna push the broken fan in the store.
Wah.
I'm gonna go right to the fan aile. I'm gonna grab the replacement
No,
fan.
you
put it on-
dipshit!
What?
You were the exact person that they are like trying to prevent doing this. You fucking moron. I can't
Because
believe that.
I know that people like would bring their broken shit in, go try to grab a new one, and lay the broken thing there.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and that's what you might do at like a department store, or like a Walmart or a fucking Kmart or something, like, with a pair of shoes, right? But even then,
Right.
like the thing you just finished telling us that the fucking returns desk was right there as you walk in, so maybe that's the first place you're supposed to go. Maybe
it's right there.
Maybe they expect and actually want you to go to the returns aisle first before you go walking around the store looking like a sussy baka, right?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I would have
car.
loved to see him carry that fucking fan in the store and looking around, getting pissed.
Going, huh? What?
Huh?
And I'm gonna go to the returns area, but I didn't realize how that worked. That the returns area was before the gate. All right.
Huh? Oh, so he went past it. And had to walk
exactly
out.
what I did. I got my card. I put the broken fan in. I push it in. As I'm walking in the gate, I realized, oh shit. What am I gonna do now? Because I'm gonna have an unpaid for fan in the cart, and the only way for me to get back to the returns area would be to leave the store with something I didn't pay for.
Oh my
go
God.
back around the other entrance.
I
and enter
cannot
there.
believe this fucking moron is this stupid. I know that we've made I think this is the 2-year anniversary of our podcast about how stupid this individual is. It's not. I don't think it's today, but it's sometime.
No, the 22nd.
Yeah, so then in a couple of days.
Oh, it's close.
Close.
Close, dude.
I know that we've had like a twice weekly stream for 100+ weeks about how stupid he is, but I
can't believe it.
I can still be surprised apparently by how stupid he is.
Yeah.
They literally put barriers in front of you so that you don't go into the store and you think, oh, maybe I'm supposed to be here first. Oh.
Right, and like signs, like big signs that say return.
Right, and so now he's like, in his head, he's like playing, okay, so what if I just run out the door really, really fast with the unpaid fan in it so that I can run back to the returns desk really, really fast and they won't even think anything of it, right? That's not going to look suspicious at all. Yeah, he's like Mr. Bean's soccer child HD. Like, he's like a much less likable Mr. Bean. He goes,
And you know what you do in this situation? You walk up to if you're really this worried about them thinking you stole it, walk up to an employee, explain it real quick. They'll help you. That's
exactly.
it.
Just open your mouth. And you don't have any problems talking to nobody for hours on end, right? Just really quick, just say, hey, where am I supposed to go with this, by the way? I've got to return this.
I gotta like exchange it, man. Like, what do I do?
You got your receipt, by the way? You probably have your receipt, right? So why is this even you got your receipt, so why is this even a problem? You got
Right,
your
did
receipt.
you actually steal the fan?
You got your fucking receipt, right? Philip? You better I better fucking hear that you got your receipt, brother. If you don't have your receipt in this story, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Get to the returns area. So this is gonna be a problem. I mean, I could push through, but then the alarm's gonna go off, and people are gonna come running, right?
Okay.
I'm trying to think in my head.
What?
Yeah, and then they're gonna send the attack dogs, and then the attack bees, and then the attack dogs with attack bees in their mouths, and when they bark, they shoot bees at you.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna do this? So I go and I get the new fan. I put it on the cart.
We're going with the plan.
I go back to the area and I'm staring. I'm like, so what's the lesser of two evils?
Okay.
Walking out of this.
Okay. Now I might be a bit of an abstract thinker. Okay, I'm kind of an artist.
Okay.
You know, I sort of like see through the veil. I peer through the bullshit. Right.
Yeah. Oh, you do. Yeah.
Now think about this. Okay.
Okay.
The returns area is being protected by that one-way only entrance metal arm bar. Right. Watch. Think about. Prepare your mind for this, okay?
Okay.
I go up to that, and I open it from this side. And then once it's open, I go through, and then I go to the returns desk.
Now that's an idea. That's crazy.
I mean, it is kind of crazy. I think it's crazy, but it might just be crazy enough to work, okay? It's kind of like a Ocean's 11 kind of situation. He's turning returns into Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Store with something I didn't pay for, and someone accusing me of stealing
Rick and Mortar.
or pushing through the gate and making a big racket.
Rick and Morty
So I managed by complete chance there was an employee walking by. I said, excuse me.
Pardon me, sir.
What do you recommend I do here? And I explained the situation. He goes,
and so after 20 minutes of me explaining the situation, he said,
sir, just push right on through that gate. I said, but it's going to make a loud noise, everything. He goes, nobody cares.
Okay,
so now this is where the story is becoming a fake story, of course.
My question is, how is this an interesting story to tell?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just like one of the more mundane.
God.
Yeah, so I went to the gas station, and I went to, when I pulled up to the pump, I got out of my car and I realized that the door on my car for the gas, like the gas cap thing, the little door thing that covers it, that was open a little. So, what's up with that?
So
what's up with that, right? Crazy,
what's
huh?
up with that?
I know.
He goes, it
That's a
doesn't mean
good
anything. We
example.
can't stop anyone. It's against, we
I
literally
love that
cannot.
he's found like the most like dissatisfied, like sort of jaded Home Depot employee of all time. Sir, nobody cares. It's a dog eat dog world out there, and the lunatics are running the asylum now, sir.
Yeah, and I just saw Iwamoto's chat, like, nobody cares, as in, dude, just push through.
Literally, yes,
Like,
exactly that.
Yeah, he must have like worn down this employee with like his whole backstory and shit, where the guy was like, "Dude, I don't give a shit."
Like trying to interrupt him, being like, "Sir,
Yeah, sir,
As a former
sir,
retail
no,
style
no,
worker, Phil was the average intelligence of most customers.
No, that's
yes,
true.
and that is the terrifying thing, is that there's a world full of Phils out there, and just most of them have the decency not to boot up ever in their lives, right? So.
God, and Valravn, thank God it's former for you too. Thank God it's former for any of us.
Well,
that shit is horrible.
I don't regret those days. They forged me. They forged me into the man that I am now.
I am grateful that I had to work food service and retail though.
Baptized with fire in the trenches of the Walmart dairy case.
Oh, shit, right? You did that.
Oh yeah, and it made me strong.
I worked at like Shoe Carnival, Ulta.
Ooh, Shoe Carnival. Let's go.
Yeah,
putting on a lot of shoes on some questionable people, huh?
I had some interesting stories. There was a kid that peed on the floor during Black Friday once.
No.
Yeah, and I got to clean it up.
Awesome. Love that for you.
Yeah, me too.
Not stop a shoplifter. The gate is just for show. It's a deterrent. No one stops anyone stealing. Push right through the gate and go to the return side. Okay, so I did. No one looked. No one cared. No one gives a shit. And
so, I think right now Phil is sort of just like, so I could have just stolen this if I wanted to, and I did want to, but I wanted to get the return as well.
I really wanted to.
Lee found someone who agrees with me and talked just like. Full disclosure, Phil was actually talking to the cardboard cut out of an employee.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, just someone.
He's like Chuck Mangione.
Yeah. Oh, Chuck, not you too.
Walk right to the returns line, and I will say this. Listen to this customer service.
Clearly.
Okay. I had to wait in line. There's like two people in front of me. I get to the clerk, and the guy says, "So how can I help you?" And I said, "This one has a dead motor. This one I want a replacement." Going? He says, "Put the broken one on the counter." I put it up. He goes, "Have a nice day." I said, "Wait, what? You don't want my information?" He goes, "I'll scan the box. I see it as a barcode." He said, "Don't worry about it. Just get out of here."
Get out, please. That's so funny. That's so funny.
Normal.
I don't think it is. Is it?
It is. Well, like Target now.
Oh, right. He ordered it online.
If you have like a Circle account, like you can just give them your phone number and they'll check. You don't have to have your receipt. A lot of times, like especially like at Target. I don't know.
That's
like,
super funny.
Yeah.
I thought he was, the point that he was driving to was that, well, he wouldn't say this, but like I thought it was just like, okay, no, sir, please, okay, sir, no, okay, yeah, sir,
yeah, no,
okay, no, you know what, sir, just leave it on the desk.
Yeah.
And just go on home. We will take care of the rest, please. We were supposed to have closed about 3 minutes ago, sir, and I've been helping you for the better part of like an hour and a half now. So
yeah.
I'd like to. I have some meaningful stuff to do at home with my family. Okay, if we could just pack it up right now, please, sir.
Yeah, they just know. Phil,
okay,
they don't care to
sounds
deal with
good to
them,
me. You're not gonna waste any more of my time. That's great customer service, and I got the hell out of there. So that was excellent. I thought there was gonna be like
story.
He's talking about like again. It's like Ocean's 11. He just pulled off the greatest heist of the century. Skirt.
Like a big rigmarole.
Out of there.
Yeah.
Oh, I needed what credit card did you put it on? Do you have a receipt? Because the thing is, I didn't have a physical receipt because they had mailed it.
I'm pissed,
dude.
and now I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I told you I would be pissed, and now I'm pissed. Okay.
Yeah, if you got great customer service, exactly.
Dude,
what's the fucking problem,
dude,
man?
for all we know, he did just steal a fucking fan because he walks in with no receipt, nothing, gets the same fan, just drops it on the desk, doesn't have a conversation, and just skirts on out of there with the brand new ceiling fan.
And why would he start this whole story off with talking about how nobody gives a shit about people stealing in stores anymore?
Oh, so even if I did steal, who cares, right?
Who cares?
Oh, wow. We are through the looking glass here, folks.
Yeah.
And it didn't come with a receipt. All it had was the
came with
mailing
the
label on the outside of the mail.
No,
Philip?
they either emailed you one or gave you a physical receipt. They don't let you leave without something. And they'll ask you if you want it or not.
Dude, he ordered it online, so they sent him an email at the very least.
He has the fucking email invoice. Come on, man.
The box. So I didn't even have a receipt. But man, you're just like, done. Go ahead.
No, don't snap. It's so gross when he does it.
So wow, that was interesting.
Great
so I actually
story.
really, it was like, that wasn't bad. At least the employees are like so matter of fact and don't give a shit either. He's like, yeah, just go right through there. No one cares. Yeah, just get out of here. Take the new one. I don't care. It's fine. Like, all right.
This is weird.
So now, guys, I'd like to announce the beginning of my new podcast segment called
No one
DSP.
cares.
Called DSP Steals It. And I'm going to be trying out local businesses, local brick and mortar stores in the local area.
I would watch that.
I mean, that I know. Well, I know you. I know you would. You'd love that.
No. Dude, isn't it weird that you showed a clip of me stealing in a game, and now we get this?
He's watching our content. I know it.
Holy fuck!
Sounds good to me.
DSP robs it.
If he eats something backwards somehow in some way, then I think we're gonna have to pay. I think you and I are gonna have to take a trip to Renton and remind Mr. Burnell where his place is, and that you know those
I'll
are
bring
those.
the crowbars.
Yeah, those are they're crowbars. That's good. And those ideas are patent pending in you and me, Tractor Beam. Okay.
Yep. That's the old.
And that's an actionable threat. And if anybody's playing this in a court of law after this is valid evidence. And I was not joking at the time. Okay, Indrid, you agree?
Totally.
Excellent.
Yes,
thank
I
you.
agree.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you. Actionable threat.
Yeah, I have it. Why can I
Those-
mail it
those are
back?
the specific terms
they don't
I'm
accept
using.
mail returns. What I just said, you were here late. I tried to do it, and it says it literally says return. You click on it, it says we don't accept mail returns. You have to take it to a physical store.
Okay, we're
I was
going
like,
through this
oh
part
my
again.
God. Anyway, so
No, I'm not mimicking.
the other
Gilbert,
thing
you're
is a little
lying.
alarming.
Pros are very good
Not the end of
mimics.
the world.
Yeah.
I'm already playing.
I
when,
am.
when he starts something as alarming but not the end of the world, you bet your butt this is going to be the end of the world right here, maybe.
Yeah. Chaperone.
Let's see.
Planning on doing it, but basically, I had a big problem with my PC.
Oh
my
boy.
streaming PC, not the gaming PC, thankfully, not the over $2,000
Okay,
high-end
yes.
gaming PC. That
Yeah,
thing is
okay,
great.
yes.
I haven't had a problem. with it.
Okay. You don't have to say the
But
price.
my streaming PC, which is over a decade old, it's really starting to show signs of problems.
Yeah, like what? Name one thing. Like what?
I'm noticing
What is it?
that
The,
when I was
Noise fans.
recording Life is
the gibble
Strange the other
flits
day,
in the
it was
Google
saying
box?
that the CPU was at like 60%.
What? Oh, 60. Oh my God, 60%? Holy fuck! Can we get Bill Gates on the phone here? You got a Ouija board, you said, at home, right? If you want to just channel the dead ghost of Steve Jobs for me really quickly, please.
Okay,
we're gonna have some tech support streams going on real quick because a 60% load on my CPU while I'm streaming. What?
I'm like,
God,
it's
Swaggy
Life
says I
is
stole his
Strange, for
heart.
God's
Oh, well, it's
sake.
fine
There's like no
now.
action in this.
Nah.
So why is my CPU being strained to 60-something percent?
I feel like, okay, I do know some stuff about computers and how to put them together and make sure they're working mostly or more or less. I
You
don't
do, yeah.
think
Do you
60%.
think he eats like that cause of dental problems?
100% yes, absolutely I
Yeah,
do. I
yeah.
think his teeth are very
Yeah.
sensitive to cold and to hot, and biting into
Yeah.
hot food is too painful for him. And same with cold food, actually.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
I don't think 60% is a strain on a CPU. I think 100% would be a strain.
Yeah.
I think CPUs typically tend to run at fairly high usage.
Like I mean,
I don't
mine
know.
usually runs between like 20 and like 30.
Sure.
It's like brand new,
If
and
you're
I get that.
If you're streaming though, that's CPU intensive, right? Like that's
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Just
Yeah,
recording
no,
this
you're right.
very simplistic game.
Oh, brother.
Normally, it would get pushed. It was like a high action. Like I put in Call of Duty or something. Usually, you notice the CPU is much higher. But
That's
What?
also
Wait.
false because that's not how that
What?
works at all. He's conflating,
No.
he's mixing stuff up now. He thinks that like rendering the actual graphics is an intensive thing, which is why which is why GPUs typically handle that, right? Because it takes a lot of fucking computer guts
Sure.
to do it, right? But
Right.
just copying what's happening on
No.
a screen and streaming it out is relatively less resource intensive
Right.
than
Like
actually
you're
playing
not
the game.
playing the game on that computer, so what you're
Exactly.
saying is stupid.
It is extremely stupid. Yes.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
like,
get it.
I don't-
And
I
don't get it,
I'm
huh?
starting to think,
Totally PC
yeah.
literate, but even I know this is stupid.
And so, of course, we start the big end of the world, not a huge deal, no alarm bells kind of
But-
thing. This is going to be a stealth crater bag. This is going to be an orbital bag, like a
It's
tungsten
gonna
rod
be-
of begging.
It's gonna be a Death Stranding crater.
Yes,
bag.
exactly. Is what it's going to
Yeah.
be.
you know,
Yeah.
we're starting to see signs that this thing's it's conking out. And then,
It's
so here's
conking
what
out.
actually happened that was
Conking.
pretty bad.
Get a
So,
credit card,
as
buy
you know,
one.
Friday was my final streaming
Then
day
fuck
of the
yourself
week.
with it.
I
The
did.
first stream,
Hey!
I finished
Oh.
Life is Strange, then I filmed DSP Tries It.
Uh-huh.
Then I
Uh-huh.
went on a break, then I came back and I did my fighting game stream.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
had a ton of videos to upload, and I couldn't upload them all in time for the second stream. So all I did is I
Okay.
uploaded the podcast and DSP Tries It after my first stream. I saved the Life is Strange gameplay. Then after the late stream
What?
of fighting
I-
games,
Why am I?
Okay,
What?
Indrid,
I'm
Indrid,
lost.
I might be on weed, but
Okay.
I have no clue where we are, what we're talking about
I'm
right now.
sober. And I'm lost.
I
Like
j-
I haven't even taken my anxiety meds today.
Oh,
and
that,
I'm
there's a problem.
fucking lost.
I j-
yeah.
We're talking about like the schedule of when we release videos that we record. I thought we were talking about the load on your CPU or some shit.
Oh,
And-
fuck, dude.
uploaded Life is Strange and the Marvel's
Yeah.
Space Time 2 fighting game footage at the same time. This did not work very well.
What does that
My
mean?
PC trying
What?
to do this, instead of uploading it in a couple of hours, it took like overnight to get the files to upload to YouTube.
Whoa! Instead of a couple of hours, a couple more hours? Huh? Oh my god. Philip,
my
are you gonna be okay?
One of them never finished. It errored out and wouldn't upload. The thing is,
errored
I don't
out?
think it's on the YouTube side. I think
You don't know shit about fuck, so why are you bothering speculating?
it's my PC. I think it's like the hard
I-
drive.
yeah. I think it's the hard drive. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
definitely,
yeah, yeah.
definitely, it's the hard drive that is fucking up a YouTube upload.
I think it's the Flitz giggle in the
Yes.
wobble box.
I think it's the skyping of the backdoor through the Trojan inbox.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem actually. It's there's
oh, shit.
there's too many gigabytes and
Gigabytes
teraflips.
in the
It's not good. It's not good.
In the flipple putts.
Yeah.
Big guy
Tons
is
of
fucking
issues now.
typing caps
It's
lock,
running
dude.
slow. It's just
He's
an
mad.
example.
I'm
So
pissed.
yesterday I came into the office to
get it.
check on it, and I'm clicking on a browser, and the browser's freezing up. I'm like, dude, I'm
You're
not doing anything.
uploading 10 videos at the same time, numbnuts.
Give your computer a break.
I love how he's just like, huh? Why isn't this going faster? What's wrong with you? I bet
He
I bet
starts,
she's gonna
like-
say he punched it too, probably.
Yeah, he just starts like percussive maintenance.
Yeah.
Why is the browser freezing up? You know, I control alt delete
So I pulled the plug on my computer.
to check out Task Manager. That won't open up. It finally opens up after like 2 minutes of
Honey.
waiting. And
Well,
it claims
2
my
minutes.
disk use is at like 60%. I said,
Huh?
I'm not doing it.
60%? That makes no sense, you fucking moron.
No. Like,
I'm
what
not
the fuck?
saving a file. I'm not playing a file. Like, what is going on?
Brother.
What?
I-
You're
So I think
uploading.
it's
Are you
dying,
rendering
to
at
be
the
honest.
same time?
I really feel like sad, and it's sad
Money,
because,
money,
man,
money,
I've used-
money. Tips go money.
Now we're
money,
gonna
money,
be
money.
fake
Uh,
fucking
It's
Yep.
such a simple solution, guys. Phil just needs to download
Oh,
more.
Yeah.
yeah.
Gotta replace his computer's blinker fluid, right?
Yeah.
this PC for over a decade. Like I said, it's hilarious because the day I got it, my detractors, even yes, over a decade ago, are like, "Ha, he bought a lemon." This has
You
been
said
the
that!
weirdest-
You said that, actually! Sir, you
That wasn't us.
No, you said that. You said it was bad because you didn't understand it. You had a crack on the front of it and you had some unseated
Yeah.
wham.
running PC I've ever owned in my life.
Doesn't
I've
make
never
any
had a
sense.
PC
Task
I've used
Manager
for over 10
literally
years.
tells you what is
Yeah.
using the hard drive.
It gives
does.
you, it gives you
Yeah.
lots of helpful information in there. It's
It does.
like, and if it's taking a long time to load, it's because it's in use. Like your shit's in use
Right.
right now, probably because you're
Yeah.
uploading 10 videos at the same time, and you have over 9,000 fucking Chrome tabs open too.
Like, I don't consider myself a very computer literate person, but the fact that I know more than this fucker does is really,
Well-
Money, money,
really
money,
says
money,
something.
money.
You have the
Tips
idea
go
to,
money,
you have the
money,
ability
money,
to string two logical
He
points
built
together.
computers.
I
He's been
do.
doing this for 16 years.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Remember?
yeah. He
Remember?
used to build PCs as a hobby.
It's a hobby. It's so funny watching. It's so funny on WPIG TV watching the old videos of him talking about the joysticks, because he has like 1,000. He's like made like 100 joysticks, right? And he's just like, and look, it's got the blue and it's got the red, and you know, you got the emboss in the bevel and the border here, and it's like if I ever want to change the art, I could just change the art. Like literally, the only thing he knows about is colors, and he doesn't even know how they fucking go together. He's got a dog shit one that's got the lime green bottom buttons and then the red top buttons, and the stick is the green handle and a red top, and it's the ugliest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Disgusting. And like that baffles me too. Like, how can you not have any like sense of like this? Like, the color sense is fucking weird.
I mean, he just has no sense, I think, is probably the answer in there.
Oh, that's the answer. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a workhorse monster. So I spent like
it's a workhorse monster
on this thing when I bought it 10 years ago, but I got a lot of value out of it. So I am not upset in any
I bet you're not upset because you're gonna go spend a bunch of money you don't need to.
Shape or form, but it's time to retire.
Never turned it
the
off
old
for 10
girl,
years.
right?
What the fuck did he just say? Go back.
I'm definitely not upset in any way, shape, or form, but it's time to retire the old girl, right?
Ew!
Divorce coin rising to the
old
tippy top. We're
girl.
going to the moon. It's time to retire the old girl. I thought I saw my wife was breaking our dishwasher again, and I happened
to shoot her in the head.
I happened to be cleaning our World War II era replica German Luger, and I thought it's time to put the old girl out.
So
my misery.
I'm definitely looking to get a new one.
Amen, Bob.
And I want to save money. I don't want to spend a ton of money if I can
Yes,
avoid
you
it.
do. Stop lying.
It is just for streaming and
love
capturing.
spending
I'm not going to
money.
play games on it. I have a dedicated gaming PC.
You don't get games on that.
I'm definitely thinking
Yeah.
getting one that's like maybe mid-range. What it is, I needed to be able to obviously capture and stream at very good quality. I wanted to be able to stream at two different qualities.
Dell or some
So
shit.
a higher quality for YouTube, but a lower quality for Kick.
my God.
I want to be able to do that
What
dual
the
streaming of, best of both worlds. And I'm not sure what I need to do that. Honestly,
Anything. Literally
I hope
anything.
that I can figure that out soon, so that I can get the right one.
Use the mini
Also,
PC.
I'm gonna get a new
I
capture
hope
device.
I hope this new PC has as many LEDs as the other one does.
Yeah.
So that it's just like 5 different sources of LEDs constantly blasting him with light all the time, and he just gets a blue sunburn of some kind.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Will allow me to do stuff like hopefully maybe 4K. I don't know about that. See, the thing is, I can play all games at 4K 60 frames if I wanted on my PC and on my PS5 Pro. But the capture device to do that might be pretty crazy, and I don't know what kind of hard drive space we're talking about
You
to save a
don't-
4K video in 60 frames. You know what I'm saying?
Buddy, oh my
that.
fucking God.
So I'm not sure.
Holy
I'm just
fuck
not
me,
sure what to
dude.
do right now and what I really need. I'm probably going to be talking
That
to
tax PC
people
is still in the other
over the
room,
next
doing
week to figure this
nothing.
out, to exactly what components should I get for this thing. And I'm looking either Black Friday, Cyber Monday, that weekend. I'm hoping I can get a good deal on a
What you
PC
rambling
and
about?
get it. Because like I
Fucking
said, this
new
at this
deals.
point, I'm really nervous. Oh, I forgot to say. So this morning, the PC,
Oh,
I'm getting set up for stream.
It's like
I'm about to turn
explaining
it
to his
on, and my
parents why he
PC
needs
pops
a
up
new
and says,
one.
It's like, you know what? It's like explaining to his parents why he didn't do his homework. That's how I feel every time I hear him try to like sell you something. It's like he would do this to his parents. That's how I feel.
Yes. That's
I'm
probably
getting
why they
I'm getting
spoiled
set
him.
up
They
for
were like,
stream.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm about to turn it on, and my PC pops up and says, hard drive errors detected.
Well,
Restart your PC to fix them.
Okay,
I said,
and what'd you do?
What?
And I was like,
I have not seen it say that.
Money, money, money. Money, money, money.
Do you see his reaction to that?
Money, money.
No.
What I really need is your money.
Yes. And,
Amen, brother.
and your buy-in, please. Look how
And
his
your buy-in.
look at his reaction to that.
Your PC to fix them. I said, what?
I said, what?
I have not seen
that
it
was
say
a
that.
that was a Cobra move a little bit there.
Start your PC
Yeah.
to fix them. I said, what?
I said,
I have
what?
not seen it say that
I
in the
said,
entire
what?
10 years I've used the PC. I was like, what the hell?
Well,
So I
You've never
restarted the
restarted
PC and
your
it did.
computer?
it very clearly explained what you needed to do to fix it. So why are you acting like you were so confused? Huh?
Is this like fuck? I turn my PC off every night.
Well, what am I supposed to do? You're not telling me, huh?
Oh, I think you should restart your fucking computer.
Huh? What?
2 checks of the hard drive and then it restarted and now I'm using it and I'm recording.
And it's fine.
I hope it doesn't die.
I hope it does. Well, it
Okay,
seems fine.
so-
Wow. It's not the end of the world, though.
I guess
guys.
we'll see. But
I guess that's
but yeah,
And
it definitely
guess
looks like to me
what?
I got to get a new PC probably next week during that Black Friday weekend.
Probably next
You're
week.
going to be off Amazon. Let's be honest. Amazon has
actually
really
look
good
at
deals
hours
usually, unless I can see
during
a
Black
really
Friday.
good deal from like an online thing, like a Best Buy or a Walmart or something like that. I'm probably going to end up getting it from from Amazon.
Yeah, weird. Like everything else you get, huh? Cool. You just replace the hard drive. Good point.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Can't do
we'll
that,
see
guys.
what happens.
Fine.
But next week
Okay.
is probably the week. I know we've been waiting a
Who's
long
we?
time,
Who's
but
we?
I think it's time. And then the thing is, the question will be, when do I migrate? Because that's going to be challenging.
Oh,
The
God,
migration's
dude,
going to be
him
tough.
using Windows 11 is going to be such a pain in the ass. He's
Yeah.
because it's so different from Windows 8, and he's just going to be like,
Yeah.
what?
What do I do? And instead of Googling a goddamn thing, he's gonna ask chat.
Yeah,
and he's
and
gonna
we're
do
gonna
an
spend
entire stream.
5 hours on it.
Is I've got to get all of my files.
Yeah, he refuses to
that
shop
I
at
use
Walmart,
to
but
capture
online's
and
fine,
stream
dude. You don't have to
onto
go
this new
anywhere if you shop
PC,
online.
Get them all lined up, all new software. Because I've been using outdated versions of software for years. So now I got to get the
Yeah, he
latest
could
version of
just get a
software
fucking second
and everything,
monitor
and then
for
figure
the
out how to
fucking
get all my
gaming
files
PC.
to work
No.
with it. I just
I
know
used
it's
two
going to be a
monitors on
nightmare.
one
It's not
PC.
going to be like,
That's it.
I
oh,
used
guys,
3.
new PC day. Let's just
See, I
plug it
want a
right in
third
and start
one so
streaming.
bad.
It ain't going to be like
That's
that.
right.
It's going to be
Oh,
like,
it ain't
like
gonna be like
pain in
that.
the ass.
Well, Jay
Setting
Wisho sent
up,
me like this
work for a
badass
couple
one
of
that
days
I'm
before I can get it
considering.
working right. I guarantee it's going to be
Yeah.
a pain in my ass.
It's like $200.
So-
It's like normally $500.
It is what it is, but I'll get it done. But I got to buy it.
The
So
bargains.
hopefully
Yeah.
I can find a good deal. Obviously we're all going to be working on this together.
No.
I'll keep you in the loop
No.
and everything,
I got nothing to
because,
do with it.
without a good streaming PC, I can't stream.
Oh,
That's
no.
what, what you guys are here for every day, right? So I'll let you know. Okay, so that was Phil's day off. The other thing is I did get to spend a good amount of time with my wife.
Bro.
I
now
love that Cat is the afterthought to the first 2 things
Yes.
that happened on Phil's day off, huh?
I have migrated both the regular PS5 and the Xbox Series X downstairs to the living room, and my wife now uses them both for
Why?
gaming.
Oh, because he's got
Okay.
the PS5 Pro. Okay.
And as you guys know, my wife cannot get up off the couch. So basically, she does live down there in the downstairs apartment, which I used to call the landing floor of my home, but now it's her apartment, right?
Dude, she's only getting secondhand shit now. Like, that's sad.
And he told us like 3 days ago that she wasn't gonna take any of those things because she doesn't care about games anymore. But then he was saying that she plays fucking Trackmania or Roller Coaster Tycoon or some stupid shit, right? And she couldn't figure out the part where you'd remove a building and there's a little divot in the ground.
Yeah.
I don't like it when it does that.
Yeah.
Planet Coaster 2 for about a week.
Yeah, I don't think we're covering that
doesn't
fucking
really like
stream.
To be honest, I
Dissension.
agree
No,
with her. Like, I remember when
No.
she played Planet Coaster 1.
Planet Coaster
it was
what?
better. Planet
Wait.
Coaster 1
Dude, Planet
actually had
Coaster
more interesting
2
content than the
is-
sequel.
No.
What they did
no,
with the sequel
that's not
was
true.
they added
No,
water park
dude.
stuff. So now you can do like a big
Yes,
water
and
park
it's
rides,
really
like
fucking cool. Okay.
the water
And
coasters or
there's
slides.
a
where
big
they
deal
call
about
flumes.
Planet Coaster 2.
But when they did that, they
fixed
took
the
away all the
pathing
customization
shit.
options
Oh,
you used to
that's-
have. Like you
that's
used to be able to
a
do a
big
pirate
complaint.
park, a fantasy park, a
It's
space
awesome.
park, and that was all neat. They
But
took all that
there's a
content out of the
career
game,
mode.
and now
Dude,
it's just
oh my
kind
God.
of basic park, but you can put
No.
water rides in it.
No,
that's
it's
Not
awesome.
what everyone wants to do. People want you
Planet
might
Coaster
get
2
nice
is
custom
awesome.
parks. You can do all different
believe
parks
you.
and things. You can't even do that. So they released the game.
thank
They
you.
charged full price for it, and they acted like it was a good
Put some
sequel. When
respect
in
on Roller
reality, they
Coaster Tycoon.
removed
Oh, hell yeah.
content. You want to know
Yeah,
what this
thank you.
reminds me of?
I'm not coping. Fuck off.
The
You're
Sims.
seething.
No.
It totally
no.
reminds me of The Sims.
No.
The Sims.
Whoa! It's almost like it's a
simulator.
management simulator, huh?
It's the simulator. You fuck.
What the?
Used to do that shit all the time. They would say, "Oh, it's The Sims 2, it's The Sims 3, it's The Sims 4," and it would come out, and all the features you liked from the last game were removed. But don't worry, we're gonna sell that to you later as a DLC.
Wow, awesome
God.
15-year-old take on how The Sims works, by the way. Thanks a lot.
You can just not buy it. Also, they do free updates too
Yeah.
with some of this shit. So fuck yourself.
Like-
firstly.
But again, this is like a problem that people had like with The Sims 2 or 3 like 10 years
Yeah.
ago, right? Like
Well,
cats just
yeah,
getting to
yeah.
this now, I guess.
Like,
But it was in the last
with,
game.
like Sims 4, where like there weren't pools in it in the beginning, and they
Oh,
they
yeah,
eventually
I remember
updated
that.
that. And I don't fucking know. Dude.
I remember when SimCity, like they did that thing where you had to be online to play it, but it's
Ah.
literally just a text file, like a config file in your PC that's like require internet, true, false, so you could just change it to false and it would just work offline.
Yeah,
Pretty,
yeah.
pretty cool. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Game.
Google
This
it.
is supposed to be the
bitch.
new one. Why would it not have the
Sims 2
content?
is 20 years old.
It doesn't make sense.
dang.
But it seems like that's the route they're
That's
going with this
pretty
game.
Seems to
So she
you.
got pretty upset, and
Yeah.
I don't blame her. She bought this game
What?
expecting it to be better than
Why
the
is she
first, and it
playing
seems like it's
fucking-
actually legitimately worse than the
Why is
first.
she playing it on a console?
So,
because she's got rocket for brains.
you know, that
Oh,
sucked. But then she
okay.
got, well, she was already had it, and she had stopped playing for a long time.
She
She
was
got back
already
into this
had it.
home renovations game, where what you do
House
is
flipper?
you go into a home. Oh, well, there's two things you can do in this
What
game.
game is it?
In
Uh,
one case,
Oh my
you're a
God.
house flipper. So you go into like a busted up house and you like renovate it. You sell junk in
Is it called house
you knock
flipper?
down walls, you make it a nice house, then you try to sell
Yeah,
it
it's
for a
house flipper.
profit.
yeah.
The other half is that you're basically like
Doing
a
jobs for
cleanup
people?
crew. So you like go into a house that's like wrecked.
No.
And it's like someone's house they already
No,
own.
dude.
But they tell you, oh, what I'd like you to do is
Yeah,
I'd like to
oh,
make
she's playing House Flipper.
my
Yeah.
kitchen open concept. I'd like
This-
you to make
Oh,
it, you know,
don't talk shit about
change
House
this
Flipper. I swear to God.
bedroom into a bathroom. And so that's what
Don't.
you do. You go in there and you basically like do creative renovation things with a
fucking
house. And my wife loves that. She likes, you know, home decor and stuff like that. So
Uh-huh.
she started
The house
playing
She
it.
must
She
love
actually
living with
really
you.
Yeah.
likes- So,
Dude, seriously.
yeah,
like,
pretty
House
good.
Flipper's
And so
great.
she
No,
is
wait,
playing
oh,
that on the
okay, we're
Xbox
not-
Series X.
okay.
So now she has both consoles to play on.
Both.
Whenever games
Cool.
come out, she actually wants to play. But
All
I
right,
mean,
Cat's
again,
playing House
same
Flipper.
thing
I
with
respect
me.
it.
Like I just said, this year's been almost dead for games.
Yeah, House
correct? It
Flipper's
really
great.
has been. There's nothing, no high profile games. For her, even less. Like normally this season,
Huh?
there'd be a couple games she's interested in. Nothing. She's not even playing new games. She's playing Planet Coaster 2, which is a
You.
flop for her,
Hey.
and now she's playing a home renovation game.
I
There's
know.
nothing out to play. That's an interesting,
What?
you know?
Dude, there's
I love
so
that.
much-
She would've-
Ow!
That's so funny that he's like, and she's playing this dog shit game that sucks and is for
Oh,
idiots.
God.
Because
It's not. Oh, dude, I can't tell you how many hours of enjoyment I've gotten out of both House Flipper
Both?
games. Both. I don't
Both?
know why I said it
I
weird.
said it like both. I had both of these and they were great. Okay. Yankees.
I like
Try to
both
ask
them.
each
House
I
other
like
if it
both
were
them,
out,
Uncle
but-
Hank.
You know?
Uncle
So
Hank.
anyway,
She always says Uncle, and I hate it. Uncle
I've
Hank.
been
Uncle
I had
Hank.
an okay day yesterday, an interesting mix of stuff going on, and wanted to keep everybody in the loop. All
Okay.
right.
Thanks.
So,
What
folks,
That was
Awesome.
The
we're going to
worst.
begin talking about
What did
this
you
Game
eat
Awards
that
thing.
night? Tell us.
This is basically
Jesus
the rest
Christ.
of my show. It's going to be a big chunk of the show.
Okay,
Okay.
but I got a bag first.
So
Well,
guys, so far today we got great
Iceberg off
viewership,
the port
actually. As you can see,
bow.
we got almost 350 viewers on YouTube. How many do we have on Kick? I can't even tell because
Yeah.
it never updates properly.
okay, let's take a look. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
What's it say?
About
What's-
30 viewers on Kick.
Oh,
So we're
okay,
almost up to
the
about
hype.
400 viewers, which
Wow.
is great.
Whoa. Not
Um,
quite. That's not 328
What is-
plus 30 is not almost 400. That's just over
No.
350. Okay.
Yep.
But guys, we have
Yep.
no contributions whatsoever.
That's gotta hurt.
I'm not sure what's going on. We
Yeah,
got a
me
good
either.
crew, we got a good audience here,
Mm.
How do you
but
know?
we have nothing, no contributions
What?
at all.
So they're
Certainly,
bad
I hope it
audience.
will pick up when we play
None.
Blood Bowl,
Nothing
right?
at all.
But usually I get a ton of contributions on the podcast. Hopefully things pick up. All right.
Ugh.
So please support the stream if you can.
Uh-oh.
Again,
Adam.
everything counts towards the stream.
Ryan,
every single
Journey.
venue.
Where are you,
Super chat,
Adam?
super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, subs, gifted subs, and tips, all
Shut
counting.
up.
So please support the stream.
Look,
Let's
Now-
get the
sorry, man, I
momentum
got no
started
money.
at least. Let's get a single
Started.
dollar in of some direction here. Okay.
But make sure it is at least $1 and not 60 cents because that doesn't move the
Yeah.
needle. Okay.
That doesn't count.
Go, 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 go.
Chew
Okay.
it. Yep. Yum.
But bagging.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bagging.
there's a big controversy right now going on in the gaming community. The
Uh,
last 2 days have been
Oh,
pretty
no.
topsy-turvy. We talked about this last week, but the
Topsy-turvy.
Game Awards
no.
are about to
No,
announce
I
their
genuinely
Game of
could
the
not care
nominees
less.
tomorrow
Fuck.
morning
Oh,
at 9 a.m. Pacific time.
Okay. I don't. I
Are
really don't
eligible
care.
in all categories
Huh?
if the jury deems the new creative and technical work to be worthy of a nomination.
So that's what he's
Factors-
mad at.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Genuinely
factors
couldn't
such
care
as
less
the
about that.
newness
I'm
of
sorry,
the
I'm sorry,
content
everybody.
And its
remaster-
price
okay,
and
so-
value
Okay,
should be
DLCs,
taken
remakes and remasters
into
are
consideration
eligible. I
a very
think
long
that's
time.
cool, dude. If
This
they done
year,
that last year,
Can you
fucking
tell me
Cyberpunk DLC
one
would've won.
There you
RPG
go.
that stood out above all the others?
Oh,
Some people would
dude, you
say
can skip it.
metaphor. Hey, this is from previous
Oh
years.
my God, we're still talking about
Why
this.
would they be voting on
What?
Game Awards, right?
Huh?
So what happened over the years is that these awards got more and more into question. Why don't the gamers
Money,
vote?
money, money.
Well, they
Yeah, why don't the
do,
gamers
but the
vote?
gamer vote
Yeah.
is
Kepler's
minuscule.
Bill
Like it's like the
Sachs
game.
gets second-hand stuff only and is obese to immobility. At what point does her life qualify as abusing the disabled?
Ooh. Ooh.
I mean, I don't know.
Obese
Hmm?
to I was reading
Oh.
it again. No, that's a good point. Actually, it's a good question.
It's
Holy
not. It's
fuck!
not a great. It's not a great marriage. Like, I think we could say. I think we could agree on
No.
that at least, right?
No, and fuck. Thank you, dude, Messiah, for
Oh my God.
gifting those 5 memberships. It's incredible. Oh shit!
Brainworm.
You know what?
Oh,
I
good.
think we might have
And
some to
I
give out
enjoy
too.
brain.
Oh wow.
I'll check. Yeah,
Wait,
I forgot about that.
cup runneth over. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
everybody.
But yeah,
Brainworm.
I really, really feel badly for Kat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not great.
Yeah.
It's
No.
probably a pretty rough situation to be in, but you know,
Yeah.
Common
it's
vote
tough.
counts for like 10%.
Oh yeah, we do have 10. So
Wow.
there we go.
Well, let's go.
Woo!
These other sites are determining the
I'll
winners of
drop some
all
more-
of
more
these
in a minute.
these awards. Like, how does that make any sense?
I don't
Shouldn't
know.
the
You tell
gamers
me.
themselves who are buying and playing the games be the ones to determine who wins? It's kind of like
No,
the Academy Awards or
Because
the Oscars.
by and large, because that's not how it works for movies either. So,
No,
like,
no,
why would it? Like
No, it's not like
where
we're voting for
they've
the
got
fucking
this secret
president.
that too.
club of people who get to
No.
vote.
You wouldn't vote
They
anyway,
determine
so what
the
do you
winners,
care?
But half the
No.
time, the movies that win, you don't even know what the fuck they are. You never heard of them. In the meanwhile, the movies that have made the most money or the most popular and everyone liked almost always get snubbed.
What?
So it's kind of the same deal
Oh,
at this
God, I
point,
don't trust
right?
your
Now,
opinion.
last year, Baldur's Gate 3 across the board was the game that got nominated. and
Across
voted
the
on. So in
board.
that regard,
Yo, boy.
it's not like, oh, you know, there was an issue. But this,
Hey,
popularity is
though-
the best.
Though what? Hey, but you said that wasn't going to happen though. Like you said, you weren't going to like that nobody'd be talking about Baldur's Gate, right? So
Yeah.
now so why should we listen to your opinion on this
Right,
now at
yeah.
all? Like because you were so unbelievably wrong about that. You're probably just gonna be
Yeah.
wrong about this too, right? 'Cause
I
you're,
just don't trust your opinion. DSP.
I
just
don't care to hear it. Actually, I really don't care to hear
No.
it. As a matter of fact.
No. Oh shit! We unlocked another emoji.
Oh fuck!
slot?
Shit!
Whoa!
Oh, buddy!
What the
year in
fuck?
a year when we don't have a definitive game that's number one, standing above all others, this year's gonna be.
Because you get the equivalent of Boîtier MacBoot Fast winning all
Yeah.
the orbs.
Yeah, exactly. You'd have people writing in Hawk Tuah as their favorite game.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
This kind of a problem. But here's the funny part about this year, folks.
I'm gonna pick one
Guess
to put in
what?
there.
They didn't bother listing the jury this year.
They,
This
Oh,
year
do they
we
do
actually
that?
have no idea
Money, money.
who's voting
I feel his
for the
passion for
awards
gaming
at the Game
low.
Awards.
Yeah.
It's completely
definitely,
been hidden,
definitely.
and no disclosure has
Totally.
been given
I think I'm gonna
whatsoever.
put this Cobra one in there.
There's writing
be?
on this cobra.
There we go. There we go. And I'll
Could
change
it
when we get
be?
some
Phil's
cooler shit.
working real hard to find a
We
reason.
just had an election in the
Dude.
United States.
Brother,
where
No,
literally
no,
every body of government
No.
is now going to
no.
be dominated by Republicans, i.e.,
No. No.
I thought DS politics wasn't going to blend into DSP gaming. You remember that?
I remember that. Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do. Me
conservatives.
too.
But
I'm about to gift.
But-
I will-
Healy and all his
Boom.
buddies who
There
are
goes
in
our
the
10th of the
voting
month.
are left leaning. Right?
What?
You don't
Wait,
see
what? Wait, hold
a
on.
Fox
wait,
News
Are
on-
we trying to say that like
Brain
lefty
worms. Oh, good.
fucking
And I enjoyed
fucking places are ruining the Game Awards?
No, we're saying that now that the Trump has been elected to president of the United States,
Ah,
that also video game award panels will be replaced with their Republican counterparts as opposed to their
Oh.
Democratic current members, right? It's like the Supreme Court
Okay.
kind of thing. Trump is going to be appointing new video game reviewing websites to vote for these games, right? It's going to be a very historic moment, honestly.
Oh, okay. Oh, great, great.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm, mhm,
yeah,
mhm,
that's
mhm,
cool.
mhm, mhm.
on here. You don't see anyone in a conservative sphere here. In fact, a lot of these you can point out, oh, leftist. And again, this is
Can you please point out
Oh
a
my
right? Can you
God!
please point out a rightist, like a rightist? Is that a word?
Yeah.
A rightist
I don't know.
video game media company. I don't know. I
Wow.
could think of one off the top of my.
can't
I don't see
fucking think of
I don't see Stormfront.com on this list. How come they didn't get to vote for their favorite game?
Crazy.
Even Stone Snood couldn't be this crazy.
I
That's
assure
true.
you, I could. I assure you, I
But
could.
but he would be crazy in the good way.
No, it was gonna be really
Yes.
bad sometimes. Actually,
Oh well,
Sorry.
I'm
I'm
still
sorry.
okay with it.
okay.
isn't DS politics, but this is gaming. It seems like he is pushing his agenda.
He's arguing creativity
You're pushing
versus
the agenda.
financial success. That's not how awards shows work. Any movie with Sydney Sweeney topless would win easily.
Correct.
To become the
Yeah,
AVNs. Sweet Jesus, he regarded about elections.
Well, he's regarded about literally everything on the planet. So yes, I'm sure.
Also, on the Sydney Sweeney subject, have
Yes?
you seen Immaculate?
No.
It's great. It's great.
she topless
She's
in
in
that?
it.
First Descendant is
Well,
putting jiggle
yes.
physics
Oh, right.
back in
I'm still
gaming
going to see
so
it in
base.
a little while, I guess.
Yeah. First Descendant is putting jiggle physics back in gaming.
Oh,
so bad.
we are so back, gamers. We are so back. The pendulum has swung. The pendulous breasts have swung back into our favor.
Onto his Game Awards show.
Oh,
Okay,
swing
and
low,
that's
swing
not
chariot.
good.
Yep.
It's supposed to be a show
Swing
that
low, swinging
recognizes the
chariots.
best games of the year, not the
Black
games that they
Mage,
feel are
Westwood, and
pushing their
Jay.
agenda.
Yes, thank you.
And it seems like that's what they're
Yes.
voting. I mean, again, Last of Us 2 swept the
Do
Game
you?
Awards.
Oh,
in
dude,
2020.
that's so funny. He's getting information
Why
from Grums. Like, this is just
What the fuck
from.
is Grums?
He's some guy. I think he was
Oh.
one of the video game best friends, something like that. I don't know. I don't watch stuff like
Okay.
that. But
I don't either.
this guy's been in the news lately for his takes and his video game politique.
When people were saying,
Interesting.
no, I don't
okay,
think
so. That's
so.
where she's getting
right?
politics. Got it.
And in
That's right.
fact, if you take a look, I mean, Grums is, just for the record, Grums is a very, very conservative person on X.
Oh wow!
We
How
basically
wow!
just
He noticed
call it
that.
out.
How the fuck did
Yeah.
I pick
Take
up on that a
look at how
second
each
before
one
he
of these,
pointed it out?
is not in
Impressive.
line with the common gamer's values
Grums
these days.
is even worse
right?
with money than Phil.
Oh,
Look,
okay.
Wukong
Well,
and
that's bad.
Stellar Blade will be snubbed. Dragon Age Veilguard will be lauded and propped up. That's gonna be crazy
Okay.
if Dragon Age Veilguard
Uh-huh.
gets pushed into like Game of the Year contention when the common gamer is saying it's
Contention?
not good and it didn't even
The
sell well.
common
If you guys
gamer
don't
says
know,
it's not good.
I think they're saying that it sold
What?
something like
You're not the common gamer.
I think they were saying it sold, what was it, 10 million? It didn't sell that much, and they were saying it
10
needs
million
to
sounds
sell
like
like
a lot.
4 times
That's
more
a
copies
lot.
to even be in the realm of profitability.
What?
So
I
a game
don't
that's not
understand
selling, and in
anything
general,
he's
people who
saying.
bought it don't really like it. That's going to become a
Yeah,
Game of
and
the
Lucky
Year
Line,
contender,
she is nude and
supposedly,
pregnant in
right?
that
Well, we wanted to
That's
keep that out of
crazy.
the when I was spoilers. Thanks a lot.
Well, sorry, my bad.
Is it only 1 million? Holy shit! I thought it was 10 million.
I thought it
just
was 10
broke
million.
1 million in sales.
The
Okay,
end of
yeah.
that fucking
That's
the end
crazy.
of that fucking movie
Anyway,
is crazy.
okay.
I
So
won't
this
even
year,
spoil it.
number
Yeah.
one, DLCs and
DLCs.
remakes are now eligible for Game of the Year. Number two, the jury voting for
Number
Game of the
two?
Year is hidden.
Okay.
We don't
right.
know
Who cares?
So
at all
Why are you
who
clicking
the
back and
heck
forth between the
the
same
jury
picture?
is. They hid it,
Right.
and they're not
What the
saying
fuck?
this year who it is.
who gives a shit?
And then on top of all of that, okay, just to put the icing on the cake, just to put the cherry on top of this shit sundae
wasn't
that is
10
the Game
million.
Awards at this
Right.
point.
It was
Okay.
1 million, yeah.
If you're not aware,
That's
this
not
just
great.
happened.
Oh my god.
Jeff Keighley
Oh
is
God.
attempting to trademark the term Game Awards with the U.S.
Okay.
Patent Office.
I don't care.
If
I
this
don't
goes
care.
through and he gets a patent on Game
Then
Awards,
we won't have any other
stupid.
game. We weren't going to be able to have 10 or 12 video game awards a year, guys.
Yeah.
Historically, the conservative side has said that games cause violence and should be banned.
Oh.
So
Oh,
maybe that's why
huh?
bad.
Bayard.
What the? It's bad.
Okay. Yeah, games bad. They make kids violent.
Makes sense to me. I would have thought it would be the leftists arguing that thing, saying that you know it's bad for your kids. You know,
I would think that would be the.
it's probably a across the aisle
Yeah.
topic, right? It's a
Yeah.
bipartisan issue, and I have the documents and I have reviewed them.
Also,
It
if
means
we can't
no
use
one
the
else
word
will be
Game
able to
Awards,
host
we
an
can
award
just
show with
use
the
the
words
word
Game Awards in
gamer.
it.
Just use
Award.
anything. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Like just throw
Video
anything
game
in.
awards. Yeah.
Of any scope. Like if he gets this
Who cares? Who
patent,
cares? Who cares?
I
Who cares?
literally can't say it's DSP's Game Award.
That's
Well,
not
you
true,
could.
you fucking dumbass. Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god, I hate him so goddamn much.
It's just
That's
bad.
he's gonna use that as an excuse to not do that video this year, I bet.
Oh,
Awards
fuck
for
yeah, dude. Oh my
2024. He could actually hit me and say, "No, I own the patent. I'm going to sue you. Take down
Definitely.
your video. Take
Definitely.
down
God.
your
You
shit."
bought InfoWars?
Yeah, they
Oh,
did.
That's
You would
kinda
have to
cool.
say
Money, money,
Game
money.
of the
Money,
Year
money, money.
Awards.
Kids
You would-
go
Oh
money,
no!
money, money.
Does he think the Oscars isn't trademarked?
Right?
Right? Who cares? Who gives a
Who
fuck?
cares? Who
Like
gives a fucking
as
fuck?
as if the Oscars are gonna sue you because I said like it's Snood's fucking DSP tries at Oscars, and we're giving out awards for best slurp and best munch and best snort,
slur.
best slur. There's a lot of contenders this year for that one.
Money,
You have to say,
You said a lot.
Money, money, money.
Complained about Game Awards but skipped all the new games.
Yeah. It's kind of like complaining about the president not voting, huh? Crazy. Thank you,
in
Amanda
Best
Tucker.
Games
Crazy.
Countdown,
Yeah.
you would literally
Literally.
change the title of it.
Sneeb.
How crazy is that? This reminds me, if you remember years ago, this was many years ago, like 2017. Okay, there was this group of creators on YouTube called the Fine Brothers. Now, no one knew who they were because they were behind the scenes financiers and producers
Why
of
he
the
never
series.
talks about his game to you last year. Alan Wake 2 still has not made profit when he's talking about sales.
You're a troll for noticing that, okay? So please think before you say something like that mean again, okay? Let's keep it positive here. Thank you, Young Genius 9. Thank you very much.
Elders react, kids react, teens react. Did you remember those shows and how big they were on YouTube at the time? That was over 7 years ago. Well, the Fine Brothers flew too close to the sun.
What is that? What are you doing here with his arms? He's like doing like an airplane. Into the mountain. We're flying the applesauce into my mouth, mommy.
Flew too close to the sun, like Icarus and his wings, and the wax melted and they plummeted into the sea because they actually tried to. I forget if it was
and technically they're Daedalus's wings. You fucking idiot.
Trademark or patent.
Daedalus is Icarus's father. So.
The actual concept of the React
he made the wings
video. Okay,
that's interesting.
So basically, what they tried to do is say, if you
that's
make
exactly
content,
how Icarus
that's
flew.
React.
Oh, okay.
Well, we own the rights to that, so you can't do that. Anyone who made any React content, they would have had legal grounds to say, "Oh no, you can't call it a React because we own the rights to reacting."
So
on YouTube.
You
so you have to call it something different. You can call it responds or retorts or
submit something to them.
Yeah.
Pill stream, excuse me.
And it costs money.
Sorry,
and
I had some indigestion there.
Well.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm just going to reverse that burp. And Centurion, I will not. And I'm not a nerd also, actually, and I never started. Okay, so.
No.
Pill stream, excuse me.
He's not a nerd.
Oh, sorry. I had some indigestion there and it just came out. I'm sorry about that.
But
anyway.
Why are we, apologizing now?
I'm having a video game. A video, I would have. My favorite is this Icarus.
You can call it whatever you want. But you can't call it a React. Okay?
Huh?
So.
You can't.
What happened was.
What is that? What was that
this
from?
broke on the internet.
What?
People went crazy.
Yeah,
all
definitely.
Over social media,
okay.
All over YouTube. They were like, these guys are scumbags. These guys, first of all, are already rich. The Fine Brothers started making this whole series of videos on YouTube. Literally,
let's get past this. I genuinely couldn't.
Huh?
That looks old to me. Right?
That looks old. It's the Doritos
right?
Pope.
I've never seen that.
I think the shoe-ins for Game of the Year are Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Silent Hill 2 Remake.
Hated that.
Right? Maybe Astrobot could be a good contender.
So now there are contenders for Game of the Year. Because
yeah.
earlier he was talking about how like there are no contenders for Game of the Year. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah,
people are saying Black Myth Wukong. I disagree. But if you really like the game, I can understand why that would be a Game of the Year contender.
You didn't like it because it didn't make
Some people
money.
are saying Stellar Blade. I'm going to be honest. I don't think Stellar Blade is worth it.
You haven't played it.
The game, it just doesn't look like it was anything special. People were just drooling over a woman.
I thought he was going to say people are just gooning. I thought he was going to say gooning just now.
I wish.
What?
Fuck.
That's a clip.
I wish he
It's pretty
would
ridiculous.
say that.
You wish DSP would say gooning to you? What's wrong with you?
No, I want him to say it like out loud. I don't know. It's just a funny thing. Like DSP says a gross word. It's funny.
All right. Sus.
I'm right.
Sus.
I'm right. No, you're sus.
No, I'm normal. I'm normal.
I'm curious.
All of you are sus.
What people are going to actually nominate and what's going to be, and are people going to be crazy on the internet about it? I'll tell you right now, Veilguard, dude, if they put fucking Veilguard in there,
I'm going to be pissed.
They're out of their minds.
They're out of their minds,
Like, no one likes Veilguard.
Well, now it's going to happen.
All.
Okay.
It's a very underperforming, underwhelming game. Even me, I'm not shitting on the game, and I'm 7-8 hours in, and I'm just kind of like, nah. You know, it's passable.
You're shitting
it's just
the
fucking
game.
Passable, right?
You're shitting on the game.
Now, if they put Shadow of the Erd Tree in there, because DLCs are eligible, listen.
So sick of this topic.
Super chat. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'll count it as a 2. Reason.
Brother?
That
Money, 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 money.
animation
Let's
for a
go.
$5.
Matt.
The $2 super chat says, "Shut up."
DSP presents the Game Awards.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
dude, that's a fun one.
One of the biggest
Thank
Game
you,
Awards
Jay.
singers of all time.
Yeah, and Mr. Matt with the 6 months.
Ooh,
Thank
enjoy your
you so
brainworms.
much.
My chain of
Yes,
thought.
please.
Our first super chat of the day is from
Thank you,
Frank, who
the
did a $2
tumbleweed
super chat. Says, "Shut up and take my money." Well, Frank,
Great.
actually, that's the
Money,
animation
Money,
for a
money,
$5
money,
tip.
money, money. Let's go. Money,
Okay.
money, money, money.
Flight of Icarus. Banger Iron Maiden
Ooh,
jazz.
hell yeah. I'm more
okay.
of a Aces High or the Trooper kind of guy. I'm a bit mainstream.
Thank you, Frank.
Okay, all right, I'll believe you guys.
Frank in all capitals yelling for some reason.
Okay.
That $1.99 super chat. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and I'll count it as a 2.
That's not a benefit. That's not the
Brain
benefit
worms.
of the
Good.
doubt.
And I
No.
That's
No.
called rounding up.
Yeah, that's it. Like, are you fucking stupid?
I'll give you the.
Money,
I'm
money,
doubting
money,
your
money,
lack
money.
of a
Tips go.
penny.
That
What
is
does that
not
mean?
a doubt. It's like
If Phil was a cam rainbows, he would be a dirty sled for them tips. There's a
Ew.
parallel
Dude.
universe out there somewhere where he's
Ew.
licking an MIKSM
Ew.
after Jasper treats.
oh my god,
There's-
NWO.
There's a parallel universe somewhere where DSP is like looks at and it's exactly the same except he's a girl, right? And
Oh, God.
he is turned out harder than anything else. He will wrap that thing around whatever he can get his hands
so
on.
stretched out.
If it means tips, he is
Oh, yeah.
blasting
He's
on it, no sweat.
Gawking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hawk Tua indeed.
He's just.
There you go. On the tip side of things,
Benefit
we have
of
a
the
few
doubt is,
tips
like,
to
you
shout
just
out
take
this
someone for their word. Like,
Yeah.
I tell you, I went to the store today, and you don't know if I
Well-
did, and you're like, all right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Well, yeah. Well, that's only if you have some kind of weird like reason to doubt them for anything.
Right.
What do you mean you doubt? Like what doubt about not having a penny?
Yeah.
Egg, don't click on my keyboard. Not egg. She put her butt on the. She touched the the numbers and it makes the video advance.
for
No.
some
Sorry.
reason.
Yeah, I always accidentally press the 0
Okay.
button and take it back to the beginning.
Oh, that's no good.
It's terrible.
I received another $1 tip
Gross, Meth Bear.
from Sarah. I
Uh-huh.
know you don't get on with Craig and side scrollers. Would you support their attempt at creating an alternative game awards? The
No.
real game awards? No, because they're just grifters.
They're grifters.
They're not the ones to do it. Dude, Craig is so
What?
out of touch with video games, his video game show failed. He rebooted side scrollers and it
stupid.
flopped miserably. He had to turn it
Dennis
into
de
a fucking
Labyrinthe
political show.
Feminos. Sometimes I feel almost bad for him. Stuck in the maze,
Yeah.
unable to think rational.
Dude, I kind of agree with that because I always imagine what it would be like to be this fucking insane, and it's got to suck.
He does have a lot in common there. In fact, he's got a half cow person trapped in his in there too with him, right?
That's right.
And she's
yeah.
roaming around there looking for food.
No.
Just
Why would I
fucking
want him in
shredding the
charge of the
carpet.
game awards? That's insanity. That's just as out of touch as anyone else. Like, you know what I mean?
Not.
If you want to talk about someone doing it just for the money, that's someone doing it just for the fucking money. And by the way, he's done shit like this before. Before he rebooted side scrollers, he did this initiative where he was raising money, where he was gonna do this way to promote people and their content and stuff.
And,
It
I'm
was
like,
this weird
huh?
thing.
What?
I forgot
Why
what it was
would we
called.
promote other
But,
people
you
and
know,
their
as I was
content?
searching
Why
the
would we do
internet
that?
about the guy,
Yeah,
before I
Slattern,
was
I'm
on
the
your
same. I
show,
never heard of him
I
before
found this
either. I
weird
watched
thing, and
like
basically no one
every
brings
Angry
it up.
Video
It's like
Game
this weird
nerd
thing that
video
people
at
swept
least
under the rug.
twice.
He did
Never
this
heard
big
of Stoner
fundraiser
Craig once.
campaign. It was one of
Yeah,
those
I never-
websites,
I
raise
never
money
heard
for
of
this,
it
right?
either.
And he raised thousands of
He
dollars.
wrote,
for it, where people were paying to be. I guess what was supposed
Yeah,
to
he
happen is you
definitely got
pay into
triggered.
it, and then you're going to be part of this program where you get promoted. So you're supposed to be able to get like, you know, oh,
Yeah,
this is the way that's
good
going
point,
to. It's going
Nurgle.
to beat.
Yeah.
It's going to beat.
Yeah, it's
YouTube
like,
and
exactly.
Twitch.
You're describing exactly what DSP is describing
Yeah.
exactly what he himself did by rebranding
Yeah.
his DSP React channel as a politics channel. So
Mhm.
how and he's
Yeah.
and further to that, DSP has said out loud like I'm trying to get you guys to buy into my grift. So
Yeah.
like
You're going to be able to get
Yeah.
discoverability if
Mhm.
you join this program or whatever. So a bunch of people paid in, and he just canceled it. He just canceled the
I
whole
don't
thing.
think. I doubt that's what happened. But
Oh,
sure,
no,
bud.
no, no.
whatever. I
And
don't
then no one
care.
really like questions him about it.
Oh.
So this is not the first time this guy has like a big idea of fundraising for something, and then
Uh-huh.
it just
man.
it doesn't work.
I
You know,
feel
I-
like
you
you're
tell
talking
me
about
his
you.
Give me
ears are going
literally
crazy
one
today.
reason
Yeah, they
why
really
you think that stuttering
fucking are.
Craig has the notability, dependability, or
Notability.
track
okay.
record that he could run a game award.
Is that it's
Seriously.
notoriety, right?
Name
notability
one
is the
fucking
thing. You can
thing.
be
This
notable,
guy's been
right?
out of touch with video games
Right,
for like
okay.
a
Agree with how
decade.
notable you are.
Okay. Yeah, like Project 7 reboot, that too.
Mhm.
Stuttering
Let's
Craig
see here.
is the
Luthes
stupidest
did a
name
$5
ever.
Canadian super chat.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Says you skipped Rebirth. I watched your streams. You hit your goal and everyone except for 2.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
the last 2.
Oh.
When I stopped playing it.
Oh.
You're correct. Actually, he's dead on correct. At first, Rebirth was getting support. That's absolutely correct. I remember. The first 2 streams had good
you're
attendance
making
and
a
everything.
point.
And then
Two
now.
straight. Oh my god.
Remember, Craig is grifting scammer, but Phil isn't for the Project 7 scam, Jasper scam, Patreon in general. This is the pot calling the kettle the N-word.
Oh, it is like that. It would be. It is. It's also very unacceptable. It's exactly as unacceptable as that. Actually, you're right.
Very unacceptable.
but
good point.
Right now, Phil is trying to like make up the cope and lie that the last 2 streams of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth are the ones that didn't get support, and that's why he's scammed. So only two don't hit the goal, and that's enough to crash the whole fucking game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're making his point right now, Phil, by saying this. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
basically, when we
Very
got to around the teens of viewership, like around 15 hours in, the entire attention dropped off completely, and people stopped showing up, and engaging, and supporting.
Yeah,
the
well,
last
he
stream,
said it.
I seriously remember this. Okay,
Yeah.
the last
Also,
stream.
yeah, the wedding scam.
This is
yeah.
$3 Canadian. Isn't that like $3 American?
Isn't that like?
Yep,
I should
it's
check.
It's
Nope.
$3 American, absolutely.
Nope.
But
Nope.
the last stream
Nope.
of
Nope.
whatchamacallit,
Whatchamacallit.
No.
Stop.
Don't even start with that.
the last
Battery
stream of
exhaust.
Final
That was
Fantasy
a
VII
troll.
Rebirth. Sorry, I'm trying to do two
I'm
things
warning
at
any
once here.
fewer jokester, any
let me
further
do this first
jokesters.
before I get
No
into
jokes.
it.
gotta
I've
watch
been,
it.
I can't
I've
do
been on
this.
stream this
Here we
entire time. You can see where my mouse is the entire time.
Yeah.
There it is. Look.
That's right. He has
$3.55. There we go.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and also he killed it by wasting time.
That's basically we're at 12
in the
bucks
card
now.
game too,
Okay.
which is why people
Yeah.
are begging him to
So let
move
me
on,
answer the
and he
question,
wouldn't.
and then let me go to the next
I
contribution.
remember that. It was painful.
So the final stream that I did of, excuse me, the final stream that I did of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth had less than 200 viewers. Okay, had almost no support. I swear it was like a $15 stream, and on top of all of that, get this. The chat
The chat
stopped paying attention to the game and
Whoa.
me entirely. I was trying to
Huh?
talk to them.
What
They
the-
literally weren't
They were
talking to me.
talking
They were
with
acting
each
like
other?
I wasn't there, and they became a sports
So
chat.
what?
And they became a what?
Weren't talking to me. They were acting like I wasn't there, and they became a sports chat.
Oh
The
fuck.
entire room was
It's all
talking about sports, and I
Phil,
turned to
dude.
everyone. I
was
said,
streaming
"What the
yesterday,
fuck are you
people were
doing?
chatting with each
This is
other
a
and
video
not me,
game
and I was
stream.
happy
This
for
is
it.
not your open chat room to start talking about sports."
It literally is an open chat room. So yes, I think you're a little bit fucked up there, Philip.
Like, I get it. You don't like the game.
Wow.
I don't
This
like
is not
you.
basketball chat or
spoiled
whatever. I think we were in the midst
fucking
of like
bitch.
Oh, that's the problem. It's basketball chat. Wonder what? My nails have been bit down to the root. We can't be talking about
I
basketball.
have bitten my fingertips off.
Yes.
At this point.
March Madness, and people were talking about the basketball games, right?
Right.
And I was like,
Uh-huh.
this is not what this is for.
What were you doing in the game?
So stop.
Yeah. were you
And
playing
people,
cards?
let's meme that Phil doesn't want sports in his chat. No, it's not the case. It's that I'm here to put out.
I think
Yeah,
you're
dude.
kind of mixing up some stuff here, because what you're actually talking about right now is, I think, something that someone who interviewed you a little while later said to
Yeah.
you about how, oh, Phil, I think you said you banned sport chat in like your recent stream. And it was like, no, my audience wasn't paying attention to me.
A gameplay stream for you. I'm doing the game right
How about
now,
those Mets?
and
Let's go
literally
Mets. I
no
love the
one's
Mets.
paying attention whatsoever.
Mets.
It's about the
So
Mets.
what you're saying is false, Luthes.
Go-
I gave it
go
a
my
fair
favorite
shot.
sports
21
game.
hours.
I love the Mets.
By the final stream, no one cared about the game. I can't stream shit no one cares about.
Well, you do
I'm
a great
public
job
streamer.
of
I'm
it
not streaming
right
for
now.
myself. I'm streaming
Yeah.
for a
You're doing
public
this right
Doing it
now.
now.
Exactly.
consumption.
Oh my
The public
God.
doesn't want to consume it. You know, and you should know if you were there, you saw it yourself. I'm not making any of this up.
You
whatsoever.
are making
You
a
know
lot of that
right?
up, actually. You're twisting
Yeah.
facts and you're fucking misremembering on purpose.
You're doing weird
there
conspiracies.
you go.
So
All
there
right.
you go, stupid. Shut up.
Blue Kid.
Oh, okay.
For the $5 super chat.
Uh-huh,
To
what's
be
he
fair,
saying?
you dropped or most of the best games. And
Oh.
he must have had a grammar error.
Huh?
To be fair,
Oh,
you
wait,
dropped most of the
years.
best games this year. Not trying
Correct.
to be negative, just being honest.
Bots?
Well, that's
Yeah.
a subjective thing to say.
No,
example,
Philip. Phil.
No.
Don't try to get out of it now, buddy.
Talking about metaphor, I think I believe you. I mean, I only played 12 hours of it, but I loved it, and it sucked that I couldn't keep playing it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. You
Because
could.
the audience, right?
If you're
Yeah,
talking
the
about
audience,
Final
right.
Fantasy VII Rebirth, I don't know if I agree with you there. At first, it started off strong, but once I started doing the content that was considered to be the open world content to add. To
Like the waste of time stuff, like the card game, the waste of time stuff. You mean that side content? Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, wait. Thalonicus Gaming said. Oh wait, no, sorry, I was the one above it. What was it? Lightcon said the last Final Fantasy VII stream was $50. The one before that was 131.
Okay.
Instructions unclear. All future Endred chats will be about Hochromusk.
No.
Thank you. Good call.
No.
I appreciate that very much.
Didn't think it was that
chat
good.
with each other.
The first open world
please.
segment was good. The second open world segment was identical. And I was like, oh, is this going to be the whole game? And everyone confirmed that's the whole game.
That's not
You get a
true
story
at
beat that's
all.
pretty
You
good
are
for like
such
4
a
hours.
snake.
And then you get an open world that's just repetitive and boring. And it just alternates between the two.
Wait,
that
do
doesn't
you
make
like
a game of the year
open
for
world
me.
or
Sorry.
No?
You know, it just doesn't.
It just
So,
doesn't.
What?
Yeah. But
Wait,
I don't know.
look,
Maybe,
Michelle
like
in
I
the
said,
chat
maybe
said, all I remember
metaphor.
was the card
But outside
game.
of that, what else
Uh-oh.
did I play and drop? You think Dragon's Dogma 2? I don't know about that. And as for Black Myth Wukong, again,
What?
I'm sorry. Black Myth Wukong suffered the same fate. That was a game that I played over 20 hours of. And at first
Yeah,
it
you
was
love
good.
video games,
But once you
guys.
get halfway into the game, the entire design of the game broke apart
Yeah,
and
he
failed.
also
It was
ignored Sea of
boring as
Stars.
dirt.
He
It was
skipped
too much
the
open
Rage Quit
world
Sea of
wandering
Stars or
with
whatever.
no guidance, not knowing what the hell you're doing. It was boring as hell. The combat was incredibly repetitive.
Cope.
Right? And it got to the point where
That's
even though I was
Stupid.
making advanced
So, it just equates game quality with how many people watched their stream of
Correct.
fat Gauti has
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good way to
Yeah.
protect your ego, right? It's the game's fault, not mine.
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
one cared.
It's anything
The
else's
attendance,
fault,
again,
not yours.
fell off. They killed the streak. That was the game that killed the first streak.
Whoa.
We were at 41 and the momentum was
Oh.
superb and everyone was watching my content. I was still
Nah, man.
in that, 1 month of huge boosted.
Boosted. That was in that 1 month of huge boosted. What's going on? I thought that was still going on right now. I thought you were having a resurgence right now, aren't you?
Attention.
Right?
Because I was on Kino Casino. People were still watching me for that kind of drama content and stuff. So it wasn't even that, I didn't have that attention. It was there. Just people didn't like the game, man. Again, I can't make people like a game. The game can only be as good as what it is when it was made.
What?
Brilliant.
And there's some viewers. Okay, here we go.
on.
You ready?
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to be honest. Ready for
Oh,
this?
uh-oh.
Some people need a
Listen
dose
up,
of honesty.
fuckheads. Listen up, dents. Okay, it's time to be honest, fuckers. All right.
Here we go. You ready? It's time to be honest. Ready for this? Some people need a dose of honesty. You're gonna get it this morning from me. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
What?
There are people
Yeah.
out there that are so beloved, content creators, that literally
Okay.
people will do anything.
Okay. So just real quick before we get through this here, let's just take a real second to really carefully understand what he's saying right now. Okay.
Okay.
Some people are so famous and well liked that people will
Right.
watch them for whatever.
Oh, do you mean like they'll watch them for their personality or their opinions?
I suppose that could be, yeah, but people, so there are some people who people will just watch and
Right.
anything, okay? Anything, doesn't matter.
Right.
To watch them.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they're playing a game. It doesn't matter what game they're playing. It doesn't matter if they're just sit here talking about their day.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they're talking about the news or politics. It doesn't matter if they're talking about their finances.
All right, move
It doesn't
on.
It doesn't matter if they're talking about their finances.
No one else does that.
That part I'm going to disagree with you real quick. I think that part's going to...
Yeah,
matter if
that
they
would turn
have a
me
gripe
off
and they're
of, like,
bitching
watching-
about
if
something.
Markiplier did that, I
Yeah,
would not
that
watch.
would be much less fun. North Lion is talking about his Canadian bills. That's
Yeah.
not entertaining. Entertaining content for me.
It doesn't matter if they're taking a shit or blowing their nose. People will still watch and send them money.
Okay.
You understand that?
Okay.
I'm not that person.
Yes. Sir, were you not until very recently, as I recall, bragging about how people would watch you clean out your closet?
Yeah.
That people will watch you do a politics show. So now you're not the king, is what you're saying.
No.
Now people don't.
No.
So
he's like literally he's destroying the image
Okay.
that he is the king
let's
right now.
let him finish. Let's let him finish real quick.
When people come to Dark Side Phil, they come for different reasons.
Okay.
Some
I
people
would say.
cherish my opinions on video games.
Well, that's a bit of a stretch. I
Cherish?
think that's a bit of a stretch,
When
don't
people
you?
come to Dark Side Phil, they come
I
for
think
different
it's a
reasons.
stretch.
Some people cherish my opinions on video
Nah.
games. Okay. Some people find certain
Nah.
content that I put out funny or entertaining. Some people watch me to hate me. Right.
Yes, we made sure to
yeah.
wait to that last one to pick the big, huge, massive group of people who watch him for that reason. Yes, but actually we
He's
don't
doing
watch
the
you.
fun thing,
We get
too.
400 or 500 people to come and focus in on another channel, and I watch you, and that way,
Yeah.
and that way you don't get it. So
Yeah, exactly. You don't get
sorry.
the fucking views, you bitch.
sorry, fucker.
Yeah.
But
fuck
I am
you.
not of that level of popularity
Level 1, maybe.
Oh,
where I can just play any game.
we're
and
not doing
people
a
will
finance
watch it
stream,
regardless.
Fuck no.
Money,
People
money,
will actually
money,
come to my
money,
streams if
tits
I'm
go,
playing a
money,
good
money,
game
money.
We
and
have
watch
jobs.
in
No one
droves
comes
and
for dark side Phil. Not Panda or
Oh
Cat.
my god, that is negative. That is a very negative thing to say.
enjoy.
love it,
And if I'm
love
playing
it,
a
it's
bad
funny.
game, they go, "Wow, this game sucks," and they'll leave. You get
Thank you, Teef.
What the fuck?
that? That's just because. And again, I'm not the kind of guy that lies.
I'm
Maybe-
not the kind of what?
brain worm. Brain worm.
Red Bear with the
Distractor
1 month.
Demon everyone.
No, big ups to you. Thank you.
Big ups. Big ups, Icy Yamamoto, too, in the
I'm
chat.
not the guy who lies. Lied for 7 years.
Huh.
Admitted to
That's just
lying
good-
for 7 years. Hey, fuck you.
Thank you.
And again, I'm not the kind of guy that lies. Maybe if the entire time that I'm playing a game, I'm like, this is the best game ever.
I thought you were going to say, like, maybe this entire time I'm playing a game that I love, I say I don't play that game.
can't believe how good this
Yeah,
is.
cool.
Wow,
That's
it's so
fun.
good. Maybe then I'd retain more of an audience for
Moving
certain
around like
kinds of
Philip
games.
to
Yeah,
find
he's
out.
But if
going
I'm
nuts.
honest about a game,
Fucking
where I
idiot.
like Black Myth Wukong, started off very
Black-
strong.
Black
I was
Myth
actually
Wukong.
quite impressed
Black-
with the game. And then
Big
it fell
black
apart
hole.
halfway through. The
Whoa.
moment that
Moment.
you hit chapter 3, the game is boring as dirt.
Oh, shut
They
up.
fucked it up.
You're
And
boring
that's
as
on
dirt.
them. They definitely didn't have to do that. But they didn't know how to build a world that was interesting or a world that was well designed like FromSoft does. They did manage to emulate certain things
what?
FromSoft does, but they didn't really perfect anything different, nor did
Okay.
they do a good job of making that world interesting past World 3. Once you hit World 3,
What
like, this is
the
fucking
fuck are we
boring.
talking about now?
And,
Black
and
Myth Wukong.
everyone agreed. Everyone
Oh.
watching agreed. So because I'm honest,
No.
now the interest falls off for the game. I could have lied.
What
I could
the
have said the game
fuck?
was absolutely
Your
amazing.
brain,
lied.
your brain is mush if you think that's actually what's going on, Philip.
Oh.
Outstanding, the best game I've
Fuck.
ever seen. Kissed its butt in every fucking direction. But that's not who
Huh?
I am. And it's not. I'm
So,
not someone
wait,
to
hold
lie
on.
and kiss a game.
I don't get that. So, that's the reason that people don't watch your stream so much is because you're honest about bad games, and so people say, well,
Yeah.
if the game is bad, at least okay. So he opened this by saying that some people will watch anything. So if a popular streamer will watch a game that's bad, they'll say, well, the game is bad, but at least I like the streamer, so I'm going to keep watching, right?
Yeah, and there are streamers who only play bad Steam games.
Right. Yes. And
Yeah.
now what he's saying is that, sadly there are people who will say, oh, well, the game's bad, and also the streamer is bad, so I'm going to leave. And
I'm gonna leave. I don't like
he's
the
the bad streamer in this. Okay. Makes sense.
But 16 years of content creation, I'm
But-
not going to change overnight and become the
What?
yes.
I'm not going to change overnight after
you've
16
had-
years. It's been 2 months and he has basically altered every single aspect of his fucking stream setup except for his chair.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the boxes that is he didn't get
I'm
a
not gonna change overnight, guys.
he didn't get a black Philomania flag for this one for some reason. He just got this
that
one.
That would have been all right.
And it just says,
Yeah.
it would be, what would be a really hilarious troll is if somehow you could have controlled how he would have folded this onto this so that it just said
Oh.
anal or something.
Oh, that'd be
Man.
great.
If you flip this frame, you could
Hey.
like fuck around with this and kind of make it look like the word anal a little bit.
Oh, absolutely.
So that I can
Oh my
receive
God.
bags of cash in every
Anal.
direction
Phil loves
and
anal.
get tons of extra viewers. That's what tons of content creators
Analmania.
do and
Yeah.
have done. And
Analmania.
that's the
Oh,
path
Phil,
they take.
Phil,
That's not the
Phil,
path that I
an
take.
analia.
So I'm not the kind of guy
Analmania.
that can sit here and play any game and be successful. That's just because I'm too truthful,
A
right?
man?
Ah, yes.
What? No,
I am,
dude.
I am too truthful. I am too
Oh.
honest. I am too great. I am too unique.
Dude, that's what's interesting? Because like Amberlynn Reed has said before, like, oh, people don't like me because I'm too honest.
Yep.
That's always what liars say.
If you meet someone at work, it's your first day at work, and someone comes up to you and you're like, "Hey, I'm Ruth, and I hope
I'm too honest.
I hope we get along. People don't like me because I'm too honest. I just say I have no filter." When people are like,
Walk away
"Yeah,
from her.
I'm a bitch and I don't care. I have no filter."
Yes,
That's
dude.
red flag
Oh,
central. Get away from that bitch.
those people that are like, I'm a bitch and I don't care.
Yeah.
Well, all right, I know you're a liar
I'm
now.
just
Thank you.
unrepentantly rude. Actually, is
Yep.
Is my problem. I
Yep.
see. Yep.
I can't make a game that's actually quite boring, more entertaining, unless I just sit there ripping on it. But people will laugh for 5 minutes, but then they want to see something else, right? So I'm sorry,
What?
And in the case of certain games, like Metaphor, I'm sorry, I really tried. I loved it. Every moment I played it, I told you how much I liked it. I couldn't get people to like it. I don't know what to say. Again, the audience for that game just isn't my audience, and it sucks.
It is your
How
audience.
is it that now that Metaphor I'm not playing it, and I agree with you, it probably is the best RPG of the year. How is it that now people have an issue with this? Well, where were you when I was playing Metaphor?
Fuck you.
Were you on
Hey,
the
shut
stream?
up.
Were you
Come
supporting
on.
it?
Wow.
Oh, so if you're complaining that you didn't like that, I'm not playing Metaphor anymore, then how come you didn't pay me while I was playing Metaphor and being a bitch?
I thought the content was free.
No, you work.
Oh.
You get money before you do the work. Stupid. Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you weren't, that's why I'm not playing it right now.
Huh?
So what do you want me to do? Sorry that I'm a normal
Play a
guy.
game?
I'm not some
What?
ginormous guy who makes thousands of dollars every stream he puts out.
Okay, but
And then I have the
you
flexibility.
make hundreds of dollars though, and that's like enough for someone of your stature. Honestly, like
Yeah.
to play whatever I want.
You.
And it's kind of like, you know what it is? It's fuck you money. It's, well,
What?
I don't care what anyone says or does. Doesn't matter how popular a game is. I can play whatever I want. I don't have that level of
Hey,
flexibility.
brother, I swear to I
on.
swear to God, last week he was basically one step away from saying that I have fuck you money now.
Yes.
I swear that he did. Like
Yeah.
he was. I could do anything. I can do whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Whatever I
matter.
want.
That's
Yeah.
fucking wild.
Right now,
Yes, that is because
Dragon
the
Quest III
Avatar
Remake just
is
came out
Android
this
18.
week.
Yes.
you notice I didn't even mention
Android
it?
18.
This is a JRPG. But it just came out this week. People are saying it's so good. It's
Huh?
so good. Some people
Uh-huh.
said I'm even liking it better than Metaphor. Some people have said that. Now, I don't know if I
Okay.
would like it better than Metaphor.
Wait, what?
I know
I
I
don't
love
know.
Dragon Quest. I would love to play
Who
the
gives a-
remake.
Oh,
I
so
didn't
now
even
he's
talk
talking about
about
doing
it. Why?
Dragon Quest.
Because I know this audience doesn't like it.
Because I
You
know,
know what I'm
this
saying? I
audience
just
doesn't-
know it.
This audience, you're talking to them. Why are you referring to them as like a separate? It's so
Right.
crazy. Like the way that he's talking like this, it's like he's talking to someone other than his audience, and
Money,
that his
money,
audience is
money,
just
money,
some
money.
third
Tips for
party
money,
that he has no
Right.
control
Like
of or
they're in a
anything.
different
God, it's like a
room.
Twitch TH0T complaining about how their thirst
Yeah.
traps don't
Yeah.
get a lot of engagement, but people are asking for lewd cosplays. What a fool.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like, what is so confusing about this to me, and I know it's to protect his ego, but like when there is one solution that is so obvious and you can't see it, like it is your fault. You're the problem.
Yes.
How can't he see
Well,
it?
because his brain is literally wired to not see that. Like, you know what I
it
mean?
has
Like,
to be.
he literally has a mental disorder in which the
Yes.
concept of taking responsibility, taking true responsibility for something like that is
Mhm.
actually so scary and painful for him that his brain refuses to let him do it out of protection for himself. And imagine how,
Yeah.
anxious or or difficult that might make life for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like constantly having to juggle all these lies and all this bullshit just so that you don't have to say, yeah, I guess I could have done something better here. Or maybe I should put a little bit more effort. Or maybe I have been a piece of shit. Like it's just wild. Until you actually like interact with this kind of person in the flesh and see that they are willing to do anything at all to avoid actual responsibility. Like I wouldn't believe it. I would think that he's putting on some act about some other reason why he can't do stuff, but it's literally because he's just afraid to be wrong,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Afraid to get Darkseidville is afraid to be made fun of, and that's why he's been doing it for 16 fucking years.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to try to like mess with that and get people's, hopes up or whatever. Why would I? It sucks, but it's just reality. All right. And sometimes in life, you just have to focus on reality,
dude,
for what it is.
Bro,
To Luthace, to Bloomkit, to
come
others who wanted to see these
on.
RPGs this year, I'm actually with you.
And there's the fucking like reversal of like the victim of the offender too, right? Now his audience is complaining that he's not playing the game that he likes, and his retort to that is, well, actually, I'm the one suffering because I want to play games and you guys aren't letting me because you're not giving me enough money. Crazy.
Grew up playing
Crazy.
RPGs. I love that.
I'm sorry, it's your
but
fault,
they're
guys.
apparently not working for the audience. I have tried.
That's who you're
and they
talking
fail.
to.
I can't bring in viewers. I can't retain viewers, and I don't make any money.
What's the
And this
problem
is my life
with
and my
this,
business.
then?
I have to be responsible with what I do in the content that I put out.
Then take
I don't know how
accountability,
else to say it.
motherfucker.
No other content creator is going to tell you this, by the way. You understand that?
Yes, we're honest. Remember that he's being honest with us right now, by the way, of course, obviously, and he's the only one who ever would be honest. So we should stop listening to myself and you and like everybody else. Okay.
But I'm honest with my audience because I feel like I've earned that distinction. And
I thought the audience was a different person. So now you're talking to them again? What's going on?
When I'm here telling you these things, it's because I want to be transparent with you and because I care enough about you and your feelings about games and stuff. People are like, you're not playing the best games of the year. You may be correct.
You may
I
be.
can't confirm that because I haven't played them through. You very well may be correct.
What?
People forget that Phil is actually extremely mentally
Correct.
unwell. His brain just doesn't work like your average person.
And you're right, and that's part of what is so incredibly confusing to me is because, like, I mean, we all got different brains, but like this is weird.
Well, I mean, he's just sort of like a malignant fucking cocksucker, and who has chosen to film himself 5 to 6 times a week, or sorry, 11 to 12 times a week every week for 10 years, right? And so he's managed to isolate himself, but also expose himself to a bunch of people at the same time. He's a walking contradiction. And big ups King Jad in the chat. Big ups there.
Oh, they
But there's
won
nothing I can do
bingo.
about
Let's go.
I can't
he
make
said
audience
sucked, apparently.
action change.
Yes,
All
it
I
sucks
can
bad.
do is put out content and see what you like and continue to play what you like
Big-ass
and
Coke
cut out what
session.
you don't.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
So I don't even know what else to say about it. Listen, the way to change
Ooh,
an
bingo, right?
action you
Okay.
don't like,
Go.
okay,
Yeah.
is to take action yourself. If
What?
you like RPGs,
What?
tune in
Give
and
me
support
money.
the RPG streams.
Yeah.
Watch the RPG videos after the fact.
Money.
That's
He
how you
makes me
get
so
more
angry, makes
RPGs
me
in the
don't want to
rotation.
stream.
Don't you
Yeah.
think that if people
know.
actually did attend and support the Metaphor streams, that I would be playing the game right now? Of course I would. I might have been done with it by now. Probably not, because you know me, I play so many games at once.
No, you're just
I would
really
love
fucking
to. but
slow.
why do you think I did? I was ready to.
Hey,
I played almost the entire demo. It was like an hour left, and I
Oh
quit.
my god.
You know?
Big ups to the
Oh my
Jatters,
God.
the kings in the chat.
I just
get to watch
don't
this
even know what else to say.
Yes, enjoy.
It also could be very simple. Streaming in gameplay is oversaturated, right? When I play an RPG,
think you're just boring.
my experience with that RPG isn't necessarily going to be much different than another person's. Maybe just a reaction to a story element or something, but for the most part, it's going to be very similar. As opposed to fighting games
Screaming.
is 100% my level of skill, my level of input. Competitive games online like Call of Duty, exactly the same. Or Bloodborne. That's a challenging game. You
You're
get to see
so
me take on
boring.
tough, difficult challenges and then overcome them, and you get that feeling of, risk and rage, but then perseverance.
Risk.
That's different than just chill stream RPG.
Bro,
You know?
oh my
Maybe
God.
there's just too many chill stream RPG streamers out there now.
Yeah,
and they're much
definitely
bigger
the
than me.
market's saturated.
So they're sucking up all the attention.
Yeah, they're
there are
sucking
a
it
lot of
all up.
streamers.
And the
There's
thing
a
is
lot of
also, there's always some
content
weird
creators,
excuse, which I don't understand.
not-
hold on.
No, the
boring.
reason people didn't watch Metaphor is because you played the demo. And the demo was out early before the game came out, so people didn't want to spoil.
Huh?
What?
What?
If I didn't play the demo, I would have. Well, Phil, the reason people don't watch you play Metaphor is 'cause you played it too late.
Cozy
Everyone was playing the
streamers are
demo and you
very
didn't play it.
valuable.
So now you're behind it. No one cares. They've already played the game.
Huh?
I can play your
You're
game
boring.
too.
Again,
You're
he's
boring.
just making up people and getting mad at their opinion,
Yeah.
right? Nobody said that.
Yeah. No one
Hughes
said
game
that.
is stupid. There's no excuses for this shit. It just is. Okay?
Oh my God.
So I don't really know what else to say. I just don't.
Okay. How about you move on?
I've tried my best, and it is
No,
what
you
it
didn't.
is. If anyone else has some kind of insightful thing to say,
Nope. Well,
I'm
you're
all
going.
ears.
Evan,
I just
making every stream about hitting the goal takes away from the chill atmosphere of playing games.
don't feel like there's enough insight here to figure it out. Besides, RPGs just did not work this year.
Jade Van something.
Okay, and I know
Dude,
some of you are
fighting
upset by
games
that.
Are
But
Also
you could
boring
have
in the
remedied
same
that by
loop
showing
most
up
of
and
the time.
supporting those streams, and you didn't.
True.
Which is why I'm not playing RPGs. I'm trying Veilguard because it was donated, and that's starting to fail too. The last stream did
What?
poorly. We're doing it again
Oh!
tomorrow, and if it does poorly again, we might not play it again.
Oh no, we
Okay.
gotta play it. But I want to. But I don't want to. I need money.
I hate
Sniff.
it, but I love it, and I don't eat it. That was gross.
Sniff. What's that? Dude,
Whoa,
that's an
what?
advanced tech. Look at that. That is the full stealth snort. Oh, he's finally mastered that skill. Look.
Oh!
Now we don't know what's going on back there, right? We've got
He's picking his nose with his
so
thumb.
the thumb is mysteriously like visible, right? His fingers are above the nose, resting on the bridge of the nose, which means that there is room in there for the thumb to maneuver, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
really, it's got to be a nostril pick going on in there. I think
Has to be.
I think, but it's got to be a serious one actually, because the angle is just so improbable that it can't get in there just to scrape off the sides. That's going in there.
Right.
That's going
It's
right
going
in there.
in.
What's funny is these people can't even dispute it. Like, they know I tried.
No, honey. No.
At DSP Gaming, all due respect, but you show up to RPGs without an understanding of core mechanics and ask for chat to walk you through the systems every time. That sounds like a very, very specific criticism right there. Phil, thoughts?
Yeah, it's they got a point too.
Tried to
What do you
play the
think?
games. They know I gave them more than a fair shake. You know,
That's
No.
not true.
I can understand your
That's not
frustration,
true.
but I don't know how you can blame me. That's what I don't get. Like, the
Wow,
frustration is
that's
more-
awesome. I don't know
Whoa.
how you can blame me. It's impossible for me to imagine how you could blame me for something. It's just my stream.
printed. I'm frustrated too. I
I'm
like
frustrated
RPGs and I
too.
play them right now. But
Well,
I don't
Frustrated
understand
with
how
how
you could
boring
blame
you are?
Dark Side
Perhaps
Phil for
licking
this
his
when I've been
lips
trying
bad.
so much, and I can't make people like a
In
genre
the end,
of game.
I
And it really
didn't
is a
get my
genre.
tips
It
goal.
really is.
Money.
Thank you to Fatalis.
He's actually huffing a gas rag.
Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck yeah,
It's
dude.
spray paint and everything, if anything.
Yeah.
Fatalis
he's just got,
became
like,
a
little
channel member
teeny
this
tiny
morning.
rag
And that
he's
is a brand new one,
Yeah.
so thank you for that. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Brand new one.
brand new. Okay.
And then I received
Okay. Yeah.
a $20 tip
Oh, good.
from a pickled boner.
System shock. Fuck. Wait. boner?
$20 tip from a pickled boner.
Nah.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
He liked that one.
Well, that's nice of you. But it sure
Pickled
would be great if we
boner.
could get someone to
Bro,
get a bigger
just
tip
be
than that so we don't have to stare at
grateful.
pickled
What?
boner on the leaderboard all day.
Just be grateful.
I didn't want to have to type pickled boner into my leaderboard.
I'm just saying.
Just saying. Someone tip $25 now,
God.
please. Okay.
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 All money. No offense.
This stream should have been
Wolf
over
Like did a
a long time
two-
ago, right?
Yes.
Pound super chat
It
and says
really
try
should
System
have
Shock
been-
remake
whoa.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
was
should have
liking
been done,
System
like,
Shock
14
remake.
minutes
I really
ago,
was.
right?
And you know, I feel like it was
If there was
working
any justice,
for two
yes.
reasons.
Oh,
Number one,
okay. But there is no
because-
God.
Sadly, no, there is
so-
not.
No.
it was a game that
No.
was
No.
one of my first games I ever played on
No,
my
there's
gaming
no-
PC. So I was able to play it at super high quality, and it was actually coming through. You could see, wow, the game was running
That's
beautifully.
the
Ew!
that's the Tien Shinhan.
So I was able to play it
Tri-beam,
at super high quality, and it was
This is the
God.
tri-beam blast wipe. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
Tri-beam. It's a devastating
Oh my
weapon energy here.
God.
Tien managed to hold Cell off for like 20 seconds
Oh.
with that, and he's not as strong as Cell.
What is
Not
it?
even a
I don't
long
know.
mark.
What
Hold
is
on,
that
hold
from?
on. It's from Dragon Ball Z. Hold on, I'll show you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hold on.
Because I'm missing a reference here.
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Don't
Okay.
worry. Don't worry.
Well, you never watch Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I didn't watch Dragon Ball. I wanted to watch Dragon Ball, Bobby, and they didn't let me watch, and it was not a TV.
You watched the TV. Could have watched the Dragon Ball.
So just pretend Tien is talking to his snort sax right now, okay?
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh.
All right. Oh, see, look, and he does the
Oh.
right there.
Okay.
Now that's his snort saxer in there, right? It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the exact scene I was thinking of, but the other one
Pretty
is like
good.
8 minutes long.
Okay.
coming through. You
I
could
like
see,
it.
wow, the game was running beautifully
Ew,
on PC.
why?
And
It was
the
kinda
double
like
wipe
that.
on either hip
Number
too.
two is I
Yeah.
never played System Shock
I hope
before
he's not
at
wearing
all.
khakis, because
So it was me experimenting with
fuck, is there a spider on my mon-
Eek!
an IP,
Bro,
right, that I
had to
never
kill
played
a
before.
fucking wolf
So it
spider
was
the
cool
other
to see
day.
that.
Eek!
And also, let's
Yeah,
be honest,
it was
because I
big.
was getting inflated numbers at that time because of the Kino Casino thing that had happened just at the same time, right? So there were 3 reasons why it was working.
I know.
And the only reason we stopped playing it was because other new games were coming out that people wanted more. And System Shock Remake was not a new release; it was actually old.
Okay,
and I said I would go
okay,
back to it. Maybe I would
okay.
go back to it someday. I don't know. Right?
That means no.
What's happening here? Get your finger out of your
See,
mouth.
Sparkle,
Please.
the Sparkle Dog says, well, Num Nums, the Sparkle Dog says, I'm not blaming you. I wonder if people mainly watch action games because you rage. Maybe if you get more angry during RPGs. I don't know. I'm trying to help. Yeah.
Nah.
In general, a lot of people
so
watch me for
defeated, I
different
love it.
reasons. Some people are here for the rage. Some people are here for the perseverance.
No.
people-
A lot of people are in here for my guts. A lot of here for my gusto and my moxie and my stick-to-itiveness, you know, and my determination and my endurance.
Right. Yep.
People like to see me
Clearly.
play a game I'm better at. Some people like to see me play a game I suck at and fail. Like, there's completely different reasons people tune in, I feel. That's just a
Cry like
thing
a
that happens when
bitch-made
you're a
piss
content creator
baby.
for as long as I've
Yeah.
been. That you got people who've discovered me from
What?
all different avenues and
Why
all
are we
different
turning
ways, and
this
so
into
everyone
a I've
tunes
been
in for a
around for
different
so long
reason.
that-
You know?
You know?
No, I don't.
Oh yeah? Super Bonchan says System Shock
Why
Remake
you say
will make
different
you
every
rage
time?
quit later in the game. Does it really become insanely difficult?
Yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
Oh my
Definitely.
God.
Okay, move on, please. This podcast is going on so long.
So long.
Phil,
Hey,
come on, boy.
end it.
Someone named Suffa Properly says,
Oh, fuck
the
me.
issue is you don't streamline games. You need to skip boring side quests and focus on main story that doesn't mean rushing.
Yep. Excellent.
You have no clue,
Yeah,
man.
it does-
You really
What?
have no
Please.
clue. You do realize
What?
that's the philosophy that I used when I was first a YouTuber. You realize
And
that,
it-
right?
you
That
made
when I
money then.
Play it within 2
Thank
days,
you.
I'd be
Oh my God,
completely
thank you.
done with it.
Fuck.
Skipping sleep on it. Yeah, like that was that was what DSP was known for. Man, DSP is the guy who gets games on release day, beats it within 2 days. He's got a full playthrough up. You can watch the whole game from start to finish and judge for yourself if you want to play it.
No.
But you want to know what happened?
What
At
happened?
first it
happened?
worked,
Uh-huh.
and then here's what happened.
Uh-oh.
Around 2013,
happened?
2014,
beat
everyone
off on
turned
stream.
on me
Oh.
and said,
Ah, yes, everyone had turned on me. You see, it's the audience's fault
Ah.
yet again, of course.
you are
Ah.
the most lazy creator. You don't
Find the lie?
put any
Where's the
effort
lie?
into your game playthroughs. You
Okay,
skip
find the lie.
so much meaningful content. And
Find
then
the
you
lie.
don't know about it when you go to review a game.
Find the
Sometimes
lie.
you say a game isn't good, but you
Where's the
missed
lie?
most of the good content because it was side content.
Correct.
And then you
You
say
know
a game's a
lies.
certain length, but it really isn't because you didn't do the side content. And you
Bro.
never really get
Oh
a
my
full
God.
picture of what a game is because you rush through too much because all you care about is money.
Yeah.
Ooh, Philip, we are striving dangerously close towards
Yeah.
self-awareness right now, and we better pull back real quick. The ship, I can see the panel lights on the ship are all lighting up about self-awareness, proximity. This is dangerous.
You want to make that playthrough, get it out quick, get the views, make your money. So
Yep.
Phil, you're a greedy, low effort, lazy creator who only
Phil,
cares about money.
Okay,
That's
yes.
the criticism I got.
Find the
So once
lie.
I started
Where-
to become a streamer,
Huh?
I changed my philosophy entirely.
I was
said
still
from now
greedy.
on, we
Yeah.
are now going to be doing full playthroughs. We're going to explore side content. We're going to thoroughly do these things.
Yeah, we're gonna milk
so
it really
then you
hard
get a
now,
full
guys.
picture idea.
We're gonna make
of
sure
what the
teeth
game
are
is.
chapped.
I
And
love
people
that.
applauded
I did
me
it one way, and people said they didn't like it so much because it was too extreme.
So I kept doing it that way.
No, so what I did
Oh,
is I
wait,
did
no.
the exact opposite extreme, and I went extreme in
Yeah.
the other direction too. Sound
And
good?
Now everything is milk toast, lukewarm bullshit.
Yeah.
for it and liked
Love
the fact that I was taking my time with games and stuff like that, right? But that
Yeah.
was a while. I think what it is gaming culture changes, man.
Definitely,
It does.
gaming culture is
Oh,
amazing.
yeah,
so much. It's like,
yeah,
so I started
yeah.
off one way. I changed to be another way because everyone demanded it. Now it's years later. People are saying go back to the old way
What?
again. But
Whoa,
Why don't you
man.
read the room?
Oh, it's crazy how things change with the. Were we not just talking about a pendulum and how sometimes it
Oh my God, we
swings
were.
one way, and then sometimes it
And then
swings
it
another
swings
way,
back.
and then it swings
Yeah.
the other way, and sometimes
Yeah.
you got to change based on where the pendulum is. Sometimes
Mhm.
anybody,
Yep.
is this making any sense to anybody but me? I don't know.
No, it makes sense.
I
You go too
evolved over
fucking
time. I
slow,
changed
Phil.
as a
That's-
person, as a
Right.
creator.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that when you're following a pendulum around and you just you're too slow to actually like follow it.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yeah,
that's
you
the
don't
problem.
Change. You don't change. As
How
much
do you
as
go
Say
back?
you do. You
I'm
don't.
supposed to forget everything that I just learned in the last
A
15
vow.
years and just go back to the beginning.
What do you mean forget?
And the funny part is, it
What?
might actually work. If I actually went back to the
Look,
beginning and started
DJ
acting
Trump
like a
real in
original Dark
chat
Side
said
Phil,
it's the pendulum
the
theory.
part is, it might actually work. If I actually went back to the beginning and started acting like original Dark Side Phil, it might actually work. But
butt.
Is that not what you've been doing since you got
Right.
on the Kino Casino? I thought the King is back. I thought your intro
Yeah,
song was
what?
"The King is Back." Is it not?
The king. Oh no, it's the king is black.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
That's not who I am anymore. You understand?
Huh?
Okay.
Hello.
You can't ask someone to change so much, then they change, and then they say, "Oh, well, we want you the old Phil back." Too late.
Nah.
Yeah, I can't
It's too
change
late.
again, stupid.
You changed Phil.
What?
So
People
Now
can
I'm older.
change.
I'm more mature. I'm a lot more mellow. I'm certainly not as
Nope.
angry as I used to be all the time.
Yeah, you are.
Right? I have
wouldn't be
different
like that.
opinions on things. I can't go back to be 27-year-old Phil, yelling at
Well,
every
you
game at the top
can.
of his lungs,
You
rushing
do
through
that
every game
now.
to pump out videos
Yeah.
for ad revenue.
you
I'm
do
barely
that
even making any
now.
ad revenue.
What?
You know, it's definitely different now.
That's not true.
Sniff.
Wolf did another
Ugh.
$2 super chat. RPGs will probably make a comeback on your channel.
I think
my
so
God.
too.
I
I,
I
think
wish
they'll
they
have a
would.
renaissance.
Wolf, I'm being honest.
But yeah,
I
he
wish
can't
they
even
would.
take credit
but
for
the resurgence
changing
is not
himself.
gameplay resurgence. The resurgence that I'm having is that people actually are listening to me and my opinions now.
Nope.
If I
Nope.
have an opinionated video to make about a topic, people listen to it.
I'm about
It's
to
not, oh, that's
bite my
Darkside Phil,
lips
throw
off,
that
dude.
video
This
out.
is
It's, oh,
ridiculous.
what did Darkside Phil have
Oh.
to say about this? It's a little interesting. And then it's a buzz.
Yeah. Hey, it's not what you think though. It's wow. What did the stupidest man alive say
Yeah.
about this? I'd like to laugh today. What did the dumbest
Exactly.
idiot ever say about
my
this
God.
given topic? Because it's probably something really stupid, and it's gonna make me laugh at how stupid he is. Here I
Right.
go.
As people
It's gonna
talk
be
about it in
amazing.
different communities and things, right? Very different. It
You're
used to
talking
be,
about people
oh,
trolling
Darkside
you
Phil,
and
that
mocking
clown of
you.
the internet. No one cares
Yeah.
about him or anything he has to say. It's a little
No.
different now. That's a good feeling, right?
Nah.
Now I got people who come by for my different kinds of content. That's excellent, right? Yes. But
Nope.
the resurgence isn't, oh, well, people just play, Phil plays any game and everyone loves it. It's not, it's a different kind of resurgence. It's not resurgence for gaming.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What?
Back in the
So
day,
it's a resurgence for fucking talking?
What the fuck? Yeah, I'm back in my talking renaissance, not in my gaming renaissance, dude. I'm in my vlogging renaissance.
I used to make
Doing
videos
something so
that were just
much.
talking
know.
for
I'm
20
so
minutes
nervous.
on a topic, and the video would get hundreds of thousands of views. That happened many times.
And- yeah,
It's
that
just
would
those days
happen.
are long gone, right?
Oh, glory days. Just to scrape my lip, glory days.
Glory days.
I'm looking like I'm
Yeah,
chewing
yeah.
dip. Glory days. Glory days. We're just literally scraping dead skin off our lips on
Yeah.
stream, huh? Okay.
Yeah. How about you get some fucking chapstick? Stop!
I had a lip.
All right, guys. Well, we definitely have to end the show.
Hey,
I
God.
definitely
Let's
you've
end
been stalling
here.
hard.
Tomorrow's going to be a heck of a show. Because tomorrow,
Why?
I wish you the best. Be safe.
Oh, thank God.
See you for gameplay all day. And peace out.
Okay, let's
Pro.
go live. Let's just get off
Huh?
this.
Sorry, I didn't do the bit. What the?
What bit? Oh, the
We have $48. Yeah, the what?
no, oh yeah.
He
That's
did what to her dog?
Huh? Synchronized
Huh?
swimming? What?
What? Wait, where is your mom?
to go up, and then there's the side of the staircase. you can go
Did
up.
you say
There's
go
ways to do
mom?
this.
Now who's
Go,
crazy?
Mom?
So we're still at $48. That's not a lot.
Yeah, no,
Pretty sure
we
there's
were.
enemies
So
over
he's
there.
only gotten $8 since we
Ugh,
last
that's
saw
not enough.
him.
That's not enough.
No.
Ugh.
This game looks cool
Big
though.
guy.
It
We're
is
gonna-
cool. It's
pretty.
very cool. I think you'd
I
like
want
it.
to
It's
play
the
it.
other-
I
the
want to
other
play
one,
it.
right?
I won't play it,
So
Mom.
this takes
I
us to
wanna
the other
play it,
side.
Mom.
What the heck?
Put it on
This is where
PC.
Bobby
Dad, I
Valley
wanna
is.
play
Would've been a
Bloodborne.
shortcut that would've
Oh,
opened.
Uncle Hank.
God dang it, Bobby! I told you there's no PC port of Bloodborne.
Damn it.
It's locked at
This is
30
also
frames per
Bloodborne
second,
you can
Bobby.
go to as well. Yeah, look.
Money, money, money. Money, money, money.
God damn it, Uncle Hank.
Money, money, money.
Oh,
Phil's
Hank, let him
opinion is
play
valued in the
Bloodborne.
same way as an Zero F chick on a Red
There
Pill
it is.
podcast / live stream only cause they're both ridiculous.
Yeah. Exactly. Like
What was that?
his takes are just stupid and insane.
Yeah,
so
it's the
that's why we
spectacle.
listen.
It's the spectacle of it. Like,
Yeah, it's like what the fuck? What dumb shit is he gonna say today? That's
yeah,
why we
exactly.
listen.
It's the freak show.
Money,
It's a
money,
freak
money.
show.
Yeah.
Money, money,
Oh,
money.
yeah,
Kids go,
exactly.
Money, money, money.
Glory days, where music
Uh,
south. Glory
Glory
days.
days.
Glory Dave.
Glory Daves. All right.
This takes you back to the
I
beginning.
have a redirect set up to the Marked Ones YouTube.
Oh, how wonderful. How grand.
Yeah.
How fresh.
We love him.
How
We
delectable.
love him. Yes.
I don't know what
and
I'd do
very
without
British.
you, Mrs. Lovett.
That's the arcade.
Thank you very much for joining us today.
you so much.
Indrid, I'm so grateful that you found time in your busy schedule to
I'm
grace
so
us with your
sorry.
presence.
Yeah.
You know, it's very cool to have
My
you
bad.
once again as a guest on the show.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
next
all
time
right.
I'll send you the call time sheet a little bit earlier, and we'll just maybe I'll
Yes.
just give you a quick.
Yes,
I'll just
it
give you a
wasn't
quick
my
little-
fault.
Just gently shake you up awake and say, "Hey, buddy, come on, come on, raise up, rise and shine. Come on, we gotta yell at an Italian man. Come on, Indrid." All right, now Indrid has to go brush her teeth and take a shower. Obviously,
Yes, I have to fucking pack
pee,
and
probably
get some
pee
last
as well.
minute
Oh, sorry.
work done. I do have to
she's
pee
busy.
very badly.
She's busy. She sleeps till noon, but she's busy. Make that make sense.
I know,
Okay.
I know.
Uh,
well, Mom and I are starting our drive tomorrow.
I'm just joshing you, kiddo.
yeah,
Come
I
on. You gonna stream again today? Or are you gonna be too busy? What are you doing?
I think I'll probably be a little bit too busy, and I think we'll be getting there on Tuesday, so I'll probably be able to stream next on Wednesday.
Okay. You think you'll be able to catch
Yeah.
the WPIG on Monday with myself and ALT
Fuck
Insider?
yes, I will.
I hope so. I hope we can.
I will have it on
we'll-
in the car
we'll
for me and Momdred.
guide your chariot to safely, my lady.
Of course.
And everyone in the chat, thank you so much for joining us once again. As
Thank you
always,
so much
thank you so
for
much
the
for the positivity,
positivity.
Jinx.
Yes.
Jinx. I have jinxed you, and you're pissed.
I
But
owe you some Coke.
thank you. But thank you once again very much, everyone. And have a great day. And have a great weekend.
Snoot has all the Riz. Shut up. Have a good weekend. Yeah.
See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye, guys.